I just never did it, so I'm doing it now.
Previously on Kitchen Nightmares.
Right now, I feel like I'm in a mental asylum.
Chef Ramsay went head-to-head with one of the
Previously, hold on. I gotta go to the other one first. Where's that shit at?
I was taking my time with my shit. Look at yours. Look at that. I can see that.
What episode is this? Shit. Season 5, episode 12. This shit's not even in order? What the fuck is going on here?
Shady ass fucking crack. Get the delete that shit.
Yeah, it'll be everywhere. It'll be everywhere. Yo, ho, you doing tonight? You said, ho, you doing? You call me a ho, bro? All right, then. I'm gonna see you in the morning. Yeah, watch your back, man.
That's right.
Where's the one previous to this? Here it is.
Where'd Tito go?
Tonight on Kitchen Nightmares, Gordon heads to the heart of farm country, Norwalk, Ohio.
Right now, I feel like I'm in a mental asylum.
Where he meets Joe Nagy.
You can't hurt my feelings, so let's get over the bullshit.
There's another one? Damn. I'm just trying to... Where's the fucking start of this 3-episode series, man? God damn.
I did put in Gordon Ramsay part 1 or some shit.
Bullshit. This is bullshit. But is this the same? Oh, this is the first episode. They were just telling us what's gonna happen. All right, we good.
We don't have it. Then you need to find another place to work.
Tonight, Chef Ramsay finds himself...
We're really watching Gordon Ramsay, boys.
So arrogant,
the guy.
Ignorance. If I'm all that, you're my twin.
And so resistant to change...
You're talking shit now.
This restaurant just might be impossible to save.
We don't have it.
That's tonight.
Are you that stupid?
On a shocking Kitchen Nightmares.
You want me out of there? I'm gonna leave. Good.
See, you ask this guy, Gordon Ramsay's the guy. He's gonna say, nah, he's not the guy. He's the fucking little bitch. I hate that guy. But we know about him.
Wake up! You wake up!
This is why he's the guy.
Shut the place down. Get out of here! That is amazing.
Thank you, Chef. 60 miles from Cleveland is the rural farming community of Norwalk, Ohio. It's here where Joe Nagy, after losing his job in food sales, bought a livestock ranch and decided to open Mill Street Bistro.
How you guys doing? I was trained and worked for many old school chefs that were Europeans. Just hit it with that wine right there.
He's
and
lying.
always visualized having that place of my own. Mon chéri. The word fine dining is obnoxious. Get a doily on this plate, please, if you can't back it up. Guys, verbiage, okay? Bruschetta, Crostini's, you know what that is?
Okay.
But I know that I have what it takes to do it. This is their big moment at the bistro.
Joe is in denial. This is not a fine dining restaurant.
Who do you think you're talking to? This is the finest of the finest.
What he tells us every day is he is the best fucking restaurant from New York to LA.
I would put this restaurant up against anyone because the passion.
Really, we
Can't
are
bleep it.
mediocre at best.
What is that's kind of gross. I don't know.
Isn't that wonderful? The food here is exceptional. We didn't get
Exceptional,
this elk
boys.
from UPS. It comes from our ranch. It's fresh, sustainable, and local. We really are from farm to fork. That's why our food is the best by far.
He's always playing up the quality of the food,
We made that sauce from scratch.
and I know most of our stuff is frozen.
There are corners that are cut. For example, the steaks come from a wholesale food club.
Looks good, looks good.
They turn brown, they start smelling. I'm like,
American
I
Gordon
would not
Ramsay
eat
shows.
that.
Yeah, they do the most.
Hey, Joe.
I'm eating
They try to
right now.
dramatize
I
it a
didn't
little
know
too.
you came out with it before.
Excuse me.
When I think about Joe, I think of an arrogant, selfish jerk.
Quit asking all these arbitrary questions to these customers. Get the ice, cool it down.
He talks down to people.
Is there enough bread for dinner right now, or do you want me to do that part of the...
You can't really trust reality shows in
Always
general,
somebody
though.
else's fault.
That's your responsibility that the bread doesn't...
I've done a
taste
reality
stale.
show, and a lot of the shit that we had to do
Very unbearable.
was staged.
To even be here.
Reactions a lot
way
of
you
the
treat
time
me
were
is
staged.
disrespectful, crude.
Hey, that reaction wasn't good enough. Can you do that again? Like, they'll say shit like that. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't think Joe can see past his ego.
I know that Tommy and me are handsome guys. Don't come back here and stare at us.
Joe doesn't realize his actions affect our livelihood.
What is this?
That one, the owner was very condescending. The owner was rude. Business is super slow, and the big reason people don't come in is because of Joe.
I've never had a piece of meat come back in here in 10 years.
He's the one who needs to change his way of thinking.
Don't come around starting blah, 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 blah.
What reality show is on? I forgot the name, honestly. I did some shit for Full Sail University in Florida.
By no means. We're not a kitchen nightmare when it comes to cleanliness, punctuality. Are we a kitchen nightmare because we have no asses in the seats? Yes. Yes.
Before Chef Ramsay visits Mill Street Bistro, Joe wants Gordon to check out his farm so he can show him firsthand the livestock that supplies the restaurant.
Joe? Chef Ramsay, how are you?
Good to see you.
Pleased to meet you.
What a gorgeous place.
Yeah, just a small little working
90-day
ranch. Let me show
fiance, can you
Please.
imagine?
How long have you had the farm?
8 years.
How long have you had the restaurant?
5 years. I want Chef Ramsay to critique my restaurant and say, you got something, Joe. That's what I'm looking for.
Look at these beauties here. Gorgeous.
You're going to try all these animals at the restaurant. This is all the things I've learned in Europe and New York and the places I've worked in as a tableside culinary chef.
I've seen you work as a chef.
I am self-taught by old school Europeans. Master chefs.
Are you self-taught?
Had a liking to me
By
because
old
of my
school
passion.
That doesn't even make sense.
I was in the food distribution business.
Gone for it, thank you for 2 months,
salesman,
bro.
Salesman and a consultant for all the large distributors.
How are you self-taught by other people?
So I opened up a restaurant. But
And what type of restaurant is it?
I like to say fine dining.
Fine dining. And is the restaurant making money?
No,
Why?
because we have to get more asses in the seats, and we have to get people to take us serious. I think some people are finding me pretentious.
Really?
They're finding me arrogant. I'm not arrogant. I'm a passion-loving person.
Wow.
Let's just kind of swing over here. The buffalo, they should be in the next several weeks having calves. This is my buddy here.
Your buddy?
Yeah.
Oh,
He,
goat.
Hey, come here, Skinny.
What's his name?
His name's Skinny.
Skinny.
Yeah, he's very affectionate. He just really wants to be loved, you know.
Are we going to slaughter him?
No.
No.
You know, I always told Skinny, I said, you're the only one that's not going to get
fucked up.
whacked around here. You know,
It is what it
everybody else
is,
up for
Wow.
debate. You know, but he's like my dog, and I take him for rides.
He's
and
like your
things.
pet, Skinny.
Yeah, he just loves to be around me.
He's close to you, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an affectionate guy.
You were about to kiss him then, weren't you?
Nah, I don't kiss him.
I can tell you guys are close.
Yeah, we're close.
Ah, maybe a little too close, eh? Hey.
Hey.
Hey, don't you dare.
Yeah.
Hey. Fuck.
Hey, stop.
See, he's jealous.
Yeah.
Me and you talking. I'll be 2 minutes, Skinny, okay?
You grab a glass of wine, and you pull over here, and he comes over, and he's just licking your hand, and you're just sitting there going,
I have to be found
it's worth it.
afterwards.
So you have a glass of wine with him as well?
I think things get a little strange when you have this relationship with farm animals.
Look at this place. You run this single-handedly? You and Skinny?
Me and Skinny.
When was the last time you had a day off?
Never.
Never?
I don't
Joe,
know.
come on.
The things that I'm doing, it's pretty incredible, even to my standards.
What excites me is when I see a man this motivated to put all this
It's funny because
effort
this
into
shit's all about to come
food
down.
in your local bistro.
Yeah.
I'm dying to taste some of that passion.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, really,
I'll see you
back at the
tomorrow.
restaurant. Thanks for coming out, Chef.
Thank you.
This shit's all about to come crashing
Tell
down,
Skinny
bro.
we're just friends.
Coming up.
That was uncalled for. Wow.
Joe's problems are just beginning.
Even the same stock sound effect like 3 times.
And later, a massive showdown between Chef Ramsay and Joe.
Wake up! You wake up!
No one
Oh
is
my
backing
God, did
down.
you see the vapor come
Chef
out of his
Ramsay and
mouth?
Joe.
Wake up! You wake
Look at that. You see it?
No one is the massive showdown.
Look at his
between
mouth.
Chef Ramsay and Joe.
Wake up! You wake up!
Oh my God. I would have been. Throw them hands up, big guy. What's up?
No one is backing down.
I get it.
Are you that stupid?
It's a confrontation you have to see to believe.
You want me out of here? I'm going to leave.
Good.
Farm-to-table restaurants have a strong appeal with Chef Ramsay. After being impressed by Joe's farm, he's quite anxious to try the food.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
What a gorgeous place.
Anxious to try the food.
Look at this.
Ready to sit?
Oh, it's stunning.
It is a nice restaurant.
Follow me, please.
Excellent. Oh, why is the fire on?
9 times out of 10, the restaurants on this show are
That is just
fucking
for
gross as
aesthetics.
hell.
It is actually not
aesthetics.
putting out heat, but it can. It can
Like
if
I'm
you
telling
need.
you, man, Amy's
That's not really
bacon
a
comes
fire.
with the worst one.
So turn it off?
You could.
Well, it's 95 degrees outside, so I just thought, when it's that hot,
Agreed.
when it's that hot outside, do you want to walk in and see a fire? Right, where would you like me to sit?
Right over here.
Thank you, my darling.
You are welcome.
Just out of interest.
Yes.
What's the name tag for?
We've always had this since we opened.
But we're not a chain, are we?
We are not.
No. Could you take it off?
Of course.
Please.
Yay! We are not
Shit,
little lost
waiting to take that
dogs.
shit off.
I'm fine without it.
What's wrong with this fine dining bistro?
The business is lacking.
Why do you think that is?
It would be Joe and the way he treats the guests
Treats
out on the
guests?
floor. Yes.
Oh, really?
If they have a complaint,
So he goes and, what, victimizes the customer?
it has happened. Yes, I've seen it happen.
Wow. And he's trained with some of the best chefs in Europe.
I've heard that story. Yes.
Seriously? Wow. I mean, things are starting to unravel.
I've heard that story, yes.
Anyway, I'd like to see as much as I can
Okay.
so I can get up to speed with this.
Amy
fine
got
dining.
bars, man.
Any specials?
The features we have this evening, we have house-made bruschetta for an appetizer.
Specials.
Features. We are told to use features as our descriptive word for what we have available that is not on the menu.
I feel like I'm going to see a movie.
What restaurant says features? Who does that?
So do you have any features?
Yes, our features this evening, elk medallion served over a grilled portobello mushroom cap.
Let's go for the elk feature. Okay.
All right.
What else?
The catch of the day, we are offering a trio of our Ohio-raised bluegill. We have perch and largemouth bass.
Let's go for that.
Okay.
Local, love it. Scallops on cruise.
Shit about to cost
Okay.
$1 million.
Vegetarian ravioli, primavera.
Oh,
Onion soup.
$18 for some soup?
Porcini scallops, I gotta go for.
Okay.
Is that a quesadilla?
Where is this?
It is a
at?
quesadilla.
Wait, was that the?
Pineapple,
Let me check that shit
vegetarian
one more
ravioli,
time.
primavera.
Oh no, that's the chicken, some kind of chicken dish. Okay, I was about to say. God
Onion
damn,
soup,
bro.
quesadilla. Lots of elk, but not
Y'all
quesadilla.
niggas
Is that
really
a
out
type
here,
of
bro.
That is the price.
New York strip, 26. Filet mignon, 29.
Yes,
They must be some of the most expensive prices locally, right?
correct, yes.
Wow. I think we're done, darling. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
The good news is, at least it's farm to table, so I've got something to cling on to.
All right, he wants a French onion soup. Do
$29 for a
quesadillas,
filet
start
mignon
getting
is not that
prep.
crazy though.
We do things
Honestly.
with passion,
mignon?
with
Yeah.
integrity. I need 10
Also, I mean, what size does it
raviolis,
include,
please. The food here at the bistro is the freshest, hands down.
You go to a restaurant and get a steak, a good
you-
steak somewhere. That's just gonna be.
That
You might
is
pay
on the
$30
badge.
for that steak easily.
Bill. Yes, I know your name now. You can take it off.
Thank you.
The New York strip.
Come on over.
I don't know. I don't think that's
Good to meet you.
$26.
Put that down.
You as well. It's a pleasure.
Likewise. What's the first thing wrong with this place?
Well, we make no effort whatsoever to market to the locals.
Really?
Apparently, yes, I think Joe believes the restaurant's a little above the local area.
Seriously?
I think that's probably a problem.
I thought it was pricey, but I mean, 16,000 locals on your doorstep. Why would you ignore them?
Arrogance?
Wow. So, how'd you rate it in terms of the food on a scale of 1 to 10?
5?
Bill, you're scaring me.
He real
I
honest
mean,
right
all
now.
the staff with the badges. I'm gonna get rid of those bloody things.
Not playing
Let's call a
games.
meeting with the badges. Say hello and give me a
man,
badge.
he knows he's
Let's go.
over.
Show your badge in. You're a wanted man. Down. Excellent. Thank you. Next. First name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
He's playing to
Excellent.
quit
Madam.
before he gets fired.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Can hear you.
You buying the steak from Walmart is not the same as a chef preparing it for you. Then
Fire's off. Badges
gotta
are
pay for
down.
some labor in there. Man.
Excellent.
It's really not.
Would this be my French onion?
Yes, ma'am.
I can hear him now.
Is the onion soup supposed to be so goddamn bloody?
All right, so we have the French onion soup to start you off.
Thank you, my darling. Who made the soup?
Joe makes the soup.
Joe.
That shit looks gross.
Why are you
Cheese
talking
is
like that?
barely melted. Cheese. Normally should be a little more packed with onions. There's so much fat on top of it. Greasy.
This is going to GR.
French onion soup. I've never had French onion soup that I like in my life.
Oh, what is that?
Oysters Rockefeller.
Okay, great.
May I
That one was pretty
Thanks, Dominic.
decent.
Yeah, it was really greasy on top.
Onions.
Okay, I'll let
Nice
him
and
know.
watery and short of
bean,
cheese
mini
and onions.
dog.
Okay.
What happened here?
That is a parsley infused oil
And he squirts that on top.
around the rim.
Jesus.
I'll check on you in a moment.
Thanks, Dominic.
What happened?
Wow.
Joe, Chef Ramsay said that it was greasy, had a lack of onions, and not enough cheese.
Not enough
Not
cheese?
enough cheese.
Let me go talk to this guy.
It's over.
I got the cheese
It's time.
right here.
It's time.
Oh no.
Chef, would you like us to prepare another French
Let me go
onion?
talk
Joe,
to
it
this
takes
guy.
about 4 hours to caramelize the onions. I'd like to move on.
Want to move? Okay,
and,
sure.
and I'd like
sure.
to continue tasting.
Sure.
And,
Okay, let's do that then. Have you had an opportunity to taste
yeah.
the Oysters Rockefeller?
Is that a bechamel on top? What is that on there? What have you put there?
It's the hollandaise.
Holiday, because it's all broken, but I had to spit that out because it's bitter. That normally comes when oysters are frozen.
Mm-hmm.
What's the oil around the outside that's like...
We just put a little bit of our olive oil. It
Right.
was just more of a garnish that should
So
not have been.
can you see
Yeah,
my
yeah.
rim?
But I don't see anything on the oysters.
Right. Well, I got it in there, there.
Well, we're not dousing the plate in oil.
I'm not here to argue. I'm just telling you...
Yeah, I can make you another one of these if you want to just keep on moving.
Oh, no.
That lady
Let's
was
move.
going on.
Let's keep moving. I
Let's
got
keep
you.
moving.
Okay, we'll do. I'll take these away. When it comes
She
to
looks
Chef
so
Ramsay,
nervous.
I'm not
He looks so
intimidated
stressed
because
now.
I know a lot of chefs. I've cooked and been all around. Oyster Rockefellers were terrible. That's funny, man.
This is definitely the guy.
Look.
The show doesn't make any
Put that
sense
down, that looks-
sometimes.
Ooh, why is it on a rack?
Oh, this is just so we can show our...
Who makes the cake?
They come from Cleveland.
And this is like a procession of funeral for the
When I say the show doesn't make any sense, it's the way the fucking owners react to his commentary and his critique. It just, what the fuck, bro? Like, why'd you call him over here to get defensive when he says something? It's just weird as hell.
What we should be doing is, look, you should have that. Turn around.
Whose cake is he playing with right now?
Okay.
That's a Nigerian guy's carrying the coffin meme.
You got it from here. In we go.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
What in the bloody are the carrots on it? A puff pastry.
You
Why
gotta
would you do
love
that?
Ramsay, dog.
Hey, this is why he's the guy.
You gotta love Ramsay, dog.
This would be your scallop en croûte.
Thank you, Diane. Are these the local carrots?
Micro carrots.
Oh, micro carrots.
Yeah.
From chefs.
From the local farm.
Do you not think you should let it grow a bit?
I don't think they're there to be really eaten. They're more for a garnish.
Oh.
That's a garnish.
Oh, so
Just to add some color.
Okay.
But I would like to explain what we're spending on micro carrots.
Yeah. Can we go through this after?
Whatever you want to do. You are here
Right.
as our guest.
Can I give those back to you?
You don't garnish a dish with something
I
inedible.
personally
You
want
don't
them
put it on top of the
myself, but
fucking
you can
food.
take them back to the kitchen.
People eat that. People just
No, I
eat that
personally
shit.
didn't want them.
Right.
You're welcome.
The garnish.
I have staff here that will take care of that. You don't hand me raw food in my dining room. Man, that fucking
Go ahead and
off,
garnish
man.
this dish with some
We don't
inedible
need them to
carrots.
bust our balls over if there's little petite carrots that go there. Those same carrots go to the White House. Those same carrots go to the Five Seasons. They go global, okay?
Global,
Who would
bro.
care if a fucking garnish, micro garnish carrot was on as a garnish?
Oh my
You're gonna hand the owner the little
He's
petite
stressed out
carrots?
right now, dog.
Because he's in the wrong place.
He took the carrots off the food and handed them to him, put them in his hand, bro. That shit is mad funny. He mad as fuck, too. I can't believe he put these carrots in my fucking hand. What the fuck am I supposed to do with these fucking carrots?
That's how he.
Let me Google micro carrots real quick. Micro carrots garnish.
I didn't know it was a fucking thing.
Yeah, neither did I. That's why I'm looking them up. They go to the White House. They go to the fucking White House, man.
They go. No. They go global. They go global.
They would grow into full-size carrots, but these are harvested after about 2 weeks as opposed to 3 or 4 months. But do people eat them?
I don't.
Baby carrots are not. Wait, not baby carrots. No, not baby carrots. I'm talking about micro carrots. Micro vegetables? There's a... You know what? I'm getting too deep. I'm getting too deep. I'm getting too deep. I'm getting too deep.
Now that Chef Ramsay is beginning to question the cuisine,
can I give those back to you?
Joe is beginning to show his true colors.
I don't personally want them.
Let's go up on croûte. Sorry, Amy. These things are, they're like rubber bullets. You're so
Fucking damn,
brown.
frame one.
And look at this. Pastry's raw.
That is a common complaint.
Gooey, slimy, gross.
Oh no, it's fucking
Let me take this right out of
Will
your
you
way.
show that to him?
I sure will.
Yeah? Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Oh, the common
Improve my
complaint.
ass.
Joseph? Firm, chewy,
He's
rubber
giggling.
bullets.
He's niggling.
Disgusting.
This shit.
Apparently,
trash.
there's nothing that he likes. Okay, yeah, just set it down. We said we'd talk about it at the end.
Okay.
So, puff pastry
You said it
is about as
straight to his
flaky as
face,
you
dog.
can fucking get right here.
That's my favorite one.
Well, it still looks a little doughy to me.
The chef said that to you,
The
bro.
elk quesadilla.
Is that the...
Elk
Quesadilla?
quesadilla?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is that?
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Thank you.
That's a case.
Where they do that at?
Who? And what
What
word
the
is that
fuck is that?
Can I go to Mexico and get an elk quesadilla? Is that a thing?
Elk, bro.
Is that a thing, bro? I mean, you can put anything in the quesadilla. There's no
Yeah, like what?
there's no textbook. I mean, I guess there is a textbook way to make a quesadilla, but you can put whatever you want inside. I just never. Usually, you don't put exotic meat, quote unquote, exotic meat into a fucking quesadilla, bro.
My God.
That ain't no damn.
Yeah, that's relative. Well, what exotic is relative.
It's like chewy, tough.
No, it's just an elk.
And if there's one thing that should never go in a quesadilla, it's elk.
When I
I got one.
talk to these niggas, I just got done saying that shit. Kind of, not really, but I was. That's where I was going.
Come on, bro.
That's where I was
Come on,
going.
bro.
Who the
That's
fuck
a
puts
reach.
elk in a goddamn case? I've never seen that before.
Crazy,
This
dog.
quesadilla.
That's where I was going. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Vegetarian
no, bro.
ravioli.
Oh, jeez. I spotted some more of that oil.
Vegetarian
again.
ravioli.
Oh, jeez.
It is the dish I least like serving.
Wow.
What?
Thanks.
That young
Thanks,
lady,
Seth.
yo.
Look at it.
She said this is the dish I least like serving because they know that he's gonna come.
Gross.
She's gonna come right back to come pick it up.
The thing is that even the workers know this shit
That is a
trash.
joke. It's ice cold. Let's get one thing right. Farm to table, it's not.
Oh, you see that
Farm
face
to
you made?
garbage can.
Yeah, you're
It's
done.
disgusting. Amy,
Yep.
will you show him that? It's ice cold.
I certainly
Yeah.
will.
Thanks, Sally.
Joe, these are ice cold.
These motherfuckers are
They were
happy to
hot
do
when
this
they
shit.
went out.
This is crazy.
It took
dog.
me 10 seconds to get from here to
I know.
there.
I'll serve them every.
I guess we could cook them till they're totally piping hot.
I think they should be. Not cold.
Yeah, that's how we do
Well,
it,
she
man.
even told him straight up.
Right
You
on.
guys are her boss, dog.
Wow. Catch of the day.
Catch of the day.
Bro, he's had like 8 dishes, bro.
The perch.
Well, I mean,
All that shit
One
trash.
thing I did need to
He
ask
only
you
took one
temperature
bite of
preference
each.
for your elk medallion.
Yeah.
I'd like to go mid-rare, please.
All right.
Thank you,
You're
madam.
welcome.
Jesus. Fish is
It's not as bad as you remember the
Almost
one
like
where
it's
he
been
he
freezer
took a bite of something and
That
then he
one
spit it
there.
out and made the person
Grease.
take it in their
Fork in
hand
there.
and take it back.
just full of grease.
Oh my.
Amy, rescue me.
I've done some
Robbery.
wild
And
stuff.
this one here, Purge, you go, it's full of grease. I don't know why you do a trio all the same with the same bread
I
crumb.
agree.
Just
I agree.
But the biggest disappointment is nothing tastes fresh. A catch of the day means fresh. But to me, they
Big
all
hit.
taste frozen.
Okay.
Thanks, Sally.
Workers don't even like working here, dog. That's really bad.
Tom,
Need to be rested.
Bro,
taste frozen.
I feel for her,
Taste
bro.
fresh at all.
Hey, Amy,
She
you
wants to
shut
do
that
this
down
shit.
right now.
She probably don't ever want to go in there to talk to this guy.
Happy about this.
He has it rough.
What's wrong?
They said it all tastes frozen, and it should have been done in different breadcrumbs.
This is how they fucking do it in Ohio. If
She's
you did it
basically
any
saying
other
all the
way,
things
they
that she
wouldn't
wants
eat
to
it
say,
in
but
Ohio.
she can't.
Oh, please.
My nigga
Elk
Randy has no
medallions
filter.
on a grilled portobello
He's getting
mushroom.
Wow.
He's caught. He
You know what
literally
it is?
Oh,
literally
these
has
are
his
not for
fingers
eating.
crossed, bro.
Thank
He's
you,
just
madam.
hoping
You're welcome.
something is edible out of all of this.
It's tough.
Is that a radish?
This is incredible. Would you mind?
I would not.
Yeah, please. That is dreadful.
I can't even chew it.
I'm so sorry. It's not edible.
Her teeth was fucking getting tangled up in there.
$35.
She was like, yo.
$35.
She just,
Wow.
there's
Will
just
you ask
no
them to taste
way.
that?
Okay.
Get them, Amy, get
Thank
them.
you.
Bro, I know she's
Like
hating
to
her
taste
life
the
right
elk?
now. She don't want to walk. She don't want to. It's when you know something's gonna get sent back, you just dread that shit. She knows she's gonna have to come back and get this plate. She knows she's gonna have to talk to this fucking dickhead owner, and he's gonna deny it being bad. Like, she don't want to do this shit, man. She's a soldier out there.
Very tough, chewy. It's the main item in the dish.
Amy about to slap the shit
You're
out.
dead wrong. That's aged elk. Elk is going to have a bite. It's going to have a chew. It's characteristic of it. It's never going to change.
My heart going on.
That is a
My
tender
thing
piece
is
of
like,
elk.
how does
Chef Ramsay does not know the bite of an elk, and I would like to go to his
My question is,
restaurant
how do you
where
put
he
your
has
own
elk.
taste
The
buds
fucking elk is
against the guy
tender.
with,
It's
like, 80
delicious.
Michelin stars?
What I'm trying to accomplish is
Omar,
from
thank you for 56
farm
months,
to
big dog.
fork. This is how these items eat.
How does he send it back and
surprised
you're
that he
like,
didn't
nah,
get
that dude's
that.
out of his mind. Like, this guy's crazy.
Why is he there then? Why'd you call him there to just say, nah, he don't know what the fuck he talking about?
Right, like,
I didn't know. He's like, oh, damn, I didn't know it was going to be like this. He said, it's going to have a bite. It's going to have a chew. It's characteristic of elk. Is that true? Anybody had some elk in here? Anybody in here had some? Anybody in here had some aged elk? Has anybody here had some aged elk, bro?
Aged elk. Not your everyday elk, but aged.
Aged elk, bro.
I'm gonna challenge him. I'm gonna say, you know what?
It
At
better.
my
Well,
expense, I'm
apparently
gonna
it's
go to your
pretty
fucking
terrible.
restaurant. You make me elk, and you show me how to make it.
My nigga Tito don't even care, bro. That's my nigga Tito. That's my nigga Tito.
I said I'm gonna challenge him.
Stop
My
right now.
nigga Tito.
Can you show me how to make it?
Joe said you are
You didn't have to do that. to
dead
him
wrong.
like that.
Dead wrong.
Dead wrong. He had 2 pieces. He said, and I quote, "That is a tender piece of elk."
Wow.
He's still chewing on that shit.
Thought that was tender. They can eat my running shoes, you know.
It's the same exact
Thanks
one.
for all your insight.
Okay.
Tell everyone to get ready for dinner. I'll
Okay.
be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, darling. I'll talk to Joe after, yeah?
Okay.
I'm going out for some fresh air.
Okay,
In
I'll
fact,
let him
I'm
know.
going out. Is there a local cafe nearby or?
Berries.
Bro. That's crazy.
He said, I'm going to
He
somewhere
said,
else.
damn, I gotta go. He said, I'm still hungry. I gotta go eat somewhere, man. That's fucking crazy. That shit is so crazy. Imagine going to a whole ass restaurant and getting 8 fucking dishes. And you said, damn, I gotta go get some food. I'm still hungry.
Suggestion where to go?
Like, god damn,
Listen, I'm
can I
gonna
get some damn food around here? Hey,
You have to give him directions.
he's
for the,
in
for
a
the
restaurant
cafe
right
next door.
now talking about, hey, where can I get some food around here? And she's telling him. And she's telling him.
She better.
This isn't her first. No, this isn't her first time. This isn't her first time.
That shit is so funny.
She has experience with this shit, bro.
That shit is incredible, bro. This is definitely Gordon Ramsay. Definitely the guy.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely the guy. When it comes to
I'll
cooking,
talk to
bro.
Joe
No, he's the guy in
Okay.
general. Oh, you weren't here for the poll?
I'm not doing
It was The Rock, Keanu Reeves, and Gordon Ramsay. Those are the 3 guy candidates.
Why are those the only 3 people?
No, we had a whole 30-minute debate on this. I wish you were
okay.
here. You weren't here. Amy might be the guy.
Fresh air?
Okay.
I'm
I'll let
going
him know.
out. Is there a local cafe nearby or?
Berries up.
Berries.
Yep.
Nah, she's not the guy.
Thank you.
I've
She
heard
can't
of
be the
Berries.
guy. She works for somebody.
Correct.
You can't be the guy who works for somebody. Because you're not the guy. You're that guy's
Chef
guy.
Ramsay said he is going to get something to eat, get some air, and he will be back for dinner.
She a real one though, for sure.
Bro.
I wonder where he's gonna go get something to
He
eat
said
that's so
aged
great.
elk.
Imagine somebody comes to your restaurant and after they eat, they say, I'm going to go get some food. He's mad as fuck. I know he mad. I know he mad.
But he's, man.
I'm gonna go to a restaurant to get some food. You motherfucker.
I just don't get, like,
he's gonna leave.
what are you trying to
go get
accomplish
something
by
to eat?
calling him there and
Good
then
luck. Go find something
denying
better.
all the feedback? Does that make sense?
Chef Ramsay has returned to Mill Street Bistro after a walk around town and a quick bite.
Where's Joe?
He is ready to give his verdict on the food to Joe, and the staff couldn't be more excited to witness it.
I just want to talk about lunch.
Yeah.
Where'd he go, though?
Your thoughts on my lunch?
I'm trying to figure out where you
are. On your lunch?
Yeah, an insight.
Probably walked into the restaurant. Hey, can I use your kitchen real quick?
In my career, critiqued my items that told me every one of them was a piece of shit, and he had to go down the street to eat.
Wow.
That was uncalled for.
Can I show you how to make a decent meal,
Can I just
bro?
give you an insight to my lunch?
Sure, since you've asked me, now you can go ahead.
You said it was uncalled for.
I wasn't impressed with anything. I didn't take second or third mouth from any dish. Let's start off with the scallops en croûte. The pastry was raw, rubbery scallops, bland.
Okay.
Next course, oyster Rockefeller. Yeah, oyster disaster.
She liked that
Okay.
Catch the day. Out of those 3 fish, which one was fresh?
Why
He's
is
not going to
Karen
answer. It'll just
giggling?
be BS. How many of those catch the day? You think your fish is fresh?
Does that fucking say fresh fish?
On the board, it says fresh catch of the day. What does catch of the day mean?
Fresh fish.
Catch of the frozen freezer?
We have fresh fish.
No, we do not.
Well, Lake Erie perch was fresh. They were all IQF frozen.
IQF,
Individually,
sorry.
quickly frozen.
Right. When did that come off the boat?
4 days ago.
So you haven't got any in your freezer?
Pardon?
You haven't got any in your freezer?
Fresh fish?
Have you got it in your freezer? Yeah. Thank you. What does catch of the day mean, Joe?
It means what is fresh, local to the region at the time.
Not frozen. You're trying to pull the wool over your customers' eyes. If it's not fresh, don't call it fresh. Catch of the day.
Go to the next thing. We
just
got
said
it.
You're not answering a straight question with a straight answer, and you're deflecting it.
Yeah, go to the next
No, I'm not
thing.
deflecting everything. I'm
Frozen
telling you.
fish,
you're
frozen
still-
oysters. You're deflecting everything.
You've made
Ravioli.
your point.
Talk your shit, Ramsey. Talk your shit, bro.
Next course, elk quesadilla. Dry, rubbery, disgusting elk that should go nowhere near a
Oh, he's
quesadilla.
cooking him right now.
with that.
No pun intended.
Straight
What are
up.
you thinking putting that
it's funny though.
in a quesadilla?
What was I thinking?
Yeah, just
Yeah, I got the
Right.
balls to make what I feel that might work.
Stop.
They all want his ass.
elk medallions.
There was nothing wrong with that elk.
Chewy, bland, raw in the middle.
You wanted a medium rare.
Oh, paying $35 for it. I
thing
thought I
is that
deserved
they all
that.
know it's
Excuse
true,
me.
though.
So if I got the medium, would they have tasted better?
They would have been more consistently cooked.
Oh.
I have been eating elk for 30 years. Do you have it on your menu?
Seasonally.
You explained to me what the game
Too much.
seashells.
So it's when
He
game
said, oh.
is at its absolute best.
This is back in Scotland?
No,
or
no.
This is where?
New York.
New York.
Yeah, New York.
Seasonally, man.
Let me tell you something. You're not a chef.
That's aged elk.
Stop pretending to be one.
Did I tell you I was a chef?
Yes, sir.
You told me you trained with the best chefs in Europe.
I didn't fucking tell you that.
What?
I'm self-taught by old school Europeans.
No. He wasn't. No. He didn't train with them. He was self-taught. Remember?
Whoa.
He was self-taught by old school Europeans. What the fuck does that mean?
Chefs that had a liking to me.
Who is the chef here?
It's my kitchen. I'm the chef.
You just told me you're not.
Bro.
But now you are.
I'm not a certified chef like
No, I know
yourself.
that. But who cooks?
I do.
Right. So you're the head chef. You write the menus. You dictate the special features.
Correct.
Let me tell you something. You're not a fine dining bistro. You're a small man with a fake bistro. You're shooting way above your station. You've totally misjudged your market. Because all these pretentious ideas that you think are going to work.
Oh. What are you referring to?
Here we go. Make it easy for you. 'cause
Yeah,
I know
I
you're not a
speak
chef, you
English too.
understand. Okay. Store-bought chocolate cake. Garnished
he
with
looked like he
fake
ready to
flowers.
swing. I'm
You
not
don't
gonna
even
lie.
cook. You just prance around
He
behind
can't
the
take
line,
much more,
throwing
bro.
raw bits of carrots on top of raw bacon. I've never cooked a
Emily
bistro.
got to relax a little bit.
Anywhere in the world.
Talk to him.
With
In the world.
names. In the world.
In the world? We'll
Dude,
research that.
You are so fucking arrogant, you don't even listen to your customers, let alone your staff. You have a gifted young group of servers that told me more problems and issues in the first 20 minutes of meeting them than you have done all fucking day.
Yeah.
Now it's funny.
Bro, why did I zoom in on him like that?
Yeah, you see that face? No, go back. Rewind.
Bro.
From a fake fireplace to fake
Bro,
rubbish. Yeah,
why did I zoom in on his laugh like that? I gotta go back.
Rewind.
Hey.
This is the next emote. This is the next emote.
Yeah.
Now it's from a fake fireplace to fake garnish. Yeah, you want me to blow fucking smoke up your phony ass.
I don't want you to blow smoke up my phony ass.
Wow.
It was petite micro carrots.
It's not just about the carrots.
Bro.
Carrots is just a fucking example of 20 things that have gone wrong.
You're busting my balls.
Because you're in fucking denial.
She full out pog champ, bro.
You're busting my balls.
You want me to come in and change your carrots and make some fresh fucking chocolate cake for you? Yeah.
She pog you, bro.
I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. Do you know what we could do for me? Impress me with your dinner service. Show me how you function. Chef.
You want to see what comes back? Our elk does not come back.
I'm deeply sorry your feelings are hurt.
My fucking feelings ain't hurt.
Oh.
You can't hurt my feelings.
You're ignoring my advice.
No, I'm not.
And you're going up against me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
ignoring
are.
your advice.
You can't hurt my feelings.
Defensive.
No, he's
ignorant.
He's hurt.
And in complete
And guess
denial.
what? If I'm all that, you're my twin.
What?
Yeah, because I've been called you here many a times. So let's get over the bullshit.
He's gabbing! He's gabbing!
Yeah, because I've been called you here many a times. So let's get over the bullshit.
He said we're twins.
I can cook, Joe.
Oh my god, talk to that nigga! Talk to...
If I'm all that, you're my twin.
Oh, another pug,
Yeah, because I've been called you here many a times. So let's get over the bullshit.
The man of God.
Cook.
Man of God.
Joe. When you have the arrogance to stand in front of me and charge your locals $35 fucking for entrees that are inedible, have a look at yourself, man.
People seem to enjoy it.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bro, did you...
Bullshit.
Yo, he said,
Look how he looked at it, bro! This show is incredible.
Bullshit.
Wait, I gotta get the frame, bro. I gotta get the frame. Look how he looked at him. That shit was crazy.
it's visible pain, bro.
You can press.
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
You press period.
Do it right now.
Frame by frame.
And dots.
Oh shit, that's the wrong. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. What the fuck did I do?
Wait, why did the search bar pop up in the
I don't
video?
know.
What is going on?
I don't need it anymore. He looked at him like he just seen the most disgusting shit ever.
I think he did so well.
It speaks for itself.
After clashing with Chef Ramsay over the quality of his food, owner Joe is truly not understanding.
I just don't understand this
Gordon's
shit.
point of view.
But why would you call
I
him
know
if you're
more
gonna
Right.
about fucking elk and buffalo and beef than he'll ever know. Gordon Ramsay didn't get it. They say that I'm shortchanging
Because he
people.
didn't think he was so
and that
trash.
was fraud. Come on, let's cook our rotten fucking food that he wouldn't have when we was in county jail.
Word
Give me
against
a
one of the
fucking
best chefs
break,
on this
Chef
planet.
Ramsay.
Like, what are we even talking about?
Well, he
here?
just slammed my restaurant like it's never been. He does
it's
not
like,
know
bro.
what I know about lakefish. He does
Did you think
not
you were
know
the best
what I
chef
know
on
about
earth?
buffalo. And I'm supposed to take this that my food is garbage and I'm a fraud? I don't give a shit what he says. How many times
People
did
in
you
his
have
restaurant.
elk come back since you've been here, Bex? Jen? Kaylee? Bill?
No,
Speak
that
up.
face was godlike. Stop.
I think every one of you need to get your shit together. That's what this is about.
We got customers out here.
Ooh.
So I appreciate what you're doing.
He switched up instantly.
Each and every one of you, what you're doing.
Colonel Sanders went in on him.
Let's get to dinner service. Right this way, Bob.
My apologies of how much you heard.
This is some of the finest Fucking elk.
This can't be real.
What Chef Ramsay called it.
I'm
Garbage.
literally at a loss for words.
The worst shit in the world. We're supposed to wait to serve it when the grass is a certain height back over in Scotland.
My name's Bill. I'll be taking care of you tonight.
I'll have the bistro chops. All right.
I have the stretch medium. Medium?
Tom, I'm gonna check cream of asparagus. Is it pure vegetarian?
Listen, leave the kitchen, go over the other side.
Joe gets mad if anybody's saying anything to the kitchen. You know, he says you need to be in there, you need to be quick, you need to respond to get the fuck out of the kitchen.
We went over this in the beginning of the shift.
Tom, is that for quiet? You're not allowed to talk? No, what does it go quiet mean? Neighbours complaining?
No, it's supposed to be any unnecessary chatter in the kitchen.
So no chatter?
Right.
So how do you communicate? Who put that up there?
I put that up. So we got a job to do. We're trying to focus. Mediocre as we are, people just they want to talk about something.
His feelings are hurt.
Take it out there.
It really is.
He's gonna cry.
You okay?
Why'd he react like that? Yo, you good, my guy?
I'll go, bro.
Wait, who's this guy? I've never seen him.
You okay? Jesus Christ, don't shout.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You okay? I know we can't talk, but you okay? Yeah, thanks. Let me know. Give me a sign.
Nigga Tito, bro.
Ramsey's out of pocket for this, bro.
Well, that might be my chicken verdicchio then.
It's like you're guessing now. What table number is this? You're not allowed to ask how long?
Yeah, he has not said what table it's coming up.
Y'all are
Let's
going
get
in way
things
too
out.
hard on
Boom,
Tito,
boom,
bro.
boom. We should be okay after that.
Even though there are very few words exchanged between the front of house and the kitchen,
Steak medium rare.
food is still being delivered at a reasonable pace.
Porcini scallops.
Unfortunately, the food is missing the mark with many of the customers.
It's kind of gross. It just doesn't taste good.
The sauce is potent. Let me get it out of your way.
see
Is
that-
there
that
something
last
else we
face?
could get for you?
No.
Sorry about that. This was sent back. She said it doesn't taste good.
They said the sauce is potent.
What's wrong with
I need to
Oh,
try it. I need to
It
try
doesn't taste
Why the
right.
restaurant's open up right now?
it. Hey, you got directions to the cafe down the lane?
It's strong, huh? Very strong.
I heard Gordon Ramsay went there.
I think what she did is she got a bite of rosemary.
Oh, God, Joe. Is she complaining she got a branch of rosemary in her teeth? No, she's not. I think it's overpowering. The beer doesn't work and it's too strong. He didn't mention anything about rosemary. Come on. Man.
Hey, we're past that.
Well, then cook. Okay, cook then. Fuck me. Try to cook then. Passion.
He on your ass! He on his ass!
Passion.
He's literally a gift to humanity, bro.
That's the guy.
He's actually.
Oh yeah, that's a rock.
I will take this.
Said he had a rock on her dish, bro.
What is it?
This
That's
was
okay.
in my lady's ravioli.
What is it?
Like a rock.
Wow. Huh?
Could have broken her teeth, man.
Joe, ladies, water and
Oh, I'm
ravioli.
suing.
Like a rock in there.
Is it
What
actually
table
a
number,
rock?
please, Amy?
31.
It's like a stone.
Never
Bro,
seen it.
don't tell me that's a really.
It doesn't
that's
happen
really
here,
a rock.
but it happened now.
Man.
All right, what else can we fuck up here? He is being so critical and so brutal. Tommy, we're gonna make all the.
But why did you
How did
invite
Rock
him?
get
He's
there?
being critical and brutal. What did you have you never seen the show? This isn't the first season of this show, by the way. This is season 5. You can see it on the screen right now. Ain't no way you didn't expect this from him. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
bad food that we make for everybody.
Denied.
Wow.
That's why.
And I'm sorry he's being critical that there's a fucking rock in somebody's ravioli, bro.
I can't do it anymore. I can cook.
That's never happened.
But ain't gonna do this.
People out here eating rocks.
My God.
A nasty secret is revealed.
Hey,
Surely you got a bit more
you don't put
respect
it
than
right
that.
next to the concrete
And
lasagna,
Chef
bro.
Ramsay
Like,
has
that
had enough
shit
with Joe Nagy.
Wake up! You wake up!
It's the most intense.
Every time I see it,
has had
bro.
enough
Every
with
time,
Joe
look at
Nagy.
his mouth,
Wake
bro.
up! You wake up!
It's the most
vapor
intense
everywhere.
confrontation Chef
Bro,
Ramsay has had all year.
I need Ramsay
You want me
to
out of
snap
there? I'm
one
gonna
day
leave.
and
Good.
fuck the shit out of him.
It's dinner service at Mill Street Bistro. And in spite of multiple dishes
Yeah.
being returned to the
What's that fucking
'Cause I don't
meme?
know, bro.
Sorry about your grandma, but I'm different. He thought he was different. He thought his restaurant was different than all these other people. He was over here watching the show on TV. Ah, you guys suck. He gonna come to my restaurant. My shit clean.
Kitchen.
Joe,
Yeah.
ladies bought in ravioli. Like a rock in there.
All right, what else can we fuck up here?
Joe remains in denial.
Tommy, we're gonna make all the bad food that we make for everybody.
Oh my God. Head chef, my ass.
I don't care.
Hello? Ah, Teresa, how are you?
As part of his research, Chef Ramsay had reached out to a former employee, and her return phone call could not have happened at a better time.
Thanks so much for coming down. You good?
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. Good to see you too.
I have just some things I wanted to share with you and tell you.
Let's go and stand over here. Wow, wow, wow. Take me from the start, will you, please? Give me some background. You quit recently. How long ago?
A month ago. I was hired for garde manger and prep.
And then what happened?
I ended up being garde manger, prep, dishes, cleaning. I did my own prep list. We have no head chef. So I'm in there busting my ass. He has to have someone always to put his frustrations onto, scapegoat. And so he had only me to do it. And I would come in every day and it was just, this is wrong, that's wrong. And telling me how
Her face
horrible,
turned red.
you know, I was being pretty much. And I just take it anymore. I'm doing much better now.
She is
I'm
crying.
not crying when I go home. I'm not stressing out before I go to work. The reason I quit is I have too much pride.
You're right.
No. I took some pictures. This is the stuff that was here. That's meat in a baggie.
What's it doing in the bag?
Blood. It's to be served.
To be served?
That's the chef garden vegetables.
Wow.
All this food made me hungry.
That's the black girl pork chops.
Oh my God, what is it with this guy? He preaches farm to table. All I've seen is frozen to table.
The steaks he buys, he goes to a store and buys the tenderloins and stuff, and he cuts them up.
Why is he pretending? Why is he playing at it? Why is he kidding himself on, trying to pull the wool over the customer's eyes?
He just, it's a cheapskate. He wants to make money.
The locals in this area, he thinks he's...
Calls them hillbillies.
Seriously. Dreadful.
He needs to know that what he's doing is wrong. He needs to get his stuff together in there. I don't see how you're gonna do it.
Well, listen, I appreciate you coming down.
Yes, and it was nice to meet you.
Likewise.
All right, thank you.
On the heels of getting more disturbing information from an insider, Chef Ramsay knows he needs to do a deeper investigation, and it begins in the storage room.
Ah, my God. Half frozen, blood stains, sat. Well, it's not even frozen, it's half soft, half frozen. Where's that from? No date. Wow, what a mess. My God. Frozen food that's been frozen since 2009, 3 years ago, used by 2010.
Oh my God.
Frozen blue cheese. Why would you freeze blue cheese? Farm to table? It's not. What is that?
Bro. This man is a demon. Did he just take a bite out of that shit?
Illegal.
Bro. This man, bro, every time I watch the show, this man's touching the weirdest shit, the most gross shit I've ever seen with his hands. Bare hands. He just took some random ass green shit out the freezer and took a bite out of it.
Frozen blue cheese. Why would you freeze blue cheese? Farm to table? It's not. What is that? It's like frozen AstroTurf. What is that? Ah, bingo. There they are. My little Rockefellers. Oh, full of water. Wow.
This shit's gross.
Lesson number one, never ever freeze an oyster. The worst thing you can ever do to it. Wow. Frozen shrimp. From farm to freezer to defrost. Shrimp of the day. He's showing off his farm to table. Blowing smoke up my arse about how fresh everything is. And look, a freezer full of frozen oysters, mussels, to frozen cheeses. Why would you put blue cheese in a freezer? Why? Why?
Bro.
Why would you freeze any oyster? Wow. What a fake.
Then he puts that shit back in the freezer.
Gotcha.
Oh, I broke the fridge with that shit.
I get upset when I see fakery. From a frozen ravioli, a frozen perch, frozen oysters, and when you deny it, that makes me mad.
Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah, because you're making up stories.
I'm not making up
yes,
stories.
Yes, you are. That's how fucking deluded you are.
No, I'm not deluded. We have fresh stuff, okay?
I'm struggling here to stay in this building right now. I swear to God.
Gordon, I gotta cook right now.
Yeah,
okay?
I wish you would. I'm standing here watching a dead man walking.
Joe, I need a regular French onion soup.
Onion soup.
All right, the onion soup's ready.
Are they raw onions in there? What's that? Did you put raw onions in there? I didn't know. Why are we doing this to each other? Is this a wind-up? Look at me, putting raw onions in a soup. I don't know if you're just fucking around. I'm lost, Joe. Why are you doing this?
You said earlier that it needed more onions, okay? We responded by putting the onions in there so they had more of a bite to it.
Raw onions.
What's the matter with you? We send that out there, it's gonna come straight back.
Twat! What do you want to hear? That I
take it off, Joe.
Take the menu off the menu.
86 it. Save whatever little reputation you got left. Man! Surely you got a bit more respect than that. I'm trying to reason with you, Joe.
I get it.
Fine.
I get it.
Fine. But I am not here to show an idiot you can't put fucking raw onions in an onion soup. I can't teach you that. That's called common sense. That in your tiny mind is not common. Pardon? Come here, you. Should we put raw onions in a caramelized onion soup? Tell him!
No.
My nigga Tito! Yes, Tito, talk to him.
Energy staff to tell you that. Ask your chef. It's like you're doing it to me on purpose.
His verbal bullshit is just a bunch of bullshit. But his physical stance in your way is ridiculous. So what he needs to do is get out of the kitchen. We could talk about it at some other time. We're busy.
Joe, do you want me out of here? Tell me the truth. You want me out of here, I'm gonna leave.
My man said, should we put raw onions in the soup? He said no. No. The fuck you talking about, man? Oh my god. All right, what's the next episode?
We gotta watch another episode.
Of course. We're watching the next one. This shit is so funny, bro.
Previously on Kitchen Nightmares.
Right now, I feel like I'm in a mental asylum.
Chef Ramsay went head-to-head with one of the most arrogant owners he's ever met.
I've never had a piece of meat come back in here in 10 years.
Mill Street Bistro's Joe Nagy preached farm to table.
Our food is the best by far. No one's ever done this.
Tell him!
Chef Ramsay quickly found out it was anything but.
Tell him! I gotta put that on the soundboard.
Overpriced for the neighborhood.
$35.
Pretentious.
What's going on the soundboard for sure?
And simply disgusting.
Tell him!
Gross.
To make matters worse, Joe lives in a fantasy world.
I would put this restaurant up against anyone.
And everybody knows it except him.
This is not a fine dining restaurant.
Who do you think you're talking to? This is the finest of the
Tell him!
finest.
When Chef Ramsay pointed out Mill Street's issues,
You're not a chef. Stop pretending to be one.
Joe fought him on every point.
You're talking shit now.
He remained defiant
Defensive? Ignorant?
If I'm all that, you're my twin.
and took great pride in deflecting everything.
You're busting my balls.
Because you're in fucking denial.
At the start of dinner service,
He does not know what I know.
Chef Ramsay observed how dysfunctional Joe was in the kitchen.
Leave the kitchen, go over the other side. Go, 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 go.
Soon after, there were several customer complaints.
It just doesn't taste good.
But Joe stood his ground.
I think what she did is she got a bite of rosemary.
He didn't mention anything about rosemary. Come on.
And while Chef Ramsay was relentless,
Ladies bought in ravioli. Like a rock in there.
Joe simply refused to acknowledge his mistakes.
That doesn't happen here.
Head chef, my ass.
And after witnessing a steady stream of food being returned,
All right, what else can we fuck up here?
Chef Ramsay decided it was time to do a little investigating.
Frozen blue cheese. Frozen shrimp. Farm to table. It's not.
Then, with clear evidence that Joe was lying about the quality and freshness of his food,
I get upset when I see.
I've never seen an
fake
oyster
We have
like that.
fresh stuff, okay?
Chef Ramsay tried once
I've
again.
never seen an oyster
Frozen
frozen,
blue cheese.
like,
Frozen shrimp.
in the shell
On the table.
with
It's
water in it,
Then,
frozen
with
like that.
clear
That shit's
evidence
weird.
that Joe
to me.
was
I've never
lying
seen
about
it.
the quality and freshness of his food,
I get upset when I see fakery.
We have fresh stuff, okay?
Chef Ramsay tried once again to get through to him.
You're making up stuff.
My nigga over here, he over there freezing cheese,
blew him
bro.
off.
But I am not here to show an idiot you can't put fucking raw onions in an onion soup.
We could talk about it.
Yeah,
some
feels
other
like a
time.
brick.
We're busy.
Which left Chef Ramsay completely frustrated, with one thing left to say.
Joe, you want me out of here? I'm gonna leave. What is that? You're serving rotten food.
We could possibly kill them.
Then wake up! You wake up! Shut the place down!
Get out of here!
That is amazing!
Thank you, Chef.
Yo, this shit, the fuck?
And now, the
Tell
dramatic
him!
conclusion of Mill Street Bistro.
I'm struggling here to stay in this.
Bro, McDare, don't do that. I thought we skipped intros around here. That's a 10-second American television show intro. It's not a minute and 30 anime intro. It's not the same. Not even close. I don't like sitting there watching an intro for 2 minutes. I want to get to the action.
Right now, I swear to God.
Gordon, I got to cook right
Nah,
now.
I've seen everything you be
I
saying.
wish you would.
Joe, I need a regular French onion soup.
Onion soup. All right, the onion soup's ready.
Are they raw onions in there?
What's
Did
that?
you put raw onions in there?
I didn't know.
Why are we doing this to each other?
Don't.
Is this a wind-up? Look at me.
Should've
Putting
snitched on
raw
them,
onions in a soup. I don't know if
Tartare
you're just
onion.
fucking around. I'm lost, Joe. Why are you doing this?
You said earlier that it needed more onions. We responded by putting the onions in there so they had more of a bite to it.
It's raw. What's the matter with you? We send that out there, it's gonna come straight back.
What do you want to hear? That I
Take it off, Joe!
take the menu off the menu?
86 it! Save whatever little reputation you got left. Man,
What kind of onions are they using?
surely you got a bit more respect than that. I'm trying to reason with you, Joe.
I get it.
Fine,
I get it.
fine. But I am not here to show an idiot you can't put raw onions in an onion soup. I can't teach you that.
Okay.
That's called common sense. That in your tiny mind is not common.
I just wanted to make sure the
Come
onions
here,
you put in there were the
Should we
same
put raw
onions that go in
onions
that French onion
caramelized onion
soup.
soup? Tell
They are.
him.
No.
Thank you. You've got talented staff to tell you that. Ask your chef. It's like you're doing it to me on purpose.
Tell him!
You want me out of here? Tell me the truth. You want me out of here? I'm gonna leave.
He really don't.
I don't want you out of here.
So why are you fucking around like this?
I'm not fucking around like that.
He really don't.
Tell him!
Battle.
No.
Okay.
When I
Right.
told you
But
the
I mean-
constructive criticism, you got incredibly upset and you wanted a band-aid. You need surgery. Everything I said today, you went up against.
Well, you said it in a way that anybody would challenge you.
What?
The way you said it.
You're a dictator, Joe. Your staff can't talk to you. There's not one person in this building that you pay that'll ever criticize you, because you'll cut them down big time.
You're awesome.
He had no response for that.
Oh, Joe.
He had no response for that at all.
You're a dictator, Joe. Your staff can't talk to you. There's not one person in this building that you pay that'll ever criticize you, because you'll cut them down big time.
You're awesome.
Bro, look at his mouth. He wanted to say so many things, but he couldn't say them. Look at his mouth, bro.
You're awesome.
Oh, Joe.
His mouth was stuttering. His mouth was stuttering, but he wasn't saying nothing, bro.
You're awesome.
Oh, Joe.
Do you usually go to restaurants and rip them apart like that? That's what's pissing me off.
Joe, it's not working. You've built up this level of fucking fine dining pretentiousness that is not biting with the locals. You are so far removed of what a bistro should be.
Okay, so you don't want to hear what our elk sales are and how many people come back for it and everything else.
No.
See, there you go.
No, yeah, but
There
you're
you go.
trying. The elk was inedible. Inedible. But it's not just the elk, though, Joe. Do you understand? I've got bigger and more important things to focus on than elk. I've got to start off at the bottom. And right now, you won't listen. And that's what's making my life a fucking nightmare.
But when you sit there and you went off about every fucking thing in there, you've been defensive. Everybody. No, I wasn't defensive. I was respectful to you until you went off on it.
What the fuck are you talking
I'm here
about?
to help you.
You didn't help me.
Well, then stop being in fucking denial. You're so tight and so bound up with the ambition, you're not seeing the reality of the heart of the problem.
I agree with that statement. That statement I agree with. That I am so bound up, that I'm not seeing. I agree with that. But don't tell me that I'm not doing it because I'm fucking lazy. I want people to come in here and say, man, Joe, you're really doing something.
Good, but it's not working currently, Joe.
Right, I agree.
But you're not telling yourself enough of it. Because you're starved.
Bro, that shit's also mad disrespectful. When he get low like that, right up to oh man, about 5'3", he gotta bend down and meet you at head level, bro. That shit's so funny.
Get scared to tell you.
I am telling myself that
tell him
we're in this group. We have blinders on, but I do want to make it better. I want this restaurant to be a quality restaurant for everybody, not just Joe Nagy. For these people in here that stuck with me and did put up with my personality. That's what I'm asking you, man. Help me. I'm asking.
That's the most sincere and the most honest I've heard since I've been here. Shit day. Tomorrow, we start a fresh day.
I'm willing to do that, Chef.
We draw a line in the sand.
Let's draw a line in the sand.
Good night.
Good night.
Coming up,
I'm scared.
Joe still remains a little slippery.
Is this BS? No.
And later,
can I interject something?
Chef Ramsay reaches a boiling point.
Wake up! You wake up!
Get ready for one of the most intense confrontations ever.
Are you that stupid?
On Kitchen Nightmares.
Come in here and help me instead of running your job.
With Joe finally admitting to Chef Ramsay that he has lost sight of some of the problems.
Take a seat. I want you to watch something.
Chef Ramsay begins the day with a plan to show this owner some of the issues he doesn't even realize he has.
Tough day yesterday. That was a hard one.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk to you guys without Joe around because I need to hear the good,
The bad, the ugly.
and I'm not talking about Skinny the goat.
Yeah.
Who's going to start? There's no formalities here. This is wide open. You shouldn't be scared of Joe. Because I've got your back. Help me. Amy.
I think Joe is at fault for the lack of business because of the way he berates the staff in front of the customers. It turns people off and turns people away.
He needs to control his temper. He was cussing at me right here in front of the door and then dragged me into the kitchen and started screaming at me even louder. So I might as well have been sitting right out here. And I mean, everybody witnessed it, and my table was so disgusted they just wanted their check to leave. And they left me a note, you know, telling me to keep my chin up and that I did a great job and everything I was supposed to do. And I had left that note to Joe, and he would tell me, don't let that get to your head when people tell you you're doing great, because there's always mistakes being made. It was to the point where I ended up having to go into the back because I started crying, and I didn't, you know, I just didn't want to be...
Come on, Joe.
I mean, and we have Joe constantly
Damn it,
saying,
Joe.
you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. We all get flustered and, you know, and I let it get to me.
He's gonna come out and say they all lying.
It is.
Gordon, that's Cap.
Why does he think his food is good?
That's my main thing, because there's stuff that's been questionable, and he's like, oh, that's okay, you know, that's okay, we can serve that. And I just wanted to say, no, we can't serve that. But in his mind, it's okay.
How'd you rate the food out of 10?
2 of being generous.
2?
He loves to hear the praise, but he will certainly go up against anybody that has anything negative to say.
The guy that was sitting there across from you while you were having lunch, he said he would send it back, but he doesn't want to listen to Joe yell at him.
If they see Joe's vehicle outside, they'll go somewhere else because they don't want to be bothered at their table.
That's my guy right there. That's my guy.
Talk to the table the entire time they're here. about himself.
Joe feels that this is his house and these are his dining guests and they want to hear all about him.
Which is nothing worse when you're trying to eat
And
dinner.
then we're told to give him a minute when it's our table. We're trying to service them and trying to do what we are our job, and then we get yelled at and ridiculed in front of them.
Wow.
He yelled at me saying, when I am with the table, we are in a meeting.
Seriously? Rebecca, what's he holding a meeting over? What's he talking about?
Himself.
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 How'd you get through?
They all getting fired, by the way.
Get the message
As soon as Gordon walk out that door, they all getting fired.
We have meetings all the time, but it's usually him telling us what we've
to what we should and shouldn't do. We've all been ridiculed, we've all been belittled, we've all been screamed at and cussed at when we're doing everything wrong.
It's hard. It's hard because we want to see this restaurant succeed, but there's just times when you can't take it, the stress. I mean...
How many of you thought about quitting at any one time?
Oh my God.
All I ever want to tell Joe is just to back off, not to ridicule every single thing.
We're a lot more productive if we don't have all the extra chaos.
And stop blaming us for his inadequacies.
You screwed it up.
I heard what you
yelling
said.
at me.
Joe doesn't want to take responsibility.
He would tell me there's always these.
My dad wanted to choke Joe out.
They on his ass.
He's back off. It's not right.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. He said,
Stop.
bro, he said, my dad wanted to choke Joe out. My dad wanted to choke Joe. I gotta go back.
You screwed it up. Quit yelling at me.
Joe doesn't want to take responsibility.
He would tell me there's always these.
My dad wanted to choke Joe out.
Dad needs to back off.
My
It's
dad
not
wanted to
right.
choke Joe out. My dad.
In order to get through to Joe,
We've all been screamed at and cussed at.
Wow.
Chef Ramsay has asked the staff to talk about some of the problems at Mill Street Bistro.
My dad wanted to choke Joe out due to the way he was talking to me.
And most of them point the finger at the owner.
He needs to back off.
Oh my God. Well, I do have a confession to make. Joe has been listening.
They all
I
get
hope
fired.
that he takes it well. I hope he understands the negativity he's brought on your shoulders. I'll be back in a second. Don't move.
He better come in with a whole new staff tomorrow.
I'm scared. Well,
You learned
gotta go
something,
find a new
all right?
job.
Follow me. Guys,
I was sitting upstairs listening,
You're all fired.
and
Get
I gotta
out.
say that what has happened here ultimately is my responsibility and my fault. I don't think that I'm a bad person in heart, but I'm tough, maybe a little bit too tough for this business. I need to soften up.
No, you don't,
We got
Joe.
a lot
Don't
of
let your
work.
foot off of him.
A lot of things need to change.
Go harder.
If that means that I need to change, and you need to change, and we all need to change, we're gonna do it.
Joe immediately went to, we need to change. He cannot take responsibility
what?
for his own actions.
this is not going to work unless you are 100% behind changing. Because everything that this restaurant stands for today is you, yet it's been propped up by your team. Are you 100% committed to change?
I'm 100% committed to change whatever needs to be changed to make this restaurant to find its potential.
Shouldn't have changed his staff after they was talking shit.
Do I think that he took it all in? No. Do I think he's gonna change? No. Do I think this is even gonna help at all? No.
See, this is what happens when you think you're the guy, but you're not the guy.
1 second.
With Joe now
then the
seemingly
guy
ready to
shows
check-
you
Joe
what,
is
like,
Joe is an
actual
NP,
guy.
he's an NPC, he's a side character, but he thinks he's the main character, and that's his problem. He's not the main character; he's a side character in somebody else's game.
Chef Ramsay is ready to illustrate
But he
how
thinks
Joe's
he's the guy.
overpriced menu is alienating the locals in this small town.
One of the things I've heard over and over again is that your
even
place
the side
is
mission.
not inviting enough for your average local. Too pretentious and too expensive. It's way out of their comfort zone. If a young couple want to come in here to eat, they're going to walk out of here spending minimum $100. That is a lot of money, yeah?
It
Yes, a lot of money.
They could spend $100 here and put it in that cash register, or they could go to a local grocery store and get this. Let's just have a look at delicious ribeye. Choice. Amazing corn. Wow. Fresh tomatoes, yeah? And some salads, cheddar, pork chops, potatoes. Ooh, some ground.
Could easily get all that for
$100. That's a lot of food, right? That's
like a fourth of the price.
$89.73. Oh, sorry. Look, bottle of wine as well. That's what I spent my last $11 on. Just a little bottle of wine. What I'm trying to say is for $89.73, they've got minimum 5 good evenings in with some bloody good food. That's what you're going up against. Why would you come out?
It's a very good question.
You don't want to cook.
People
Everybody
today
likes
want
cooking.
value. And when you pitch that you're the most expensive restaurant, nobody can touch you, you've already shot yourself in the foot.
Agreed. We're expensive. We're too expensive. Chef's correct. It was a point well taken. And I'm
Bro, has anybody been to that to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in Vegas? You been to Burger Khalil? Oh, is he not? He's not here anymore. There's a burger restaurant that Gordon Ramsay has in Vegas, and it's very affordable. Surprisingly, it's surprisingly affordable.
Specials. It's going to go on tonight's menu.
I was asking if you've been to that burger restaurant in Vegas, Gordon Ramsay Burger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty affordable for how nice it is.
Really affordable.
Yeah. For a shake, fries, and burger, it was like what, $40?
But that shit's crazy though. Like the food is actually it's amazing.
Especially
But it's not too expensive. Like a normal guy can go there and have a
talk to the
meal.
staff. They didn't
Like I
want
said,
a
like
$10
when you consider
burger.
the chair in Vegas, it's
They
like
don't want to
actually
sell it, not the
insanely
staff.
affordable.
Right, but that they were
everything in
customers.
Vegas is
Right.
mad expensive.
So the staff didn't want a $10 burger.
Right, they felt that like, you know,
Is this BS?
No.
Come with me. Okay. You, cook my burgers.
Gotcha.
Where's the team?
About to get Tito.
Right, I asked Joe, when was the last time we had a burger on the menu? He said, the staff don't want to sell a $10 burger. Is that right?
Why would they give a fuck?
No.
You're not anti-selling a burger?
No.
Every time I smell BS, I'm going to go for you. Let's go.
Can I inject something?
They're getting fired, bro. They're getting fired.
Yeah?
Swear to God, they're getting fired.
What's that? Looks like walleye. Exactly that. Congratulations. By the way, it's fresh.
We serve fresh walleye.
Uh-huh. So when you knew I was coming here, you gave me a trio of frozen fish of the day. Why would you get me the freshest, local, #1 fish?
You're right, Chef. This is local to the area. We should serve it more.
Local to the area, it's the #1 already available fish.
I hate to say it, but Chef Ramsay is correct.
Yeah. Everybody
I
knows.
want to serve your little corn cake. Cheerful, right? Easy to do, yeah? Green beans, seasoned with some fresh chives. Give that little bit of freshness to it. If you're going to use herbs, then cook with the herbs. Don't garnish with the herbs.
Don't garnish.
No, cook with them. We're a bistro. Unintimidating, exciting food served at cheap prices with some real good flavor, right? That's the secret of a bistro.
That shit was good as fuck, bro.
The burgers. How to present a burger. We'll start off with a strong base, some lettuce to protect the bun. That's it. From there, caramelized onions. So it's a rich, roasted onion with aged balsamic vinegar. How long for the burgers, please? Good. Down, please. Thank you. Nice. Protect. And protect. From there, touch more lettuce, and then I've got a sort of
How you a
Thousand
bistro, you don't got a
Island
burger on
special
the
sauce to
menu?
give that sort of zesty, yeah, hot,
Please.
nuts to the cheese, yeah? Toasted bun. I can look at my burger and identify what I'm eating. See what I mean?
need to make a burger
Fruit
right now.
there. And a nice handful of fries on the burger. 2 specials. Let's go. So, tonight's specials. Local, fresh, delicious walleye. And there we have a classic burger. Dig in.
It looks awesome, Chef.
How appetizing do those burgers look?
Delicious.
I'm not big on burgers, but I'm going to give him his accolades. That was a very good example of how we need to recreate the bistro.
Oh my goodness.
Is that not amazing?
Coming up,
Joe, what do you want me to do? You want me to stop?
Just when you thought Joe had turned the corner,
Joe is just completely shutting down.
he goes right back to his old ways.
Wake up! You wake up!
I've seen that clip 37 times. What are we getting there?
We don't have it.
You wake up!
It's the fight of the year.
Are you not stupid?
Coming up on Kitchen Nightmares.
You wake
Come
up!
here and help me instead of running.
Tell him!
Tell him!
Chef Ramsay is using tonight's dinner service to test the new specials.
I'm about to say
He's
that every
hoping to
time I get
confirm
this
what he
call.
believes
Wake up!
is the new direction for Mill Street Bistro.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You're allowed to talk.
Good evening. How are we doing tonight?
Good.
I will take you to your table.
I'd like to introduce tonight's specials. We have the burger, and we also have our walleye. I want to get the burger.
I'll have the walleye. Okay, here we go.
All right, so we got a bistro burger medium well and a catch.
And another bistro medium. You got that?
It's so fucking basic. Every time I go to the restaurant, I might get a burger. It's the easiest thing to get.
Got the onions, everything on there.
What's that?
Got the onions on the bottom.
This goes on top of that.
Lettuce, onions, burger, lettuce, sauce.
Pardon me?
Lettuce, onions, burger. Lettuce, sauce, bun top.
Big.
Such a
He
sauce.
didn't put any sauce on there.
Lettuce,
put
onions,
onions on
burger,
there yet.
lettuce, sauce.
Can you just reiterate how to
Yeah,
build this with me?
I'll build
To
again.
show me
It's
you're
not
doing
that deep.
Yep, first, lettuce, that's it, on the bottom. Wait, onion jam, remember? Dodge onion jam on there. Burger on top.
It's a lot of
That's it,
onions.
lettuce and sauce. What table number?
This is going to be 24.
Watch, Ray.
Do you have them?
With Chef Ramsay's guidance, the kitchen manages to get the burgers and other entrees ready for the customers.
You both have the walleye?
It's really good. I really like this.
Go. Next after that, Joe, what is it? Go. What tick is that? Burger? Walleye, where was that going?
That is table 50.
50, thank you. Who's 50, please?
Wait, my appetizer haven't went out yet.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, come on, guys.
My entrees were up before my appetizer was up because Joe stabbed the ticket without serving my appetizers.
Joe, 2 seconds, please.
Clown.
Joe,
He's a clown, I told you.
Joe, what are we doing? Why do we sell that, then, if we haven't sent the appetizer? Look at... Joe, please. Joe.
He's tired of you.
Joe, I'm talking to you. Joe. No answer.
What's happening right now?
Nobody's talking, no one's saying anything.
Bro, what the fuck?
What are we waiting on that?
You're
This
weird.
fish is not going with this. None of these fishes are going with this ticket.
Guys, none of these fishes are going with the ticket you just sent.
There is just absolutely no communication
He
coming
shut
out of
down.
that kitchen. And Joe is just completely shutting down.
What is good with this
Joe.
guy?
What do you want me to do? You want me to stop over here?
No, not
What-
stop,
What
but
do you want me
talk.
to do?
I'd like you to step up and man up a little
We're
bit.
gonna man up. We're
This
trying to get
fish
this
here,
out.
what's it for?
It is for this table. Tommy's doing the saute. He's
Talk
doing the
to them
saute
then.
right here.
Talk
Tommy,
to your
talk
staff.
to me. You talk to me. Where's the ticket for this?
You stick a fucking sign up there saying quiet. Don't say anything.
Where's the ticket for
Help
this?
your servants.
I just gave the servers a ticket.
So this
that
here.
table,
Can we
correct.
complete this table though?
Yeah, he's on that side.
Help
over
him
there.
then.
I'm helping him. I got the other
You know
phone.
what? You're screwing him.
All right.
The kitchen is chaotic when Joe is in
Somebody help my man
Tom
Tito,
can't work.
man.
it. Nobody can work. It's just insane.
This is carnage.
It is.
We haven't got our entrees yet.
How long have those young guests been waiting for that burger?
The order went in right around 6 o'clock.
2012.
An hour and a half.
Burgers.
You got 1, 2, 3,
Joe, can we try to save this?
4.
Can we bounce back? Please, Joe.
We're just waiting on. What do you need over here?
We need an El Quesadilla. That's really what I need.
Okay, why don't you finish what you were doing?
I'm doing the.
Okay, I'll do the quesadilla. Hey, once we make this crap,
I haven't got the appetite, Joe.
I know, because you wouldn't come over here and say, you know, don't get it that crispy or don't do that with it. I mean, that's what we're looking for.
He needs to tell you how to cook the food, though.
What the fuck are you on?
Oh,
I won't come over there, say, get that a bit crispy. An El Quesadilla, you want confirmation that it's a fucking good dish? When are you going to pull your head out your fucking asshole? If a man that stands there and boasts about his fucking farm and his goats, and you want me to talk about this? Seriously? Wake up, Joe. You're joking, aren't you?
Are we making these two, you know what I'm saying? I know you don't like the dish.
It's disgusting, Joe.
So you wouldn't give me any input on it.
Get rid of it.
You want me to get rid of it right fucking now? And
I would. I would.
Get rid of the fucking thing. We don't have it.
Oh, here we go.
No, we don't have it.
Here we go.
We don't have it.
Here we fucking go.
Make yourself clear.
Stop asking such ridiculous questions. Come over here
Don't
and tell me it's crispy. Are you that stupid?
So don't fucking serve the thing, right?
Whose restaurant is it?
It's my restaurant and I'm asking for
fucking responsible.
Help. I'm asking for fucking help.
Then wake up.
You wake up.
Idiot.
Fucking come in here and help me.
You're not gonna swing though. You're not gonna swing though. Gordon Ramsay beat the dog shit out of him.
It's dinner service at Mill Street Bistro.
You want me to get rid of it right fucking now? And that's
I would.
That's a metaphor.
And Joe
That was
is
a metaphor.
once again picking a fight with Chef Ramsay.
Get rid of the fucking thing. We don't
He's
have
not
it.
like, it's weird that he's asking him that. Gordon Ramsay's saying he would get rid of it. That doesn't mean you have to get rid of it if you don't want to get rid of it. It's your fucking restaurant. You want to serve that shit, serve. That's what he's telling you. Don't ask him for his input. He's not going to give you input on this dick ass dish. Just serve it if you want, bro. That's all he's telling you. He's not going to tell you how to make elk quesadillas, dog. He don't give a fuck about no damn elk quesadillas.
And a frustrated Chef Ramsay is ready to explode.
Stop asking such ridiculous questions. Are you that stupid?
So don't fucking serve the thing, right?
Whose restaurant is it?
It's my restaurant and I'm asking for
fucking responsible.
Help. I'm asking for fucking help.
Then wake up.
You wake up.
Idiot.
Fucking come in here and help me instead of running your jaw.
You shouldn't even be in the kitchen. Get out. Go ahead.
He told him to get out. He told him to get out of his own kitchen.
Fuck off then. Yeah, and take that shit with you.
Oh my god! Talk to that! He said, get out! Take this shit with you!
Idiot!
Fucking come in here and help me.
Run it back! I gotta run it back! I gotta run it back!
Get out ahead! Let's finish it. Let's finish it. Fuck off then.
This is the guy.
Yeah, and take that shit with you. That's right. We're stopping an elk quesadilla. Breaking news in Mexico. Get out!
Can they hear them out there screaming? They gotta be able to hear them in there.
Unbelievable. Unfucking real.
This is the worst food in Ohio, I guess he's telling us.
He threw the fucking tortillas at that nigga, bro.
Ass. He's saying that I'm a fraud and that my elk is terrible.
Why are you telling them? They don't care. What are you
He
doing?
knows everything.
You're
about
weird. What are you doing? You're weird. I don't care.
the planet, but he doesn't have an elk farm.
Pathetic.
Okay? There's a difference between passion.
Call your fucking. Don't you got a wife or something?
And he's got a double dose of passion.
You don't got a wife or a mom you can talk to? Why are you talking to fucking Karen and Bertha? They don't care.
Sous Chef Tom
Bro, you
complete
don't
the
go-
remaining dishes
this is-
in a timely manner.
Let's finish strong, shall we? Yes?
Yeah, I just need to finish that off and I'm done. Tips ready?
Literally 1 minute away. Next to that, what we got?
That should be it. Order up, please.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We were face to face. I said, you're not what a fucking narcissistic fucking asshole. I said, you got 750 chefs that do your thinking. I said, you need.
Literally didn't say a single word of this to him. Literally didn't say a single word of this.
Who the fuck is he talking to?
He's talking to, what is that, a lady that got some takeout there? What the fuck's going on?
We were face to face.
Why you telling the story like it's a fucking war story? There he was. I locked on with my scope and I pulled the trigger.
I said, you're not what a fucking narcissistic fucking asshole. I said, you got 750 chefs that do your thinking. I said, you need them because you're so full of yourself. I said, I'd love to see you, fucking do what I do. Chef Ramsay doesn't have the balls, the power, or the authority to kick me out of my kitchen. You would have to roll your tape back.
What do you mean? You left the kitchen. You're outside talking to some random woman In the video, I can see you. I can see you. Well, did you not know they had the cameras on you? You didn't think they had cameras outside, did you?
I said, do your thinking. I said, you need him. Because you're so
Bro, what the fuck?
I
You're
said, I would love
outside
to see
right
you,
now.
to fucking do what I do.
Chef Ramsay doesn't have the balls, the power, or the authority to kick me out of my kitchen. You would have to roll your tape back, because he didn't kick me out of my kitchen. Get out! I walked out.
Oh, okay. So he didn't get fired. He quit. I get it. All right then.
2 seconds, please.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Obviously.
Wow.
Joe, you are making my life a misery. I've been in hundreds, and I mean hundreds of kitchens across this country.
Chef, can I interject one thing? Tommy, he prepared a lot of those items, and I'm not blaming him,
Joe.
but I should have stopped them.
Joe, stop looking for a way out to justify.
I'm not looking for a way out.
Stop. I'm not going to argue, Joe. I'm not going back there. Enough is enough. You are running the business into the ground. And I'm going to tell you something really important, and I want you to listen. You cannot be in that kitchen. It's done. Apron off. I don't want any chef jacket anywhere near your chest. Got it?
Yes. Okay. I was angry, but as it sunk in, I realized it's not about me. It's about taking the restaurant to its potential. I want to man up to this, and I want to correct it.
I'm going to get help.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you.
Come in with a smile.
I will.
Good night.
Choosing to give up on Joe and the restaurant.
My man said he doesn't have the power. He doesn't have the balls, the power, or the authority to kick me out of my kitchen. My man just walked up in your restaurant and said, "You're not even allowed in the kitchen anymore." And you agreed. You stupid motherfucker. He said, "You're not even allowed. I don't want to see a chef's jacket near your chest." And he said, "All right, man. Damn, man."
Ramsay stays up late, designing a new menu for the Mill Street Bistro.
That's a nice
Now,
chicken.
he's ready
Or
to
that's a
unveil
quail.
it.
What was it?
Welcome.
Some hen?
Come in, come in, come in, come in.
A little something.
Wow. Oh my God. Looks so good.
Joe, you already had a stunning restaurant. The big revamp was this.
Is that a
Bistro
pie I
cooking.
seen over there?
It just looks wonderful. It looks right. This is impressive.
Take a copy of the menu.
I hate this music.
Right, starting off with a crispy duck leg confit, light, fragrant, served with pear butter, frizzy, bacon, shallot vinaigrette. Next to that, a brick chicken, confit peewee potatoes, black kale, and a really nice, fragrant thyme jus. Seasonal fish. You may get the perch, the whiting, walleye, with simple, delicious red wine vinaigrette. A local dish that is in demand. Mill Street Burger, big hit last night, substantial, full of flavour. And from a classic burger to elk sausage burger, slightly gamey, a little bit more lean. Next to that, Joe, especially for you, a beautifully cooked elk chili. A really delicious way of highlighting the flavour and that little touch of gaminess.
It's different from what I was doing.
But you'll sell more elk doing a chili and a burger than you would do all year serving loins, serving chops.
Correct. I agree with that. It looks appetizing. It does not look pretentious that we had.
I am speechless. I am so proud to have this and not even have served it yet. I'm incredibly proud.
The goat. Amy the
I
goat.
tell you all, I came to the consensus with Joe. There's no way on earth, from this day on, that he can continue to be in that kitchen.
I agree. It's the reality. I'm not a certified chef, and we need a true chef.
I came up with one very talented young man that's going to make a huge impact in your kitchen and really help kickstart this business off. He's the partner and the executive chef at one of the best restaurants in Cleveland, the Greenhouse Tavern.
Oh, my.
Love it there.
You love it there.
I do.
Say good morning to Brian Goodman.
Chef. All right.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The secret
Nah, I heard the
success, if you
intro.
Put it in a
I heard
nutshell,
it.
what would it
But
be?
who
that
is
we
it?
have to-
Secret to success, truthfully, is local, fresh ingredients. And it's all about having that knowledge in your head. Like, be confident with what you're doing, because that's what we're going to be in the kitchen tonight. Confident.
Now, he's going to set up your kitchen. He's going to shortlist an interview to getting a chef here once he's gone. You have a real chef that knows what he's doing. There's no better.
Brian,
Where my nigga Tito
really
at?
going to look forward to your direction.
Wait.
He left.
Good.
All right.
You said he left?
I don't know.
Bro, free Tito! Where Tito at? Free my nigga Tito!
Tito left the whole
Where's
hour.
Tito at?
A whole hour ago, dog.
Tito didn't leave.
No, he didn't. No.
Did he deadass leave?
No, I don't know.
Yo,
I think he probably left.
Tito, please.
Anyone hungry?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to dig in.
Tito couldn't take it.
Oh, wow.
That is really good.
It is great. That's a very good way to utilize
How
goat
she
cheese.
say it like that?
The food is amazing.
The
Now
apple
it's
is
not
great.
just Joe's food, but it's a food that everybody can relate with. I think that we are going to go above and beyond if Joe keeps his butt where it's at.
That was really good.
I'm impressed with the food that I just tasted. We have French fries.
It's awesome.
That is awesome.
Who would have thought?
Coming up, all eyes are on Joe.
You ready to go?
Will he be an asset
We were talking about me, Joe Nagy.
or a liability on relaunch night?
Sir, where are you going with that?
Oh my God.
Tito really not in the kitchen. Tito! No! They
Armed
killed
with
him.
A new targeted menu and a new consulting chef.
Does it matter which way these go, Amy?
Fat to the right.
Fat to the right.
Fat to the right.
I like that.
Joe and his staff prepare for relaunch.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Chef Ramsay is spending some time with the local community in Norwalk. He is there to support the Relay for Life walk.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm in town working on Kitchen Nightmares at the local bistro, and on behalf of Joe Nagy, we're going to make a donation this morning to the American Cancer Society to support this Relay for Life.
They're giving
All
his
of us
money
here
away, too.
Are connected in some way to this dreadful disease, and we need to continue to fight to eradicate cancer globally.
Talk to these
In
niggas.
addition, Chef Ramsay invites the participants to tonight's relaunch at Mill Street Bistro.
Should we have a little meeting with the team?
Sure.
Yeah? Come over.
Tell him.
Okay, big one tonight, let me tell you. We got to nail this. Absolutely 100%. Be vocal. Okay, Brian's going to be vocal. Talk to him, communicate.
It's very important when you guys come back there. Do not be afraid to tell me, what you're missing or what you need. It's communication. That's all.
Our owner, he's there to support everybody and to do whatever they want. Whatever you need, ask him.
If you need something, if you're in
Wait,
the
he's
weeds,
back? Where'd he-
verbalize it
I
to
didn't
me,
see.
And I will get it taken care of.
Good luck.
Thank
you. Let's go.
Wait, Tito's back?
How are you this evening?
Fuck is Tito at?
When you guys come back there.
Come over. Okay, big one tonight, let me tell you. We got to nail this. Absolutely 100%. Be vocal.
Did I
Okay,
miss him?
Brian's going to be vocal. Talk to him, communicate.
Oh, my boy Tito back with this. Wait, he back with the mustache? How much time has passed?
Talk to him,
He
communicate.
didn't have a stash before. Bro, this is so blurry. That's time skip Tito, bro. He's back and he's more powerful than ever. But he can time skip Tito.
Back there. Do not be afraid to tell me, what you're missing or what you need. It's communication. That's all.
I missed him because I must have looked down for a second when he popped
To
up.
do whatever they want. Whatever you need, ask him.
If you need something, if you're in the weeds, verbalize it to me, and I will get it taken care of.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Hi.
Time skip
How are you
Tito.
this evening? This way?
What can I get for you? I'd like the French onion soup, please. All right.
I'm gonna do the seasonal fish, please.
I will bring that right up. All right. You're welcome.
Here we go. 1 fritter, 1 beet, 1 duck, and a poutine.
Going in the mouth.
We're going on a sloppy Joe and a chicken.
Fired.
Food's looking amazing.
Thank you, chef.
Give it a go.
So fritter, beet salad, 2 poutine.
2 poutines.
Beet salad.
Brian's taking control. He calls out the orders, and we call the
No.
orders back.
His name's not Tom. His name's not Tom. No. Just get that out of your mind. His name is Tito.
Totally different from what we were doing night and day.
Where's this going?
We are going to table 33 with all this, guys.
With Chef Brian running the kitchen,
Table 12 here.
Thank you.
food makes its way out to the dining room quickly.
Aha, we have some food.
It's going.
Very good.
Perfect.
And as the guests enjoy the brand new food,
You need anything from me?
Not at this moment in time.
the servers are enjoying a brand new Joe.
Let me take that, Phil. I'll go do the waters for you. I know what you need with water.
It is very nice to see Joe doing something productive.
If there's any wines that you can't do, especially the house sellers, let me do those.
I'm not sure if it's because he doesn't want to get yelled at anymore, how he doesn't want to be told he's doing anything wrong, but right now he's being great.
Joe, how does it feel to hear a kitchen communicate like that? How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel proud.
So keep it going, yeah?
Okay. Come on, what do we got here in the window needs to go?
Fish and a pot pie to 21, sir.
I'll take these two out right now. We're a little bit early with your food. Okay, enjoy.
Do you have a 21 up there, Brian?
21? It already ran. I sent it with Joe.
Wait.
What's up?
They don't have their food.
21.
Okay.
Joe, when
Yes.
you took out that pot pie and the walleye, where'd you take it to?
21.
No, you didn't. They don't have their food.
Let's check.
21's the one that was right by the fireplace.
Took it to the wrong table,
That's
bruh.
the one. For him to mess up.
How do you
was
not know
kind of
that?
Entertaining.
I think we have this back.
Oh, you're taking it away. Because, you know, he screams and yells at us for making these small little mistakes. Well, he took a wrong table, the wrong food.
Damn it, Joe.
Whoa, sir, where are you going with that?
This went to the wrong place.
Okay.
Okay. For a
Did it
moment.
actually sit on the table physically?
Yes.
So the person somebody saw this fish?
No, not the customer that is getting it.
But did it sit in front of anyone?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna need to drop a new fish for sure.
Oh my God. Who dropped it at that table in the first place?
I brought it there.
The only time food comes back is when you serve food to the wrong table. It's the only mistake tonight.
So, Chef, we're gonna do a new fish.
Thank you.
It will be up in moments.
That was a very good example of me getting in the way, and I have to be aware of that because I am a hard worker, but just need to work a little bit smarter.
Shut up, Joe.
Service, please.
Okay, Brian.
All right, here
Go
we go.
sit outside
21.
again.
This is the bass here.
He trying to
And this
learn,
is
though.
compliments for the
You gotta
mistake.
commend him for
Very
that. At least he's
What's
trying.
that complimentary poutine? Thank you. This is the bass and the pot pie.
Thank you.
Okay?
All right, what do we think so far?
Oh
incredible.
phenomenal. I could just eat this all day. I think the Mill Street Bistro finally has a chance to make it.
Oh, that's got nice taste. Oh.
I need a flight to New York on my final ticket.
Joe needs to understand that he needs a chance to make it.
Oh, that's got nice taste. Oh.
Who the fuck?
I need a flight to New York on my final ticket.
Joe needs to understand that he
Nice
needs
taste.
to
Ah,
change
ah.
or the restaurant's not
Yeah,
going to run.
yeah.
Thanks again. Appreciate your business.
Nice taste.
Right. First, Joe, if there was one night I didn't want you to send anything to the wrong table, it was tonight. However, we recovered and we bounced back. What an amazing atmosphere in this restaurant tonight, yes?
Yes.
That's what a good
Tito!
neighborhood bistro should sound like. 7 nights a week.
It was fun.
Joe, you have a stunning restaurant, a stunning team. Let them do it. Yes, it's been a hard week for all of you because you have a very, very stubborn owner here, right?
Right? Yes.
And if this
They all get vibes,
restaurant
though.
is going to succeed, each and every one of you are going to give me a promise that when Joe starts to step backwards into his old comfort zone, you need to stand up to him. Yeah?
It was well
Still getting
taken
fired.
and understood. I promise that I won't go into the kitchen, okay?
Stay here 1 second, I'll show you something. Please take one, pass them along. This morning, I took part in the American Cancer Society Relay for Life Walk. And on behalf of Mill Street Bistro, I made a donation to this fabulous charity. And unknown to you, those locals that were at that event this morning, supporters, survivors of cancer, those were your diners tonight. And I'm sorry for not telling you before service. I didn't want anyone to think that it was a doom and gloom. I wanted the vibrance. No one was looking for sympathy.
They were looking for a great time, and you delivered brilliantly well. I'm really proud. Thank you, all of you, for a great evening. Would you mind if I just have 30 seconds with Joe, please? Thank you. Oh, right. Ay. I really meant what I said to your staff. You start cutting corners,
The
going back
guy,
to your
bro.
ways.
Told you he's the guy.
Honestly, it's gonna fail.
You delivered.
Well,
It was rough.
it's over to you. Didn't have to be that rough, let me tell you, because you're one stubborn man.
Well, it didn't have to be, but you got to remember when we were talking about me, Joe Nagy.
Okay. I can't wait to come back.
Good.
And the last place I want to see you is in the kitchen.
Understood.
Good.
He gonna be right back in the kitchen when you
Thanks,
leave,
sir.
bro.
Man, you're hard work.
That's what you signed up for.
I mean, if he truly
Good night.
changes,
Good night.
and
Say bye
isn't
to Skinny
a
for me.
fucking piece of shit,
I
then I guess he could be
I
allowed
listened
back in
to
the
Chef
kitchen
Ramsay, hard
if
as it
it's a
was,
unanimous decision.
and this is all wonderful, but the reality is we don't have a crystal ball. Who knows what the future holds at the Mill Street Bistro?
Joe Nagy has given me a nagging headache. This has to
Bars.
be one of the most frustrating kitchen nightmares ever. And we made a lot of improvements this week, but I still have my doubts about Joe. Can he really step up and embrace change, or is it just all talk? And oh boy, can that man talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk.
Yeah, relax. God damn.
In the months that followed,
Good to see you again.
Joe has kept the majority of Chef Ramsay's menu,
I am actually going to do the buffalo sloppy joes.
and business has been steady. There have been some staffing changes. Jen, Kaylee, Tommy, and Rebecca are gone.
Bro, what the fuck, man? He got rid of Tito. I can't believe this shit. This is a travesty, man.
Did he leave on his own accord? Did he leave?
It
on his
doesn't
own
matter
accord?
how he left. He's gone. Actually, no, you're right. No, if he left himself, it is different.
That is
If he
definitely
left
different.
himself, it is different. If he got fired, then I just...
If he got fired, that's a whole nother.
Not Tito, bro.
Hey man,
Kept the
Tito's
majority of
Tito's
Chef
professional.
Damn it.
I am actually going to
You
do the
realize
buffalo
that
sloppy
I'm
joes.
And business has been steady. There have been some staffing changes. Jen, Kaylee, Tommy, and Rebecca are gone. But Amy, Bill, and Mike
Amy's the
remain
goat.
at the restaurant.
I'm gonna turn this down a way bunch.
There is one promise that has already been broken.
These are done.
I told you
Joe
he was
is
going to go
back
back
as
to the
head
kitchen.
chef,
That's how we do it, man.
and the future of Mill Street Bistro is questionable.
I knew his ass was going to go back into the kitchen. There's no way he was staying there. Okay, let me look up the aftermath. Kitchen nightmares.
It's Mill Street Bistro. I'm actually looking it up right now too. I'm looking at like what's going on with them now.
Are they open?
I think I'm not sure. Look at it says I'm looking at this thing on the side. It says temporary.
Let's
so
see.
it's
I found a
probably
website.
virus.
What was it called?
Mill
Season
Street
5,
Bistro
right?
Bar.
Let's see. Hold on.
Huh?
This season 5, right? How old is this article? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Season 5, episode 11. Wait, what?
It was sold.
Closed. Oh, here it is.
No, wait. Is this the right one? Kitchen Nightmares, season 5, episode. What was the name of his restaurant?
wow.
Mill Street Bistro Bar.
Yeah, it was sold shofu for
Where'd you see that
140,000.
at?
In the drink.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Mill Street Bistro was renamed to Maple City Tavern in December 2013. There are a lot of complaints about the owner in local articles. Restaurant closed in February 2016. Damn.
Wrong restaurant.
Mill Street Bistro from Kitchen Nightmares
What
is
happened
closed.
was that he replaced everybody in the staff, and then he went back to his old ways because none of the other people were holding him responsible.
Let's see. Norwood Reflector reported that the building, wait,
That's my headcanon.
sold for $140,000. That ain't shit. For a whole ass
I
restaurant?
don't know. I mean, it was like a small one, but like not much
Yeah.
going on.
Other food related is in January 2014. What? In January 2014, Gordon Ramsay allegedly settled a dispute between himself and Joe Nagy over a box of missing meat, damaged towels, and a missing cooking pot. Bro, what? What are you talking about?
It's probably when he was tossing all that shit around. I mean, 900 pounds ain't shit.
This will be the 5th restaurant from season 6 of Kitchen Nightmares to close. Wait, is this season 6? The shit I was looking at, it definitely didn't say season 6. Did it? Wait, hold on. Season 5, episode 12. Am I bugging?
Maybe they got it wrong.
Hold on.
Is this the official Kitchen Nightmares YouTube channel?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
We're not getting it too deep, are we?
Maybe they're including some other country seasons or something. Put some music on. Yeah, where were we at? Yeah, let's see what the fuck's going on here. Bro, what? Oh, this isn't a lot of money.
No, it's 900 pounds.
900,
Like, fucking,
yeah.
He's a fucking millionaire. He don't give a shit about that.
Gordon Ramsay 40 said 900 pounds compensation and payment after explosive road. Wait, what happened though?
I think that's back when they were on the... Because you saw that he was like messing around with shit in the back and whatnot.
By the time
he
the
was
show,
constantly slamming shit.
A box of meat had gone missing, and ceilings dismantled for overhead lighting hadn't been fixed.
Don't nobody want that fucking old ass meat.
The dispute has been left out of it. Wait, so there was actually scrapping in there.
That's what I'm saying. They probably
They cut that shit out of the show. They left it out of the fucking show. That's the best part. What the fuck? They probably didn't want to make Gordon look too bad. Because if he's actually walking into restaurants,
I don't think it would have made him look too bad. I think it was just...
if he walks into somebody's restaurant and breaks some shit, of course it's gonna make him look bad.
Fucking you should watch the Amy's Baking Company. Watch
What
that
is the
one.
song? Final Fantasy? This is from Final Fantasy, bro. Where are we at?
This is Final Fantasy.
Oh, the producers paid for it. Gordon Ramsay didn't pay for it. Why'd they say that then? It literally says the producers agreed.
This is from one of the Pokemon fan games you were
Unless he's one, huh? Yeah. Legends of the Arena.
Oh, okay. That was the battle theme for Final Fantasy 11? Oh, no one ever heard of this.
Leaving damage caused by installing wiring and learning to fix this. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Nagy has been in the restaurant business for 35 years, confirmed he had settled, but could not discuss the details for legal reasons. I mean, I guess it's whatever. He broke some shit.
It happened years ago, 900 pounds and shit.
He broke some shit.
Considering.
He broke some shit in this guy's restaurant, pretty much.
So you're gonna watch the Amy's Baking Company one?
Nah, not right now. Oh, you know what I do want to watch, though? Hold on. There's one video.
That was the best one.
Where's the video I put in the chat not too long ago? Can I find that shit? Let me find it. Hold on.
Of what?
Of Gordon Ramsay giving people fucking bars for like... Hold on, let me find it. I'm gonna find exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna see, man. Give me 1 minute to find it.
I just want to say...
Assemble!
I want everybody to know this is why he was the guy.
He's the guy, bro.
Like, holy shit. This episode exemplifies...
Bro, you're about to see why he's the guy again. Watch. Watch this shit, bro. As soon as I find this video. As soon as I find this video. Oh, here it is. I found it. Bro, this video right here is incredible, bro. This video is incredible. I've never seen somebody get toasted up like this. Every single person here gets cooked.
I'm Gordon Ramsay. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Whose is this?
Andrew, Chef Ramsay.
Andrew, step forward. And what is it?
It's called Andrew's Absolute Penne.
Andrew's Absolute penne.
Correct.
That is absolute dog shit. Have a little taste.
Could use some salt.
You think you're smart, yeah?
I have my moments.
And how long have you been cooking?
About 10 years.
What a waste of 10 years. Get back in fucking line.
He hasn't even started yet.
Whose is this?
It's mine.
He's that guy.
There's nothing cooked.
I love endives.
Look how happy she is.
I thought 45 minutes in the kitchen you'd come up with something a little bit more exciting than that. It's very boring. Explain to me what it is, please.
Is this fried rice with Chinese sausage?
Chinese sausage.
Had I known you were coming, I would have put lobster in it.
Mm. You knew I was coming. Whose is that?
Jimmy.
Step forward, big boy.
Yes.
And just explain to me what it is.
It's a pan-seared chicken breast stuffed with portobello mushroom and goat cheese.
It looks like a dehydrated camel's turd.
Yes, sir.
What's all that on the side here?
That's the tops of the carrot.
Taste them.
Quite bitter.
Quite bitter?
Yeah.
Do you want me to eat that? Hold out your hands.
Bro, it's just...
All right, stand back. Excuse me. It's dry, overcooked on the outside, raw on the inside.
Yeah.
Back in line.
Thank you.
You gotta laugh at everybody.
And whose is this?
That's mine, chef.
What is it?
It's a seared rare tuna with some hot and cold sesame noodles.
Mm-hmm. And first name?
Ralph.
Why the hot and cold noodles?
Because I think they go good with the tuna. The tuna's got a little spice to it, so a little cool with the noodle, but it's got a little flavor to it.
And you work professionally in a restaurant?
It's true.
And what position are you?
The number one.
You're the number one?
Yeah.
With that shit? Back in line.
He on your ass!
I knew it was my turn. I started to
down.
flutter and sweat.
Jesus.
As we were all lined up, I just got like really, really faint. There was just this overwhelming, like, oh my God, I made turkey tacos.
Whose are these?
It would be mine.
Can you just explain to me what it is?
Tacos with turkey meat.
And these for?
My children.
Your children. They're still alive?
Bro, did you hear what he said to her? Oh my God! How could you, Gordon? How could you say that? He on your ass! Why did he say that? Oh my God. Are they still alive? He said, you make these for your kids? Are they still alive? God damn, bro. He's ruthless. He's the guy. You gotta be like this to be the guy.
Tacos with turkey meat.
He has
And
zero
these for?
filter.
My children.
Your children. They're still alive? First impressions, it looks disastrous. But actually, it's not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Thank you.
She got praise, man. Not bad. That's high praise. That means it's not
I
bad.
was thrilled that he didn't spit it out, and I was very happy.
And whose is this?
It's mine,
I
chef.
said she was a mother.
And first name?
Dewberry.
Blueberry.
Dewberry.
Oh, Dewberry.
Yes.
This is what?
It's a baked spaghetti.
Uh-huh.
I thought, oh my God, he's gonna kill me.
It's completely overcooked.
Is it?
That's just like children's food. Really bad.
Thank you.
He said he looked like a dewberry.
Executive chef.
Executive chef.
Executive chef.
Could you just explain to me what it is?
Salmon roasted on a plank of cedar.
I think you're a plank.
Well, I don't really know what that means, chef.
Plank means an idiot. Why is it raw on the bottom?
Well, it's medium rare. That's how I would eat my salmon.
No. You need to clean your glasses. It's raw.
I don't agree, chef.
Let me tell you something, and listen to me. You've got a lot to learn. So be a good plank and get back in line.
Thank you, chef.
Everybody got cooked. He spit out everybody's food. Shit was crazy.
Wait, hold on, wait. She got the not bad. She got the not bad.
She didn't get the not bad though. She's the only one that got it not bad.
Whew.
Watch Amy. Do I really want to watch it? I wanted to. Man. All right, let me see if I can find it. I've seen some clips of that shit. You know, I've never seen the full episode. Let's just do it.
I've seen the full episode.
How do I find that shit? Hold on. Give me a sec.
Hold on. Just put in Amy's baking. I can put it in chat. Hold on.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere, right?
All right, I put in chat right there.
It's the full episode?
Yeah, it's for like 40 minutes.
Okay, is it just one episode or is it two?
Should we just do one?
Tonight,
Hey, chef.
I've never seen this one.
Chef Ramsay heads to Arizona.
I've heard of these people
and
before.
visits
Then.
one of the cleanest restaurants
Yeah.
in Kitchen Nightmares history.
Why?
Is this a joke?
But soon after meeting the husband and wife team, Sammy and Amy, he uncovers a number of
Ew.
problems.
You motherfuckers, you all.
Oh my God.
You can come in here and say these things.
Oh my God.
Why is this
Sammy,
shit leaking?
who runs the front of the house, is completely disorganized.
I cannot work. I can't.
Amy runs the kitchen, but refuses to listen to anyone.
These are store-bought crap frozen ravioli.
They're not crap, and they're delicious.
It's not surprising that there is such a high turnover of staff.
Katie, I quit.
And at this restaurant, the customer is never right.
You fuck yourself. Go.
Oh my God!
Get ready to witness a colossal uphill
Oh
battle
no, we'd be scrapping.
I fucking. You go.
as Chef Ramsay faces off against...
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Pizza is undercooked.
That's not true.
This may be the one restaurant
I don't even know why we came back here. I'm going home.
You thought we was playing, huh?
that Chef Ramsay has no choice
Yo, what's...
but to walk away.
These people are not...
All my stuff is going
They're
to
unstable.
and that's it.
They're unstable.
What is that? You're serving rotten food.
We could possibly kill them.
Then wake up! You wake up! Shut the place down! Get out of here! That is amazing!
Thank you, chef.
Scottsdale, Arizona, an upscale Phoenix suburb. It's also home to Amy's Baking Company. Opened in 2006 by husband and wife team Sammy and
Who the
Amy
hell is that?
Buzaglo.
It was at a very early age that I discovered I had a real,
Sometimes I
true
pull 'em up,
passion and
then I go
talent
skirt.
for anything having to do with the culinary arts.
Just give me the pear salad, darling, if you can.
All right. So in 2006, Sammy invested over $1 million into this restaurant
got
to make
money
my
like
dream
that?
come true.
Can I open?
Yeah.
Oh, so they good.
Okay.
They got money. Hold on. Let me listen back to what she said a little bit.
By husband and wife team Sammy and Amy Buzaglo.
Why is she taller than him?
It was at a
Not that that's a problem. I just didn't expect that.
She just got a long ass neck.
She do got a long ass neck.
very early age that I discovered I had a real, true passion and talent for anything having to do with the culinary arts.
Just give me the pear salad, darling, if you can.
All right. So in 2006, Sammy invested over $1 million into this restaurant to make my dream come true.
Can I open?
Hey, bro, go ahead.
We are
Hey,
ready.
put this on
Okay.
live
But-
on Discord.
We're in the restaurant business. It's not all daisies and
If you would,
ponies
please.
and unicorns. I understand this whole substitution thing.
Yes.
Approximately 2 years ago, these reviewers
Hold on, I
and
gotta
these
click off
bloggers
it.
decided to make
All right, you guys good, right? You can see it?
Yeah.
up lies and say that they ate the food and it was disgusting. Son of a bitch. And we lost a tremendous amount of business because of it. They're just fucking haters.
Isn't good.
I'll take it. There's a lot of things that are wrong with the food that she just doesn't realize. Too garlicky, too buttery, too sweet, not cooked enough, too overdone. That doesn't work for me either.
Ew.
If someone has criticism, Sammy tells them, you don't know what the food is supposed to taste like.
Even you don't know what is wrong with it. If anyone tell me that my wife's food is no good, I just tell him to leave the restaurant. I don't want him and don't come back. Is your first time?
Last time.
And last time, don't come back, madam.
I will go tell them to fuck off.
Oh my God. What do you mean? You can't even tell me what's wrong with the food. It don't taste good, man.
Husband doesn't. But they take it one step further and retaliate against them.
I hope he eats it, and I just made it really spicy for him. I hope it hurts him.
Bro, you're a
The
demon.
customer is not always right. Choose another pizza or nothing. And I'm not here to take shit from anybody. I'm not going to have people make shit up that isn't true. I'm not doing it. I'm not making any more food.
Amy's nuts.
I am going to really hurt somebody if they send back my cake.
1 second, she's like a nice little
Bitch, what
Care
the
Bear.
fuck?
Thank you so much. I love you. You're such a good girl.
And the next second, she's like Cruella DeVille.
I'm stopping all the food. I'm not making anything else. No. Why? It has to go to the freaking trash. Are you kidding me right now? And unfortunately, the majority of the people in Arizona think that if you come to our restaurant, that we're going to yell at you, scream at you, and throw you outside. And that is not who we are. Daniela, keep walking, mister. You just keep walking.
Chef Ramsey is coming to tell the people how the food is good here. You can go, madam. Don't come back, madam.
Chef Ramsay is coming to tell the people how the food is good here. Not that y'all need to change this or change that. Nah. Wait. So y'all called Gordon Ramsay just so he could say when somebody sends your food back, nah, that nigga tripping. that shit is delicious. That shit go crazy. I can't believe he sent this shit back.
Everybody in Arizona, you're fucked.
Gordon Ramsay's gonna be standing there. Nah, that dude tripping, bro. That shit's amazing. You're a great cook, the best ever.
Madam, I'd be happy not to see you here. Thank you.
I think Chef Angie's gonna be wasting his time. What
the fuck you just called him?
I'd be happy not to see you here. Thank you.
I think Chef Angie's gonna be wasting.
Ranji? Did she say Ranji? I think Chef Ranji.
His time. You can't change
Ramsey.
his family name. They're lost cause.
Anything with 30, change it. We are ready. Okay.
Good evening. Do you guys know what you want?
3 cheese and tomato sauce.
All right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Miranda may be the only server on staff,
I can't do the computer, so he's the only one that has control over that.
but she is not allowed to input orders, pour wine, or handle money.
The ravioli, and then they want the pizza after.
I know what it is.
The only one who can do that is Sammy.
Okay, just move. I know.
Sammy thinks that he's doing everything all by himself.
Foresee.
But Sammy doesn't realize he's actually messing everything up. I need another wine.
Cannot work. I cannot work. I can't.
Sammy.
Look all the orders I have.
What do you want?
Nothing. Go,
Old
go to
ass
the
man.
kitchen.
Don't know how to read. He don't know how technology works too good.
With Amy only cooking one ticket at a time,
We're not making any of this until I get to that ticket.
the diners are in for a long wait.
I've never waited this long for one pizza.
But the one table that has received their food is unsatisfied.
What is the problem with it?
Like the Caesar is, I don't know.
Even you don't know what is wrong with it.
The egg is...
Okay, if you came to eat to enjoy, then you should know what you like to eat, sir.
Apparently you don't know what you like
What?
to eat.
What does that even mean? What the fuck did you just say to me? What the fuck? What?
Then you should know what you like to eat. Okay, if you came to eat to enjoy, then you should know what you like to eat, sir.
I mean, I guess, but like, maybe he likes Caesar salads, bro. Like, I don't. He ordered a Caesar salad because he likes Caesar salad. He said, think about it.
Apparently you don't know what you like to eat.
Guess not.
Okay, Amy,
What?
can you make me per salad instead of that Caesar?
Seriously?
Don't worry, I told them to fuck off.
He's like all in the back, like yelling.
Maybe they don't understand it doesn't come from a can. Kidding me right now?
It's floppy.
What?
They say it's not cooked enough. 2B.
Chubi? Okay, Amy.
What?
Chubis is not cooked enough. Put it again in the oven.
Sure, I'll burn it for
Okay,
them.
this is not cooked enough.
The
Bro,
food we're making is going straight to the trash, and there are starving people that could be.
what
eating
is their
it, but-
problem? Why are you a chef? Why are you a chef? These people are not your children. They're not your kids. They're paying for their meals. You tell your kids to eat whatever the fuck you make them. You don't tell paying customers that. What the fuck is going on?
Instead, these people decide that they're going to come fuck with my life.
What? What do you mean fuck with your life?
Waited like an hour and a half. We never got. You guys are full of shit.
I tell her not to do it.
Never got our pizza, never got this. My fucking ass.
Stop the red pepper ravioli and stop
It's
the
ready.
big.
Sammy.
Stop it. They're leaving. I don't care.
I am not
Oh,
gonna do
Amy,
this.
stop it.
Fuck them, stop what? It's in the oven.
We were waiting on one pizza.
It's coming now. It's coming now. Now.
You keep saying that. You've been saying that for an hour.
Look at him, he's like, where's my pizza?
Really?
Send him
She
home.
wouldn't swear before.
What has happened in this woman's life? What happened? Who hurt her? What happened? What the fuck happened? See, this is why people gotta beat their kids. Not just playing.
It's coming. You want to wait, you wait. You don't want to pay what did you have, and you fuck off from here. Do you understand?
Oh my god!
You fuck yourself. Go out, you motherfucker.
No,
You out.
get out
Don't
of here.
speak like this. Go out.
No.
Yeah, I fucking fuck you.
Sammy, call the police.
Shut up, police. I'll fuck you, pay and go. Stop. You have drinks.
Are they for real?
Where is Emmy?
I'm in the office.
Don't call the police. You crazy? Where's the pizza?
It's in the oven. He can suck it.
You pay. You don't go out. You, if you touch it, I fucking, you go.
Pay for what?
You go. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. I fuck you. Not kidding you. I fuck you.
I fuck you! I fuck you! I don't kidding you! I fuck you! Bro, what the fuck?
Pay the money. No, I want the money from him.
I am calling the police. You guys are fucking
No,
crazy.
it's not
Black people. Why they so to black people?
Motherfucker, you are.
Hey,
You
man,
piece
you're
of
so
shit.
black.
I motherfuck you!
Come back here. You little fucking.
Fuck you.
Give me a break. This is, you guys, I make excellent food.
Look at that nigga.
You can come in here and say this shit. Ridiculous.
I fuck
I've
you!
never seen anything like
Motherfuck
this.
you!
Coming up, Chef Ramsay arrives at Amy's Baking Company.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay wasn't even there yet. I forgot he was coming. There was so much shit going on. I forgot he was on the way. Bro,
This was a day.
this the day before? Why did you, bro?
I'm pretty sure Gordon kills that guy.
Kills him?
Pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he strangles him in the back.
That can't be right.
Pretty sure he just fucking kills that guy.
Motherfuck you!
No, don't run after me, you fucking freak.
Very little knowledge.
I'm
of
trying to
the previous
leave.
night's dinner
I'm not paying for that fucking pizza.
Baking company.
Chef Ramsay arrives looking to find out why Amy's Baking Company needs his help.
I love desserts.
Hey, chef.
How are you?
You done
How are you
streaming?
doing?
Nice to see you. First name is?
Huh?
Sammy.
Me,
Sammy,
yes.
I'm the owner.
You're
Thank
the
you.
owner?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Well, look
you
at
sound so
that.
different.
Come on.
My wife, Amy.
He changed his mindset.
Can I meet this lady?
Yes, now.
Please?
Yeah. Amy,
Yes.
Gordon Ramsay want to meet
Better
you.
word
He want
it,
to
Gilla.
know who is the chef of who does all those beautiful.
Come
It's
round.
better. It's
Come round, my
just
darling.
So nice to meet you.
Give him a hug.
false.
Did you make
So what?
that?
Yes, I did.
Sounds
Incredible.
Nice to
Thanks.
meet you.
His voice is deep as fuck.
Likewise. Good to see
That's
you.
smart when he has no energy. in
Thank
his
you.
voice.
That's very nice. It means a lot coming
That
from
stream
you.
killed me.
That store
Tell you right now.
What'd you
The
do?
restaurant is beautiful.
Thank you. And I want
Same
you
shit
to
I
see my
always
kitchen
do.
up
Now,
front
one of these
before
people
you
asked me,
want
would
to
you
tell
rather's
me
right?
about our kitchen
Because I didn't want to get them from the
Show me
internet.
the kitchen.
Okay.
The only thing I got was Aki asking me if I wanted a nipple-sized dick or dick-sized nipple.
Oh my
Standard
God.
question. We all know that shit. Now, of course, I went with the dick-sized nipples. I could hold them like a backpack strap and just be moving, cruising, always comfortable. But it didn't work out like that.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I got you, Chuck. He was kind of loud.
You talking about me? Am I loud?
We good now. We good now.
Ah!
Bro, you good?
Size nipple.
No, man, I'm not good.
I'm the lucky one.
Dicks come
He
in
is
all
my
sorts and
soulmate, and we're
sizes,
in this business together.
Fine,
And we
why not?
stand strong together. We have to because there's a lot of
She
online
look a little
bullies and
crazy.
haters and bloggers.
There's a lot of haters and bloggers. She look a little crazy in the face.
We stand up to them, and I think we're the only ones that ever have as restaurant owners. And they come and they try to attack us and say horrible things that are not true. Because they're used to eating processed
She's saying
wood
so
chips.
many words.
They're used to getting things for free. And
He doesn't know where he's at.
Let's catch up with the haters
I
and
know.
that stuff.
After you.
Can I have a quick look at the kitchen?
of course.
Normally, owners don't like it when I inspect kitchens, but the floor's shiny. It's like a basketball court.
Come, please come see. If you
Oh
not,
my goodness
you want
me.
the jacket? No, you
It's
don't
like
need it. You don't need it.
It's like a doctor's surgery in here.
Yes, thank you, thank you,
Bloody
thank you
hell.
for saying the truth.
Oh my goodness me.
Thank you for
Is this a
saying the
joke?
truth.
I mean, look, dates, labels,
Yes, everything, yeah.
sectioned off. Wow, what a pleasure. Hello.
This is
A
Miranda.
nice organized kitchen.
Nice to see you. And this is
That bitch is crazy.
This is Christine. She's
I've never
my
seen this shit
wingman.
before.
Are you the sous chef?
She is.
Let's go through the dining room.
Okay.
The restaurant itself is very clean and nice, but it's Amy and Sammy that's the problem. Do not judge a book by its cover.
So,
Why she keep fucking up her words?
She do keep fucking up her words. Bro, how old is she though?
I don't know if she's 26.
How old is she actually, bro?
I think if she turned her head to the left, you can see she's actually 28. But from this specific angle, she's 14.
Bro,
Judge a book by its cover.
Or she's 7 and she just get yelled at.
Do not judge a book by its cover.
So, back to the beginning. How long
Why does she look like that?
We got married 5 months after we met.
Wow.
Jesus
Well, I prayed
Christ.
for him and God sent him
She
to me, and
put
I
it
wasn't
on
going to waste any time.
Bro, she looked like a fish.
She said, forget you, Sammy Hafner.
Because she got that
He was a
wet.
playboy in Vegas.
You were a playboy in Vegas.
Oh my God.
She'll give you that long neck.
He was, even Hugh Hefner didn't have as beautiful of women as we did. All the playmates would come to our table. He was a playa, but with me, it didn't work like that. I am individual or nothing at
Once
all.
we got married,
That was it.
She talks so much.
She does talk a lot.
So, were you trained in the industry?
No, not at all. I'm a developer. I build custom houses.
Oh.
But when the crisis started, I said, I still have money. What you want me to do with it? She begged me. She said, my dream, it was to open a restaurant.
I just, throughout my life, had a passion and a God-given talent for it, and this is all I want to do.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
And the Ganesh as well.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Hey, fuck with the cake.
I'm the only one that
He
makes
just
them.
shut her down.
If I'm not here
Uncle
working,
Talk
we're
is
not
good,
open.
but shut up.
Say that again.
If I am not here, if my husband's not here, we're not open.
The,
We don't run without each other here.
you're kidding me.
No.
That's no way to run a business.
We can't find qualified people to work. They want to come and get a
For 6
paycheck
years we've
and
been
not
trying.
work.
In Arizona?
They're not good. They're not good.
Tried.
I tried a lot of that. This is
We
my
know that.
biggest worry. This is my biggest problem in my life. I cannot find people I can count on them. I can trust them.
They're dirty. They're lazy.
Oh my God.
A lot.
A few hundred.
I'm talking mad shit about her work.
So, other than an issue with staff, what's wrong with this bloody restaurant?
I have issues with customers that are trying to be online bullies and say horrible things.
Online bullies.
They're online bullies and write things that are not true. They write that I have store-bought dough. They write that things are frozen. I understand that, but those things are not true.
But when did this start?
2.5 years ago.
This guy came in that started this entire online bullying.
He ordered pizza margarita. And after I say, okay, how is your pizza? He said, it's a frozen pizza. The next day he went and gave us a review. Oh my God. My wife, she was...
Well, retaliated.
You wrote back to him.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well,
Why?
I told him I thought he was a loser. He was a moron. I didn't take him. I understand he insulted me first, and I attacked back. I'm not going to let anybody bully me, bully my husband. That's a joke.
You need
I just want her to blink one time.
Well, they called me.
Her eyes do stay open, bro. This shit scares me. It's really scares me. This shit, there you go.
Who know that you have earned your stripes in the kitchen and in life. I need them to listen to you and not the online bullies and take your word that you're saying that our food is good.
Amy, if all your food is as good as it's deserved, trust me, there's something not quite right here.
Thank you.
Are you a control freak?
I am.
Is
We are
Amy?
enemy worse.
What a combination.
We have to clone us.
Clone us.
Is that possible?
It is some places, I've heard.
Right. Do you have children?
Well, we have 3 little boys, but they're trapped inside
Wow.
cat bodies. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cats.
Bro, she even. She's
a
a crazy cat lady. She's a crazy cat lady.
I don't know if I can watch this shit. I don't know. I don't. Nah, hell no. Nah, hell no. Nah, hell no. Nah, hell no.
You thought it.
Oh, no.
Nah, hell
You
no.
were kidding about this episode.
Hell no, hell no. Nah, hell
I'm
no.
gonna have a little sample of the menu.
Okay.
Do your thing normally.
I will.
Let's just skip that. Let's skip that.
Hello.
How are you?
She didn't me out. She said, "What's good, my niggas and cat."
Pretty much just
Yeah, but y'all didn't get that.
a month and a half.
Good tips.
I don't make tips.
Say that again.
I make hourly.
Serious? You must be the only server in this country
I know.
that doesn't get tipped out. So where do the tips go?
The owner.
Not again.
Real nigga.
I tried. So.
He's a real one.
Y'all gonna give me my money.
Go in your pocket and think it go in my pocket.
No soup for you.
Sammy.
Bro, you see how fast he got over there? God damn! He started power walking.
You spoke earlier about
You want I do for
problem
you?
staff. Yeah, I've just found out something pretty major. Miranda, the young girl?
Yeah.
You don't give her tips.
No.
Sammy,
Yeah.
you cannot take servers' tips.
Then bring me the people who's going to do their job, and I don't have to interfere. They can take the whole tips for them. Did you see? I already took 3 orders by myself and sent them already to the...
You're the owner.
I'm doing the most of the job.
Wow. I'm ready to order.
Okay, I'll take
Thank
your
you.
order. Do you know already what you like
Yes,
to
I do,
start?
yes. Yeah. The fig and pear prosciutto pizza, please.
Excellent.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go for a blue ribbon burger. Medium rare.
Medium rare. Excellent.
Please. And I'll take the salmon burger as well at the same time. And then I'll fancy some gnocchi. All the pasta's homemade, right?
It is, but not the gnocchi today.
Oh.
It's not homemade. We didn't have time to make them.
Okay. I'll go straight to the ravioli.
Okay, which one do you like?
The red pepper.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The story.
It's about to start. He about to say this food trash. He about to snap. She about to fucking snap.
This is the chef's order.
Oh God, okay. I believe that once Chef Ramsay tastes my food, as a chef, he'll be able to tell that this is what God wants me to do.
She's definitely killed some barbecue, bro.
God wants you to do? Is that what she said?
Well, you got a doorbell.
That shit is killed some colors.
What is that doorbell on the side of the wall for?
Whenever we have dirty dishes, we ring it, and then the buster comes and grabs the dishes from there.
Why were you walk around and just put the plates in the pot wash? The first time in my career, a pot washer has a doorbell.
Damn it, man.
Yo, he's actually
ding
laughing.
dong.
Miranda's got no control, man.
Right, free
He
pizza.
got this job. He got to pay for books and.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Does Miranda use the POS system?
No, she doesn't.
There has to be a
No,
better
but I'm
job.
the only one who uses it.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
But the quicker you teach her, the quicker you can take her back seat.
I will teach her when you come the time. I will teach her.
Miranda.
Look, bro, Gordon, you're not there for this. You there to tell everybody how good their food is. They're not trying to hear all this shit, bro.
Worked in a POS system?
Yes, at every job that I've worked at.
Every job. And how many jobs have you had before you worked at ABC?
A lot.
A lot. She doesn't need training. She knows how to do it. Thank you.
Oh,
It's for... Yes.
Thank you.
I'll get you plate.
Wow. The fig and pear and prosciutto pizza. Well, the crust is supposed to be good, but it's not that crusty.
Fig and pear pizza. Sounds
Very, very sweet.
You got fruit on your
My
pizza.
dough's raw. After all this wait. Wow. That is so
He really
sweet.
said
But that's
he
not
doesn't
the
do
issue.
shit,
The
so
issue
he
is
had
the
to
dough
take
is
a
raw.
picture.
Dude, I finished. It's raw. It's doughy.
Don't put your finger on my shit.
You're not eating that
I
shit.
don't know
bro.
how it come out today like this, but normally they love the pizza. It's really, really lovely.
I'm telling you what I'm getting, and it's raw, soggy and wet, and too sweet in general.
We'll stay that up.
Can you take it back to Amy, please?
Of course, yes.
Thank you.
It's over.
Oh my God, I don't think you liked it.
You're done.
It's over.
She does get
Have a
pissed
breakdown.
off. He does get mad as fuck. He's
I
done
feel
it back.
like Sammy sugarcoats a lot of
Here
what
we
happens
go.
in the restaurant. So Amy gets this feeling that like everything she's doing is correct, everything's right.
Don't worry, everything is okay.
I'm not worried. I'm afraid he's going to say something isn't good.
I know my wife, she doesn't take the criticism. She will be shaking, and then she say, that's it, I'm leaving. After just relax and do like you do normally. Just do it.
Oh my
He's
God.
He yelled
hyped
at
up.
the customer because she told him.
But would he have liked it if it wasn't as sweet and it was cooked properly? Would he have liked that pizza?
Chef
No,
Ramsay
hell
has been sitting at the table for
Prosciutto
well
is
over an
salty.
hour.
It's not sweet.
I finished. It's raw.
Yeah, but
And
there was
so far, all
the
that
fruit
he
on top
sampled
was sweet.
is an undercooked
Oh, there was
pizza.
fruit?
It's fig and what was it? Fig and pear or some shit? What was it? Fig and guava?
Where are we? This is Arizona, right?
It was fig and something. Fig and
Fig
something
and
and
pear.
prosciutto. Fig and pear,
Watch
yeah,
out.
okay. It was fig and pear
That's
and prosciutto.
Watch out, bro.
Pizza?
But I'm trying to
That's
figure
not
out
my
if,
life.
if,
This is
the,
not
if they
my
take
fun,
one of
bro.
them fruits off and they put like maybe just fig and prosciutto. Is that shit fire? Like, has anybody had that combination? I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
Shit, dog.
You didn't even tell her the dough was.
not yet. I know my wife, she'll get
You're
nervous.
scared of telling her the truth?
Do you want to tell her? Come with me, you tell her.
I just want her to know.
Yes, you will
He a bitch. I told you, he yelling at the customer because she gonna kill him.
75 minutes in.
Wait. That's... he said you want to tell. I didn't expect any of that. I didn't expect that. Wait, so she's the problem. It's not him. He just read it.
That's what I'm saying. He just, yeah.
I mean, he spent $1 million on this restaurant in the first place.
But that's because she was gonna kill him. She said, "Fine, take the $1 million." He's probably pegging that man right now.
Oh my god!
With the cats in the room.
He's getting pegged with the cats in the room.
With the cats in the room.
Wait.
My cats don't respect me. My cats don't respect me. I'm getting fucked.
Who is echoing right now? Who is that?
Gotta be Jude.
Anything with the cats.
Somebody's echoing in here. Mute your goddamn mic.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was B-Drill, and that person is gone now.
All right. Anyways. Okay. So wait. He said. I can hear you. He said. Hold on. This I gotta. This gotta register with you real quick. He said, "I didn't tell her the dough was raw. I don't want to tell her. She's gonna get mad. You want to tell her? You can come to the back with me." That's crazy, bro. Are you kidding me?
You didn't even tell her the dough was...
Not yet. I know my wife. She'll get nervous.
You're scared of telling her the truth?
Do you want to tell her? Come with me. You tell her.
That's incredible. She's the chef. She's the head chef of the restaurant. What do you mean you didn't tell her?
That's a man who just got his ass blown out last night.
Yo.
She'd probably be slapping the shit out of him.
I just wanted to
Bro, on me. She probably got him in the Amazon, just choking his.
You got him at a headline. 75 minutes in, and so far, I've had an undercooked pizza.
I know you've been waiting.
I'm gonna start eating my ticket in a minute.
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell her you're starving. I'm
I'll
going to tell her
start
you're
eating my
starving.
ticket.
Okay, she'll move. Okay?
She'll move.
I hope so.
You know where that goes. Yes?
Okay. Thank you. Wow.
I don't look too bad.
Blue cheese, mushrooms, marinated, garlic aioli, white truffle oil, and crispy bacon bits, and a soggy bun that's just full of grease. Jesus, come on.
Oh no.
They have a lot of nerve calling this a blue ribbon burger.
Jesus Christ. Don't tell him.
That shit was soggy as
Well,
hell.
medium
Why?
rare, it's not.
Still look edible.
That shit is
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh.
You want to see that again?
Oh.
She didn't let the burger sit, bro. She's supposed to let that joint rest.
Yeah. That is overcomplicated.
Bro, what the? Did you see all the fucking? Bro, what the fuck? Why is your burger leaking, dog?
That was a horror movie. What the heck?
That
I fucking
overcomplicated.
She fucking soaked that shit in pine tar, dog.
That food gotta be wet.
Yeah, the bun.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'll take this back.
Really disappointing. I am.
Bruh, I just feel bad for the servers every time.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they didn't do anything, but they gotta take it back and deal with these crazy ass motherfuckers in this restaurant.
But see, this is probably better
Even
than.
you doesn't want to deal with it. Oh, what?
I got it. Thank you.
This
is
is
for him?
better than what it would be on a
For the
normal
ravioli.
Tuesday because she'd be getting smacked in the back when she did nothing wrong.
She threw it away and didn't even tell her that he didn't like it. I'll do the same thing. I'd do the same thing, bro.
No, you would not.
Yes, I would. If I was her, I would do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it. If I was her, I would do it.
Thank you.
Red pepper ravioli. There you go.
How's the salmon burger doing?
I'll go check on that.
Thank you.
He wanted to know how long in the salmon burger.
It's on its way, Miranda. You don't need to keep reminding us. We know, okay?
Oh my
I
god.
know, but you don't need to come tell us. We know that it needs to go out.
Oh my god, it's over.
She's a demon.
She's a monster.
Oh,
Bro, see,
here's my salmon burger.
I'm
Wow.
not gonna be the one to just sit there and say, okay,
I'll
sorry.
cut that fucking neck. Whoa. Crazy bitch.
Oh, mess. That has
hate
to be
the
one of the most
sound effects,
confused
bro.
ravioli dishes I've ever seen and tasted in my entire life.
Come on, man.
It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense, huh?
Sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
Ravioli with bacon and sweet corn, topped with cilantro. Are these store-bought?
Yes, there are yes.
If you told me that this
Yes.
was store-bought, then I wouldn't have ordered it.
Ah, okay. I didn't tell you. No, I didn't tell you that.
He seems like a reasonable man when his wife not around. Hold on.
Look at this thing here.
He definitely getting pegged back
This is what
there.
I've been waiting for.
100%. Salmon burger.
Salmon cake, crab cake, burger.
Why is it
Wet.
It's overcooked.
Overcooked.
I mean, it's.
What do you
it's not
mean?
good.
Why is the
Although
bun
it may be
soggy?
good
She
for
didn't
those
cook the
three
bun.
boys.
Long
Three cats
enough.
at home,
Do you want me to take that?
please, because
He
it
said
is
for the cats at
like
home.
eating
Oh my
dry
Lord.
cat food.
Dry cat food?
I really don't.
Cats like it. Why don't the people like it?
She the crazy cat lady.
Like that.
Amy there?
Crazy bitch.
Listen, the cats like it. Why don't the people like it? I mean, that makes sense because the cats are really three young boys trapped in cat bodies. So.
That's fact. They got the cat suit.
Yeah, the three young boys trapped in cat bodies like the dry ass salmon. So of course people
And they're
are
real people.
Yeah, they're real people in cat
She's
bodies.
a fucking witch.
That was a lot longer
Yeah,
than I
100%.
expected, and you know there were some big bumps in that meal.
What kind of bumps? What didn't you like?
Let's go through it later.
Anything.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go get changed.
She gotta ask that question because ain't nobody tell her nothing, bro. She should come out of the kitchen knowing exactly what the fuck was wrong. That shit is crazy.
And you know she was in trouble when instead of saying which one you didn't like, he said, "Let's go through it."
Right.
And I want to see how this place functions, and then after service, cover all the points.
You look disappointed.
I am disappointed,
Okay.
but let's go through this later.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
This is why you are here.
Yes.
Of course, man.
Thank
You
you.
know me. I'm an
It's
easygoing
over.
guy.
It's over. She about to start steaming up.
Oh, thank
You
you.
only.
Gotta tip her
Thank you.
under the table.
Oh
You
no.
gotta
Yeah,
yeah,
we gave her a tip. Oh no.
She getting that tip snatched up.
Don't worry. Don't
I'm not
She's
worried.
like,
Go in the
Everyone,
fridge.
drink.
Her in the fridge. You about to get fucked.
I'm
No.
about to choke her.
Bruh, she getting fucked right now in the freezer. Don't fuck him in the freezer. It's cold in there.
What you doing to me?
He's getting fucked in the freezer. Not the freezer, bro.
Oh, it's so cold, bro.
Look,
Don't worry.
Get your ass in the freezer.
hey, real quick.
Fuck over.
Just do what you want.
I'm concerned with his opinion.
Just do it to me.
I know.
There's,
I understand.
Please do me a favor. You can. They are good.
Yeah, fuck. Look, they showed the rabbit. The rabbit, the rabbit was symbolic. The rabbit was symbolic, bro. The rabbit was symbolic. He getting fucked back there.
Okay, listen. We're gonna start to get ready, you guys. We're gonna open.
How does the line work? Who does what?
Christine does mostly the salads, and I do the pizzas. I have people tell me it's the best pizza that they've ever had in their life.
I don't care.
My pizza today was undercooked.
That's kind
So it was raw, and I said, will you take that back? He said, I can't talk to her in service. Why is that?
I live in New
You're a
York.
husband and wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as if you're...
Don't do this, Gordon. He's gonna die. Did you see that look he just gave? Did you see the look? Look, right here, right here.
You're a husband and wife.
Right here, look. Right there, look.
Manager and assistant manager. So why can't you go and tell your wife?
Because
Sweetheart,
I know my
pizza,
wife.
fucking
Yeah.
wake up, is undercooked.
I don't think your pizza was undercooked. I checked it when I took it out of the oven, just like I do every other pizza. And to me, it was crispy on the bottom. When I cut it,
Right.
it was crunchy.
Okay.
So to me, it wasn't wrong.
Okay, so that's your version because you
Sure.
didn't see it come back. However, the bun for the beef burger was soggy as anything. Blue cheese, marinated mushrooms, crispy
Gross.
bacon bits, white truffle oil. Who comes up with those ideas?
I did.
Because there's certain things that don't go together, and that's four of them.
Chef Ramsay is standing there riding my ass about white truffle oil and garlic aioli. Oh my God, like he's never heard of any flavor profile in the world as disgusting. I have never had a problem with that hamburger, ever.
Where's she going?
And the salmon burger was like a salmon fish cake in between a dry bun.
But it was a dry bun or it was a soggy bun?
That was dry pate, dry.
It's good like that. We have people tell us all the time that
There you
it's
go
good.
again. There's no point in me saying anything to you because you just well, it's good like that.
Whatever.
The ravioli, you get them from frozen?
Yes, we do.
Do you know you can make these better?
What? Yes, I can make them from scratch.
No, but take them off.
Oh, yes, of course. Why don't I
Well,
just
I'm trying
delete
to show
everything
you.
from my menu?
I'm just trying
And
to
then
say-
close my doors. What do you want me to sell?
Oh. These are store-bought
I am-
crap
listen,
frozen
They're
ravioli.
not crap, and they're delicious. And the first time I've ever.
Oh
Okay.
my
Did you
God.
taste it? You didn't taste that one.
I didn't because you didn't get the feedback. I said they were disgusting.
People usually love it. I've never had a problem with it, but
Usually love it.
She about to
real
snap.
customers, not haters.
Oh, come on, Amy.
Not
Raviolis that are in the freezer. Oh my God, sacrilegious.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 seconds, please. The owner is trying to pull the wool over your eyes by offering you frozen raviolis that aren't even made within 5
Oh my
miles.
God!
He doing it.
He doing it. He said, "Fuck that bitch." He said, "Fuck that bitch." He said, "All right, I'm gonna go tell everybody then."
That is
You ain't gonna listen to me. I'm gonna tell the whole restaurant your shit frozen, bitch.
It's not even authentic ravioli.
Hey, what the fuck is that, bro? This is why I can't be doing this.
Dude, get your dumb ass.
What
bro.
is going on?
Get that nigga, bro.
Learn to mute yourself, man.
Anyways, listen.
Two crap. All right.
Fucking
So
crusty ass,
I
toasty
have
ass,
too much
musty ass,
respect for
smell
your
like
customers
dusty
to
ass.
bullshit them. Will you tell your wife or shall I?
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I bet you nobody in the restaurant currently even ordered ravioli. He's still doing the most. He not taking that shit from her.
Oh, fuck her.
He said, "Fuck that bitch. I'm gonna go tell everybody they ravioli frozen, even though nobody ordered this shit."
It's dinner service, and Amy continues to deflect everything.
The owner is trying to pull the wool over your eyes by offering you frozen raviolis.
So to make his point,
Why would he do
Chef
this, though?
Ramsay
There's no way this is
decided to do a
helpful
little
at all.
research with
It
the
is.
customers.
Would
No,
you mind if
it's
I
definitely
86 them? Are you going to tell your wife or shall I?
I will tell her.
Thank you.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
No more raviolis
No
for
more
today.
raviolis
Yeah.
and no more hamburgers and no more salmon burgers. People
Yes.
can only have cakes tonight.
Okay.
Okay? I'm good with that.
Oh my God.
Complete bullshit.
She can't take criticism. Why is that?
Ask her that question.
Ask her.
I have the same problem for that.
Bro, what is good with this guy?
bro.
Can you
He is
please
so scared.
ask her that question? What? Bro, what? What do you mean?
Definition of a bitch made nigga, bro.
Your wife can't take criticism. Why? Ask her
Ask
that.
her.
I have the same problem.
Complete bullshit.
What do you mean?
She can't take
So
criticism.
welcome to my world.
Why is that?
Ask her that question.
Ask her.
I have the same problem for that.
Are we used to waiting on something?
Yeah.
What is it that you're waiting on?
Pasta. Yeah. Spicy pasta.
The pasta rustica?
Yes. Is that coming?
Can you look on B4 and see what else they had? They should have pasta rustica.
No, I don't have it. You didn't give it to me.
Sammy, I did write it down for you.
Ah, it was here.
It's right there.
What is it?
She was in the
Pasta
straight
rustica.
up.
I see you did here. It's okay.
For me.
Wait, why are
Not
the
my
servers
beef
not just
dishes.
fucking putting it in?
You don't need to question
Because
me.
he doesn't trust them. He doesn't allow them to touch that shit.
You can go
He's a
home right
fucking
now.
moron.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's the
Sam,
first thing Gordon said when he got
I would
there.
appreciate it if you would send Katie home
teach
right
her
now.
to be faster
Never
for
need an
everything.
attitude from her. She comes
No,
and she
it's
said,
okay.
it's because there's the two others. Oh my God. Am I sure? I'm not going to talk to you right now because I have to
Well,
concentrate on the
then
line.
stop. Concentrate then.
I will. There's no point in talking to you.
Thank you.
There's no point in talking to you.
And the pizza?
Food is leaving the kitchen at a snail's pace. And it doesn't appear to be worth the wait.
You can take this back too.
You didn't like
You
it
can
on
take
there?
this back
Okay.
too. Well, it's not good.
Food's
They're
not
just
eaten.
wasting
Did they tell you?
food.
No, every single time a customer doesn't lick their plate, the waitress doesn't come to tell me that.
Amy, no one's licking that.
Just ignore him. I am ignoring everything that's happening.
What the fuck?
Just acknowledge everything he just did.
So, that just comes back from the table. And it goes straight into the pot wash.
Then they didn't like it.
So, if they didn't like it, what are we going to do about it?
Let's wait. We finish today.
The kitchen needs to know.
Okay, then I'm going to tell her.
Thank you.
Okay. Amy, this is
He
the
said,
sum.
well,
They didn't like it.
For me, this is all bullshit, so I don't care.
None of you known about this because the young girl.
I don't
Maria,
care.
grabbed
That's
the plate and was
crazy.
about to throw it away. That's a common thread in this restaurant.
There's no point in me speaking, so I'm just gonna work. It's like one long.
What is her problem, bro?
That's nice for you.
Yeah, why not?
Do you think the girls deserve some tips tonight?
No, they get hourly.
And so do you think if I went and asked every customer when they leave a tip that it goes straight to the owner and not to the server, do you think they'd be astounded? Let me ask that table there. Sir, the tip that you left, the young lady's server, the owner takes the tips.
No.
Don't.
You said that was horrible.
Who the fuck you think you are?
Oh my god! Oh, so you can talk shit to this guy, but you can't talk shit to your wife. Okay, hold on.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who the fuck do you think you
To the
are?
wrong nigga.
The young lady's server, the owner takes the tips.
No.
He just snitching.
With me.
Yeah, I will fuck with you. Who
Yeah.
the fuck you think you are?
Oh my God, Sammy's going to hurt him.
I'm fed up.
Yeah,
I'm getting sick and tired of looking
That little short
Fucking
motherfucker.
answer my question. Then fucking answer my question. Tell the customers they're gonna get their tips.
No, they
I am the
don't.
gangster,
They should
not
be
you.
told that you're taking them
Yeah.
because this servers deserve them.
You want to speak with me?
Yeah, I want
You
to
want
speak
to
with you.
fuck with me? I will fuck
I don't want
with
to
you.
fuck with you.
Then
I ain't
will
fuck
with
on you.
Oh my God, what a joke.
Everybody got this food?
Yeah, we're closed. We're closing the kitchen.
Incredible.
I think, Katie, you can go. For sure. I'm talking to you, Katie.
Okay.
Katie, listen to me when I'm speaking to you. Do not walk away from me. You don't work here anymore, okay? Don't start crying. Why are you behaving
Yo.
like this? Oh my God.
No, don't do this.
Do anything.
She's 13. Yo, don't do this to her.
Okay, I quit.
I tell her that she can go, she's leaving, don't walk away from me. You don't work.
I set a table. She said, are you sure? Are you my boss?
It's okay. Katie, please.
Bro,
Jesus
don't do
Christ.
this to her. Katie,
She's a
not
poisonous
Katie,
little
bro.
viper, and I don't allow people to have an attitude
Poisonous
in my
little
restaurant. What does she
viper,
know?
bro.
Who the hell is she? She is gone. That's what
I
she is.
agree.
Don't
I
let
agree.
the door
What the heck
hit you
is
on
she?
the way
She is
out.
gone.
This shit is
Look at
crazy.
her. I don't understand. She said, get out. She leaves.
Oh
We'll
my
walk away
God.
from me.
Right. She's leaving.
What?
Listen to me when I'm talking to you. You're fired. You don't work here anymore.
I probably socked her right
As soon as
there.
I hear that, I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Ramsey witnessed
I
how
crip walk on that
Katie and
bitch.
Sammy
Right.
at running their business,
She's like
Katie, you do
13,
not work here
bro.
anymore, okay?
including firing Katie.
Not Katie.
for simply
20,
asking
bro.
a question.
She's 12 years old.
Now
She
you just
needed that job.
fired, young girl.
Hey, what's up?
Take a big deep breath and see if we can get some form of resolution here.
11 years old, she's the provider.
My
bro.
intentions are good. You're shaking your head already.
No.
I'm listening.
It's become evident that you can't take criticism. Why is that?
Are you seriously asking me why I'm so
Yeah, I am.
he wanted up too. He's finally about to get an answer. Yes. He said yes. Yes, please.
It's a good question. It's a good question.
yes, please.
It's become evident that you
Bro,
can't
he was
take
ready for that
criticism.
answer. You've been waiting too
Why is
long.
that?
Are you seriously asking me why I'm so
Yeah, I am.
You don't have to cry here. I don't want you to cry. You don't have to cry.
I'm not going to cry, Sammy. I'm trying to speak.
Yeah, you getting
and
fucked
take
when you get
out
home.
He's
a conversation. No one lets me speak.
Yeah, you don't have to cry.
Nobody.
No one lets me speak ever. You said at least 10 times more words than anybody in this episode.
I listen to you. We listen to you.
I'm trying to. He asked me a question.
I know.
Normally is good. I don't have people sending things back to me.
You
The
don't know,
training,
Amy.
You're saying the
You
training.
don't know because food comes back, it goes straight to the dishwasher. That's what the whole issue is. You've been avoiding everything. Behind your back are the most amazing desserts. And in your freezer is store-bought shit raviolis that you're never going to convince me or a customer that they're
That
good.
shit was not
The sauce is delicious. The raviolis,
job,
we think
everyone.
that they're very good.
What I'm struggling with is that you convince yourselves that it's right. It's not. Tomorrow, I want you open-minded, okay? You as well, Sammy.
I don't make promises that I know I can't keep. I'm going to do everything within myself to try.
All you're getting from me is the truth. Right now, that's what you need. Good night.
Good night.
Shit is crazy. Wait, why is my shit not on?
After one of the most difficult days he has ever had on Kitchen
that boy
Nightmares,
got a
Chef
wallpaper.
Ramsay has arrived with a plan
there
to
we
start
go.
turning around Amy's Baking Company.
Thank you for subscribing, Jacob. My fucking alerts haven't been on this whole
Amy
time.
and Sammy
My
not at the
wasn't
restaurant.
working either.
Really?
He takes the
Yeah,
time
I don't know if
to
that
meet
was
with
you.
former
It would,
staff members
I still hear the
that have
sound, but
reached
I
out
wouldn't
to
hear
him.
the.
Morning.
I didn't know.
Good.
Okay, maybe it's an OBS.
Jessica, right? Good to see you. Henry, nice to see you. First of all, Jessica.
Who are these people?
I was
Former
hired as
employee.
a food
Oh, I didn't
runner.
hear that part.
Sammy told me that
That's
he
the
didn't
mom of the
like
girl she
people
fired
with culinary
yesterday.
skills.
Yeah, chill out,
I was
bro.
only allowed to pour water glasses and set
Hold on.
them at
Let me go back a
table.
little bit.
Not
Sorry.
at the restaurant. He
Okay, so
takes
they're
the time
closed.
to meet with former staff members,
Former staff members,
that have
okay.
reached out to him.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you both?
Good.
Jessica, right?
Yes, nice
Good to
to
see
meet
you.
you.
Henry.
Henry, nice to see you. First
Didn't
of
even
all,
stand up. Fuck.
Jessica, what was your job?
I was hired as a food runner. Sammy told me that he didn't like people who went to culinary school because he didn't think that we knew anything. And when
What?
I started, I was only allowed to pour water glasses and set them at the table. So I worked up front for a few months and basically had to beg my way back into the kitchen.
Unbelievable. Henry,
I was a busser for the most part.
how long ago were you there?
A little over a month.
And what kind of things did you see in the
A
dining room?
month?
He was always in a bad mood, no matter what. Like I've never
Is he
seen
over there
him
getting
in like a
fucked?
good mood. He can't take complaints in like a professional manner, which is the worst part. He made me wash his car one day.
What?
That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever.
No, you're a
done
bitch for
him.
doing it.
They were always yelling at each other.
In the year and a half I was there, I saw at least 50 people come and go.
50?
50?
They were in and out so fast.
Wow. What happens when customers complain about their food?
They get told that they're wrong, that, no, we have the best food in the country. You're wrong. Like, there have been times people have gotten salmon that's raw, and they'll send it back saying, can you cook this a little more? And they're like, you don't know how to eat food. You don't know what you're
You
doing.
don't know how to
This is
eat
perfect.
food.
You just,
Wow.
you obviously
Hey,
don't.
that's fine.
Sometimes people
Customer's
don't.
always wrong there.
What do you mean?
It's just
No.
that they don't really know how to manage a restaurant. I don't know what it is, but they both think that, like, the whole world is out to get them.
Bananas.
Listen, I appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, no problem.
You've been very helpful and I appreciate the honest truth.
Absolutely.
You don't know how to eat food.
Wish me good luck. I need it.
Yeah, good luck with
Absolutely.
that.
Good luck. Hope you can
Thanks,
help.
Z. Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
sub. Appreciate that.
Wow.
Alright, that shit's
Gets
working now.
worse.
You don't know how to eat food, bro.
Please.
Morning.
Please, she will fuck
Morning.
me.
Morning,
Don't
Sammy.
do this to me.
Today is a new day.
What? Bro, whoever edits this shit is the fucking GOAT, bro.
Morning.
Morning, Sammy. Today is a new day.
Just got done getting fucked, bro. Just got done. They just left the freezer. They just left the freezer. Oh my god, he didn't know where the fuck he was at.
Rot, bro. He can't sit down right.
He can't even walk. He didn't know where the fuck he was at. Bro.
Morning, Sammy. Today.
He doesn't know where he's at.
Bro, that man has no soul. There's no soul left in that
Bro,
man.
he has no light in his eyes.
Out of him.
He might be dead.
She's feeding him pine cone.
Look how he looked up. Look how he looked up. He didn't know where the fuck he was at.
Bro. That is an emote.
Yeah, apparently
He's doing very
responded.
happy.
I'm exhausted. So yeah, I've never had this experience like this. It's disaster.
Exhausted.
I've
he
never had an
said.
experience like this either.
We want to clarify a few things
Please, should we sit down?
so there's no
Let's
animosity. Of
sit
course,
down.
yes.
Let's clarify a few
Oh
things.
no, the hair's down. Help.
What would you like to clarify?
What I have a problem with were the comments you were saying to me last night while I was trying to focus on the food.
Let's look at one thing at a time and be
Sure.
open and honest.
Okay. That's
Okay?
fine.
Because for me, this was about uncovering the truth. When I'm told that the raviolis are freshly made.
I didn't tell you
no,
that.
Can I finish? Sorry, your husband told me that the raviolis
He really
were
eye
fresh.
rolled.
I ordered them. And the raviolis were disgusting and not fresh. And if you're going to try and continue to pull wool over customers' eyes by sending them fake, fresh-made raviolis, they need to know.
I never
That
say that
sends
was
my
fresh.
alarm bells
Let
going.
Let him speak in it.
Now, you may want to sit there and argue.
It was his
But
fault.
you're not prepared to understand that I'm here to show you what's right, and you can't take that.
I can. I'm ready for that. I have no problems with the food.
I told you about the burger, you refused to listen.
I did not. I
Every
asked
time
you
I tell
what
you
was
something,
wrong with it.
you come back with an excuse.
I kept
After
asking you
excuse,
what's wrong,
after
and you couldn't
excuse.
give me
I
an
told you, the bun
Oh,
for the
you hear the
beef
sound effect
burger
into
was soggy
the
as anything.
boom?
I have never had a problem with that hamburger, ever. You said the salmon burger was dry, but it was wet. Is it dry or is it wet? Which one is it?
One at a time? No, you're confused. I'm not confused when we're talking about food. But the way you screamed at that young girl last night...
Would you let anybody come into your restaurant, in your kitchen, and speak to you the way that that kid spoke to me last night?
I love that you called him.
Oh my God, that's a human being, bitch. This shit is incredible. This shit is incredible, bro.
Do you think we're gonna let someone hold a gun to our head and we're gonna give them our ass
What?
and let them do anything they want from us?
All she asked is,
No, she did it with an attitude, a serious attitude. She's like, are you sure? 4B, are you sure? You don't need to question me, Katie. You
She had a little smirk on her face. I've seen it.
Okay.
She did. I've seen it. Look at that.
She tried.
She tried you.
He's just a little ass kid. He's
Yeah.
happy all the
Yeah,
time.
Nah. Fuck Katie. Nah, fuck Katie. She can go. Fuck Katie. She can get the fuck up out of here.
She got confident.
Katie, get out.
Katie was right, bro.
Yeah, you sure?
Get the fuck out of here, Katie.
This is my time to finally talk back.
I stand with Katie.
You don't stand with Katie.
I stand with Katie.
You don't need to
Get out,
question me,
Katie.
Katie. You can go home right now.
Katie about 5 years old.
Now you're over-exaggerating
What?
again.
All right.
But you'll
Okay.
blame...
Maybe she not as crazy as we thought, bro. Katie definitely do some shit.
I stand with
Look at her face. Look at her
Katie
face.
Coalition, rise
Look
up.
at her. Look at her.
You don't need to.
Look at her. No, she knew what she was doing.
She's like, are you sure?
Bitch.
4B, are you sure? You don't need to question me, Katie. You can go home right now.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
you're over-exaggerating again.
All right.
But you'll
Okay.
blame her, and you'll blame the customers. But customers were waiting for the food.
The question
through
is,
your
did she
husband's
even see the
mistake.
smirk?
But okay, we're going to forget yesterday.
Right.
We're going to
I
start,
did.
if we continue the show,
I saw the
we're
smirk.
going to start from scratch.
I want to
You
forget
want
the word
me-
show.
Katie
It's not a
Coalition?
show for me.
Who are you?
This is a restaurant that's
I
in
stand with
crisis
Katie.
with a delusional owner that can't take criticism. So
You don't
I'm
even know
going
if
to
her
tell
name
you
is spelled
as
with
it
an I
is.
or a Y.
I met Jessica and Henry this morning, and I got told some awful things.
Like what?
The way you treat staff. They have to clean cars in the middle of service because the boss wants his car cleaned.
He knows what he did. He knows what he did. You know what the fuck you did, bro. You know exactly what you did.
And then witnessing over 50 staff being fired in that short period of time.
Really? 50 staff.
50 staff.
You're saying that I have fired 50 staff since
Both
Jessica
of you.
was here. You're saying that?
I am.
Can you prove that to me?
Here we
50
go again.
staff?
Look at your eyes.
That's because you're saying.
Have you not had a
Hey, now she got a point, man. How the fuck does he know that?
more than 50?
Some random girl that doesn't even work there anymore told him that. The fuck,
That's
like,
absolutely true. That's absolutely true.
like, why are you just taking that? You're taking her word. You don't even know her. Like,
Some shit. I think corroborated.
hey, as crazy as this woman is, she do be making sense sometimes, bro.
Hey, I broke it.
You said 50 staff, 50 staff. Can you prove I fired 50 staff? I'm not siding with her. That's just the. If you don't have proof, if you don't have proof of that, you shouldn't bring that up. You can't possibly prove that. Some random.
He didn't state it as fact. He said that.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know that. But why is he?
Yeah.
He should ask about it. He shouldn't be like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
50 people.
He's like,
She was wrong. 100 or even more than 100. Yeah, not only 50, yeah, 100.
And there you go, Shofu.
What the? Yo! What the fuck?
He's had enough.
God.
He's had enough. He's
There's
tired
no
of
way.
getting fucked.
There's no
He's
fucking
uncomfortable
way.
in that chair. He can't sit.
No,
There's
what
no
happened
fucking
was
way.
he was like, if you gonna spit some facts, these are the
There's
real
no way
numbers.
100. There's just no fucking way.
These are the numbers.
He said,
These people.
but 50, I made them wash my car.
These people are fucking crazy. There's no way. I take it all back. She's fucking crazy. She's insane.
stand with Katie.
She's a demon. She's a witch.
Katie was right.
he was like, nah, fuck this shit.
She was ready to
You're
die with the
saying
lie.
that?
I am.
Can you prove that to me?
Here we
50
go again.
staff?
Look at your eyes.
Oh, that's because you're
look
saying
how
lies.
bitter you are. Have you not had a turnover of more than
She was like, the 50? That's far too little. I can't believe you would say that.
50 people?
She was wrong. 100 or even more than 100. Yeah, not only 50, yeah,
So the
100.
stats are actually worse than
Yeah.
she told me.
Yeah.
Yes, it's worse. Yeah.
Could you tell your wife that? Because I don't think she knows.
It is. I need a drink of water, excuse me.
She about to come back with a fucking chopper. She about to come back with the chopper, bro.
Get up.
Boom, 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 boom.
Somebody follow this one.
Yeah, somebody hold her hands, bro.
Yesterday I didn't even eat or drink, and I have to drink water. Jesus Christ, are you gonna attack me for wanting to fucking drink some water too? My God, I don't even know why we came back here. I'm going home.
She is going crazy.
This morning, Chef Ramsay
She was already crazy.
I know.
Around the restaurant, but the owners want to
going
clear
home.
up a
She's
few
already
matters.
crazy.
Now, you may want to sit there and argue, but you're not prepared to understand.
More than 100,
I'm here
bro.
to show you what's right.
Unfortunately, they are still not prepared to listen to what Chef Ramsay has to say.
Excuse me, I need water. Yesterday I didn't even eat or drink, and I have to drink water. Jesus
She
Christ, are
didn't
you
eat
gonna
or
attack
drink
me
yesterday?
for wanting to fucking drink some water too? My God, I don't even know why we came back here. I'm going home.
What's wrong with her wrist?
What's wrong with her
Bullshit.
entire body?
Nobody
She was
fucking is
whipping it up
listening
real
to
weird.
me.
No, she had
They're gonna go by
a
just
wrist brace.
Unbelievable. These people are
I see it.
incredible. And I've had enough. And come here to be abused in my own restaurant. I want to go home.
Abused.
Just cool down, Amy. I know
All
she's
we've
still
done,
nervous.
all that's happened is we have been attacked.
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 Why are you behaving like this?
Because I'm insulted. You verbally insulted me yesterday, and I held my
told you
tongue
the
out of
truth.
class. I didn't tell you the truth. I didn't
Why are you
say
pointing?
nasty things to you.
I didn't tell you the truth. What does that mean? The truth about what? I didn't tell you the truth.
You seen it to my future, crazy bitch? The cats tell you something? Cat's got some secrets. All Gordon. Shut up, bitch. Fuck are you talking to, crazy-eyed bitch? Who told you that makeup was okay? I'll start roasting.
Get her! Get her ass! Tell him!
Bro, the cats don't even like you, man.
And I held my
told you
tongue
the
out of
truth.
class. I didn't tell you the truth. I didn't
Why are you
say
pointing?
nasty things to you.
I didn't tell you the truth. What the fuck are you talking about? The truth is the truth. The truth about what? What do you?
You don't want to know.
Really?
Okay, really, I didn't really.
When I told you about the burger, you refused to listen.
You don't understand. You're judging me on you coming in here, disrupting me.
Why is she taking it personally though? Is he telling you about a fucking burger? You're taking it as a personal attack. It's a goddamn sandwich. What the fuck are you talking about?
Higher service. I've been doing this.
Disrupting.
You did disrupt us last night. How could I focus when you're
What about
on
my
my
lunch?
food? When you're standing here
What about when
talking
you
my
cooked
husband.
me?
What about when I cooked for you?
Who disrupted you then?
Everybody. What are you talking about?
Blaming everybody again.
I do my best so our business doesn't close because we can't find qualified people. You go get Miranda and that little Katie and Jessica, bring them here
And that
and let
little
me
Katie.
see how they work.
won't come back
Will
in
you
here.
do that?
What?
Of course.
They're-
Oh,
Do you know what? They're
'Cause
scared of you.
they're
and
scared
they're
of me.
embarrassed. But unfortunately, you've convinced yourself in your little Amy's world that everything you cook, touch, send, it's perfect.
I do not. What? Am I arguing?
Garlic
with
aioli
you?
goes well with white truffle.
Well,
My
let
pasta's
me
delicious.
show you some. Can I show you reviews? Hundreds of
Oh,
reviews
no.
that are excellent that
Oh,
we
no.
didn't write that
Not
are
the
from real
bullies on the
customers.
internet again.
No, good reviews, real customers that have supported us for
Look at
6
the way
years.
You gotta show the bad ones
You're
too, though.
attacking my business and my life. This is
I'm
all
telling
I
you the
do is
problems.
live this life every day. You're not telling me the problems. You
Look at
are saying
Sammy.
I'm delusional.
Bro, Sammy is
I'm
dead.
this, I'm this.
Bro, he really just chilling, bro. He dead ass not saying shit. He knows his place. Look at my man.
Bro, he's just pretending this is all a dream. He wants
said,
it
bro,
to
I
be
could have
over.
married that other bitch who wanted to.
Look at my man's, bro. He really chilling. He don't give a fuck. He probably having a blast. Honestly.
Nah, bro. He,
Hey,
no,
Ramsey
he
saying all
probably
this
is
shit.
because he probably
Ramsey
just sick of this
saying-
shit.
It's probably
Ramsey
what
saying all
do
the shit
what do
that
the
he
fucking
wants to
cartoons
say.
do? Isn't it a fucking monkey with some symbols?
I'm this.
The organ
Yo, what the
grinder.
fuck?
Can we talk about what we came here to speak about,
Huh? What? What happened?
please?
Discord.
Yeah, just the
There we
Discord.
go.
All right.
Okay,
Are
we
we
good.
good?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
We goofy.
Yeah, I want them to
You told me
finish
to be
what you
honest
said. I am always
about the
honest.
problems that you've had, that you cannot talk to your wife, and the issues that she can't take criticism before
she knows that.
I met
That's
you.
fine. I have no problem saying that.
That's fine. Wow. I think you're too far
Wait, does
gone.
she agree?
Okay, then let's end the show.
Criticism
she
before
knows that.
I met
That's
you.
fine. I have
Your wife, and the issues that she can't take criticism
she
before
knows that.
I met
That's
you.
fine. I have no problem saying that.
That's fine.
She's admitting that she can't take criticism.
I think you're too far gone.
What I heard.
Okay, then let's end the show. You think I'm too far gone? There's no hope. Yalla, yalla. It's Christmas. Let's
Yalla.
She just bucked up the first time and just said it again. Fuck it.
Let me sit my.
Look at my man. He don't give a fuck.
His brain is fucking fried.
He's tired of this bitch.
Screenshot emo coming soon.
Bro, he tuned her out.
He is tired of her, bro. Bro, she said, I can't take criticism. You right. End the show. Go home.
I can't help people that can't help themselves and cannot ever take 1 ounce of criticism. And if you're not willing to change, I'm not going to butt heads, argue, scream, whatever you want to say. But this is not normal. And it's not normal for a restaurant to go through that many staff. It's not normal for a kitchen that small to have 65 items on the menu. And it's not normal for the level of animosity that you've built inside this restaurant and outside. You have the right to run the business the way you want to run your business. I have the right to do the right thing. And the right thing for me is to get out of here. Good luck.
Talk to these niggas. Talk to him.
The guy.
Talk to him.
Wow.
Yeah, of course that's what I wanted. Participate in this bullshit. Give me a break.
Sammy's
Can they take
spinning
this
right
thing
now.
off me? We don't need his help. Maybe he knows that.
What?
It all has to come down.
Oh, they're dead ass
And now he's
leaving.
gone. He walked away. He'll go on with his life. Sammy and I will go on with our life.
Well, it's finally happened. After almost 100 kitchen nightmares, I've met 2 owners who I could not help. And it wasn't because I didn't want to. It was because they are incapable of listening. And in a short period of time, they've managed to piss off the community and go through over 100 employees in 1 year. Sammy and Amy continue to blame everyone else, yet their biggest problem is themselves. And I know whatever changes I would have made, they were never going to stick to them. And that's why I've decided to do something I've never done before. It's such a shame.
Shit is hilarious, bro. Where's the follow-up episode? See, where that shit at, bro?
You mean like an episode about them?
Yeah, where's that shit at?
Is there actually another episode about them? I don't know about this one.
Hell no.
The chat keeps saying.
There is definitely another episode.
Oh my god, whose crusty ass mic is that?
Who cares about any of these other people?
Jesus
Does
Christ,
anybody?
you're so who was that?
Oh, there is another episode. Holy shit.
Pass
hold
that
on.
shit.
I gotta find this.
Fucking 14 people in here. 3 main characters.
Hey, relax.
Jesus Christ.
At the end of the day, man.
Mike was OD crusty.
Triple S.
Somebody snoring?
You guys are losers, bro. All of you.
Gotta be Khalil. Where's that shit at though? I find it. What episode was this? Season 5, episode 16.
I think
Yeah, so that restaurant closed after it.
I bet.
I think this is it right here. Hold on.
Send that shit.
I think this is it.
Said he went back a second time?
Yay.
Yeah, this right here.
What the fuck did you sound like that?
It's strange. It's saying here that
The
it's for the season 7 premiere. But
Customer is not always right.
Don't come back, madam. I'd be happy not to see you here.
Guys, I make excellent food.
You out! Don't speak like this. Go!
I am going to really hurt somebody.
May 10th, 2013.
You are both fucking nuts.
I know.
Millions of viewers were introduced to Amy's Baking Company.
You motherfuckers, you all think that you can.
Oh, she crying.
What they witnessed
You motherfuckers.
With me.
Yeah, I was
Think you can all talk to me?
was a Kitchen Nightmares episode unlike any other.
You fuck yourself! Out! You out!
A restaurant and
Can you
owner
imagine
so
getting
deep
talked
in
like
denial.
that
If
too in their
anyone
fucking
tell me
restaurant?
that my wife's food is no good, I just tell him to leave the restaurant.
You little weenie, keep walking.
And
You
so
little weenie.
These are store-bought crap frozen
They're
ravioli.
not crap, and they're delicious.
that Chef Ramsay did something
I think you're too far gone.
he has never done before.
The right thing for me is to get out of here.
He walked out. Wow. And as shocking as that was, what followed was equally as shocking.
Hundreds of people are turning to social media to voice their anger.
In the aftermath of the airing, social media went crazy.
There were threats, nasty online messages. People just could not believe how this couple treated their customers.
Millions were blogging, commenting,
basically calling them batshit crazy,
watching and rewatching.
Everyone was under the consensus that these people were not particularly normal.
There were skits and even cartoons.
I have issues
I remember that shit. I'm weak, bro.
Why did they build her like that?
They really did her like that. Look at her long ass neck.
That was accurate as fuck, though.
They're both accurate. I don't give a fuck. She don't got the crazy.
She not built like that. Why is she wide body like that?
Yeah, she definitely not built like that. She not built like that. Why her eyes look like that? Her eyes aren't crazy.
Popped her collar.
That's incredible, bro.
You got a cloak on.
Emperor Penguin.
Everyone.
Hold on. I just want to point this out.
In the aftermath of the airing, social
Light bars
media
don't work
went
like that.
crazy.
There were
They
threats,
don't scroll
nasty
to the right.
online messages.
We're good.
People just could not believe how this couple treated their customers.
Millions were blogging, commenting.
Look at the like bar on this
basically calling
YouTube
them
video.
batshit crazy.
Watching and rewatching.
Everyone was under the consensus that these people were not particularly normal.
There were skits and even cartoons.
I have issues with customers
This
that
shit
are
is
online
mad
bullies.
funny.
Made about Amy's
Ew.
Baking Company.
It's getting a little beyond hilarious.
And to go along with that, a media firestorm.
Amy's Baking Company.
No soup for you.
Never before has there been a kitchen nightmares quite like this.
It was like watching a train wreck. They were just that crazy.
Tonight,
Oh, it's the cat retaliated.
How are you?
Kitchen nightmare.
Yes.
where you will be shocked,
Are we being punked?
amazed,
You can pull the wool over your husband's eyes, but you can't do it to me.
I want you to just shut up.
and informed.
He just said, you have to go, you have to go, you have to go.
As Gordon Ramsay takes you back
Send him home!
and reveals unbelievable, never-before-seen footage.
I'm not afraid of you.
You're afraid of the truth, not me. The truth. The sad thing is, you don't fucking know the truth.
You'll see the highlights of some of the public's wild reaction.
Oh, that's what she was talking about.
The craziest thing.
You'll also find out what happened to
Hold on.
Amy's Baking Company in the last year.
They're trying to cash in on their notoriety.
And you will get to hear from Sammy and Amy themselves
It's like Disneyland for the crazies.
in a special exclusive interview.
My wife's food is excellent.
That's all coming your way tonight on a special edition of Kitchen Nightmares.
We have to show the world what we really have to offer here at Amy's Baking Company.
What is good with her, bro?
What is that?
This can't be good for her stress levels.
They're not crap and they're delicious.
Then wake up! You wake up!
My boy Joe is out here.
That is amazing! That's embarrassing!
Thank you so much.
Good evening, and welcome to a very special edition of Kitchen Nightmares. Last year, something happened that shocked me and millions of you when I tried to help a restaurant in Scottsdale, Arizona. I was forced to do something I'd never done, walk away. I went to Amy's Baking Company to help, but the owners were incapable of listening. There was such a strong reaction to the episode that we decided to give you an update on what's happened since. We'll also show you some footage that has never been seen before, and we'll hear from Amy and Sammy themselves. But first, a brief reminder of my wild journey at Amy's Baking Company. It was my first time in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I was really looking forward to helping the husband and wife team of Sammy and Amy with their
Her
restaurant,
neck like 3
Amy's
feet
Baking
long, bro.
Company.
Just give me the pear salad, darling, if you can.
All right.
Since 2007, Amy had run the kitchen,
I understand this whole substitution thing.
and Sammy was in charge of the front of house.
4C.
The owners felt that their food wasn't even an issue.
If anyone tell me that my wife's food is no good, I just tell them to leave the restaurant.
They were looking for validation from me that everything they were doing was right.
Chef Ramsay is coming to tell the people how the food is good here.
In the past, they had an ongoing war with online bloggers and customers who were writing negative reviews.
These reviewers and these bloggers decided to make up lies and say that they ate the food and it was disgusting.
Amy and Sammy felt that they were under attack, and that was the main reason why their business was in trouble.
The customer is not always right.
Before I arrived, the cameras were there to document dinner service at Amy's baking company.
Can you make me pear salad instead of that Caesar?
Seriously?
Many of the diners were so frustrated because of the long wait times.
Never waited this long for one pizza.
While the ones that did have food
This really just isn't good.
were truly disappointed with what they were getting.
I'll take it.
But during the course of the evening, Sammy and Amy had a really hard time dealing with any negativity from customers.
2 pieces is not cooked enough. Put it again in the oven.
Sure, I'll burn it.
It became clear that this restaurant,
What is the problem with it?
the customer isn't always right.
The egg is...
Okay, if you came to eat to enjoy, then you should know what you like to eat, sir.
And there was one
Straight
particular
up.
situation
This is
that
what
my
the
crew
fuck is
never
talking
witnessed in the 7 years of doing Kitchen Nightmares.
It's coming now. It's
Katie,
coming
I
now,
stand with
now.
Katie.
saying that. You've been saying that for an hour.
You can't stand with Katie. She's fucking gone.
Really?
Oh my God, look at that woman.
You want to wait, you wait. You don't want to say what did you have, and you fuck up from here. Do you understand?
Sammy?
Go, you motherfucker!
No,
You out! Don't speak like this! Go out! You play and go! Stop! Stop! You have drinks!
Pay for what? I didn't have anything.
No, he's right, Scoop. Don't you? I stand with that guy as well.
Pay for what?
I told you. You go. Fuck
Look at
you.
you trying to fuck on me.
you.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm
Do
kidding.
not touch me.
Fuck you. Not kidding you. Fuck you. Take the money. No, I want the money from him.
I am calling the police. You guys are fucking
No,
crazy.
he's just calling the police.
I know, but
Don't call the police.
She be grabbing her phone to call the police for anything, bro.
Come back here. You little weenie. Keep watching.
Jesus Christ.
Give me a break.
My team gave me little detail of what it was a rough night at...
Give me a break.
My team gave me...
Go ahead and drop him in chat. Go ahead and drop him in chat. We all know what emote y'all thinking about right now. Just drop him in chat right now. Do it. Hurry up.
little detail, but told me that it was a rough night at the restaurant.
This is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this before.
But as always, I wanted to form my own opinions. When I arrived, I was pleasantly surprised at the nice decor, how
There
clean
they
the
go.
kitchen was, and how well organized everything seemed to be.
Is this a joke? I mean, look, dates, labels, sectioned off.
I even sampled a pretty good dessert.
That's lovely.
Little did I know, at that time, this wasn't going to be a piece of cake.
If all your food is as good as this dessert, trust me, there's something not quite right here.
During my lunch, things started to unravel. First, I was shocked to learn my waitress Miranda didn't make any tips.
So where did the tips go?
Well, why do you work here then? It's gotta be another restaurant.
I can't believe that.
I know. I try to tell.
She looked like Tanner Fox.
Wow. Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sammy. You spoke earlier about the problem with staff. Yet I just found out something pretty major. Miranda, the young girl?
Yeah.
You don't give her her tips.
No.
Sammy, you cannot take servers' tips.
Then bring me the people who's going to do their job, and I don't have to interfere. They can take the whole tips for them. Did you see? I already took 3 orders by myself and sent them already to the...
You're the owner.
I'm doing the most of the job.
I was totally appalled. Then I waited forever for my food.
I'm gonna start eating my ticket.
I know you've been waiting.
When it finally arrived,
It's just a mess.
it was a major disappointment.
Do you want me to take that?
Please, because it is
Why would
like
a
eating
burger
dry
ever
cat food.
leak up?
And even
with
though I
cheese
let
on it?
Sammy know the major problems with the food,
Not right, man.
I feel it's raw. It's doughy.
he chose not to pass anything on to Amy.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
According to Sammy, his wife had an issue with criticism.
I know my wife, she'll get nervous.
Scared of telling her the truth?
Do you want to tell her? Come with me, you tell her.
I just wanted to know so she checks the next
She
one.
will know, yes, she will know.
Anyway, I am 75 minutes in, and so far, I've had an undercooked pizza.
Oh, okay, I'm going to tell her you're starving. I'm going to tell her you're starving. Okay, she'll move, okay?
She'll move.
But hours later, at the start of dinner service, Amy was complaining that she had not received any feedback from what I experienced at lunch. So I decided to tell her the brutal truth.
These are store-bought
I
crap
understand
frozen
that.
ravioli.
They're not crap, and they're delicious. And the first time I've ever.
Oh
Okay.
my
Did you
God.
taste it? You didn't taste that one.
Again, because you didn't get the feedback. I said they were disgusting.
But right from the start, she didn't consider anything I was saying as constructive.
I've never had a problem
Oh
with
my
it.
God.
I tried again and again to point out the issues.
The bun for the beef burger was soggy as anything.
I have never had a problem with that hamburger, ever.
But everything was either deflected
That was dry.
Good like that.
or ignored.
There's no point in me saying anything to you because you just well, it's good like that.
Whatever.
I felt so frustrated. At this point, I went into the dining room and hit another wall when I tried to confront Sammy about the tips.
Do you think the girls deserve some tips tonight?
No, they get hourly.
Sir, the tip that you left the young lady server, the owner takes the tips.
No. Okay.
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, I will fuck with you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you think you are?
Complete bullshit.
That night, once again, there were a number of issues with the food and there were long wait times as well.
Are we used to waiting on something?
Yeah.
What is it that you're waiting on?
Pasta. Spicy pasta.
The pasta rustica?
Yes. Is that coming?
Then, towards the end of service, a food runner named Katie asked Amy a question.
No, 5 feet. Are you sure?
And Amy lost it.
You don't need to question me, Katie. You can go home right now.
She got children working back there.
Listen to me when I'm speaking to you. Do not walk away from me. You don't work here anymore, okay? Don't start crying. Why are you behaving like that? Oh my God.
She said you can go home.
I'm talking to you.
She did say that.
She said you can go home. I don't want to talk to you. Where are you walking away from?
Don't worry, please.
Okay, I quit.
No, you're not.
I quit. She is quitting. She has
13, bro.
After a really bizarre dinner service, I tried again to have a meaningful
I
conversation
remember
with
when I
Amy.
was 12, man.
It's become evident that you can't take criticism.
But Amy remained indifferent.
You said what? Huh? I gotta turn this down a little bit. I can't even hear y'all anymore.
Denial,
What I do normally is good.
refusing to listen to anything I had
It's
to
crazy
say.
that she was working in a restaurant when she's only 11 years old.
The sauce is delicious. The raviolis, we think that they're very good.
Bro, like,
Even
she's a
after
food runner. She's
frustrating
only
day,
9 years
I
old.
remained
She's
committed
crazy.
to helping the restaurant. So the next morning, I came in with a
Right,
plan
like, how
to
the
turn
fuck you get a
Amy's
job?
baking
She only
company
7.
around.
Exactly, man. I knew dishwashers when
They
you
weren't
started at a young age.
So,
For 6 years old.
I spent the morning
Right,
talking with
like,
disgruntled past employees.
Of course she didn't know what table to take it to.
Year
She
and a
only
half I was there, I
5.
saw at least 50 people come and go.
50.
They were in and out so fast.
Wow. What happens when customers complain about
Why the hell her age
They
keep
get
getting
told that
lower?
they're wrong.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
No, we have the best food in the country.
Yo, we just talking about that 3-year-old working in the back of the kitchen.
Right, like, you can't even talk it. She only 2 years old. How the fuck she got a job?
I'm exhausted.
She barely walking 1 year old. How the
with
fuck
the
was they
information I
paying
had
her?
learned.
Bruh.
To pour water as an inmate.
How's she even strong enough to hold a fucking dish like that? Was she a baby? She fresh out.
Then more than 100.
And after a very tense
Telling
conversation,
my
in which we were
nutsack got to
going
do this
around
work?
in circles,
The comments you were saying to me. Last night.
I'm here to show you what's right, and you can't take that.
I realized that Sammy and Amy were not open, even in the slightest, to making any changes.
All that's happened is we have been attacked.
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 I mean, I don't know what you
This
call
is
it.
a restaurant that is in crisis with a delusional owner that can't take criticism.
So, for the very first time, I did something I never thought I would do.
They can't help people. They can't help themselves. And the right thing for me is to get out of here. Good luck.
Yeah, of course that's what I wanted. Participate in this bullshit.
Wow.
Coming up,
The story just went viral.
they became the #1 trending story in America.
There were threats, nasty online messages.
Find out how it happened.
Everyone was under the consensus that these people were not particularly normal.
And we'll show you some never-before-seen footage of Amy and Sammy with Chef Ramsay that you have to see to believe.
You can pull the wool over your husband's eyes. You can't do it to me.
I want you to just shut up.
Then,
How are you?
Nightmare.
Yes.
a full update on what has happened to Amy's Baking Company.
Sammy saw that I had taken a $5 tip and told me that I'm a thief and get out of his restaurant.
And later,
I knew that was
it's
gonna happen.
wild,
Are we being punked?
it's loud,
He has no box. He's jealous of my box.
it's an exclusive interview with Amy and Sammy
It's like Disneyland for the crazies.
as we track them down in Scottsdale, Arizona.
We have to
What was she
show the
doing
world
back
what we
there?
really
Bro,
have.
she was
Wait, hold on.
Down
Was she?
in
Hey,
Scottsdale, Arizona.
hey, okay. Hold on. She was hitting out.
As we track them down
She
in
said, "Let
Scottsdale,
right."
Arizona.
Okay.
What a cat set. What a cat set.
To offer here at Amy's Baking Company.
Since the airing of Amy's Baking Company, people were very anxious to express their views in a variety of ways on the internet. One of the things that got a lot of attention was this cartoon made by the Jacksomoto Company.
He is my soulmate, and we're in this business together. And we stand strong. We have to because there's a lot of
Look at
online
my
bullies
man,
and haters
bro.
and bloggers. They're dirty. They're lazy. I have issues with customers that are online bullies. And they bully me, bully my husband. That's a joke.
Online bullies.
They're used to eating processed wood chips or used to getting things for free. It's disgusting.
But when did this start?
This guy came in that started this entire online bullying. I told him I thought he was a loser. He was a moron.
Do you have children?
Well, we have 3 little boys, but they're trapped inside
Wow.
cat bodies. You look disappointed.
These are store-bought crap frozen
They're
ravioli.
not crap, and they're delicious. And the first time I've ever okay.
I don't
Did
like
you
this
taste
cartoon.
it? You didn't taste that one. This is, you guys, I make excellent food. You all think that you can come in here and say these things. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
Not the cats.
I speak feline. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Bro, what the fuck?
That cartoon
was that?
just one example of the media explosion that occurred
Ricky
after
Walker.
the airing
That
of
cartoon got a
Amy's
lot of
Baking
views, too. I
Company.
remember that.
But there was a lot more as this 50-seater restaurant went from obscurity to a national phenomenon and became the #1 trending story on the internet.
So there's this restaurant called Amy's Baking Company.
owners are
This was the first time in the history of the show he decided this place was beyond hell.
Gordon Ramsay even is like, I'm out of
People
here.
just could not
Good guy.
believe how this couple treated their
They just kept
customers.
going and going with the same stuff. over and
Everywhere,
over.
Hundreds of
bro.
people are turning to social media to voice their
Sandy
anger.
and Amy, they're on Facebook now, just trashing everybody. It got uglier and uglier for there.
There were threats, nasty online
These people are
messages.
freaking crazy.
This is what you don't ever do.
I'm actually not. A lot of action on social media.
Memes and jokes and photoshops.
Gifts, worldwide backlash.
Unbelievable to see all of it bubble up online.
Wow.
It was so crazy.
The episode of Kitchen Nightmares about Amy's Baking Company was a pretty special one because it was the first time Gordon Ramsay walked away from a restaurant. Wow. Which is something he never does. And it definitely sparked a curiosity.
People were incredibly interested in this story. There were thousands of comments directed at Amy and Sammy, basically calling them batshit crazy.
Everyone was under the consensus that these people were not particularly normal. The problem was Amy and Sammy started responding to these comments. As the comments started pouring in, Amy and Sammy just kept posting and posting and posting.
Wait, that was them saying that shit? Wait, hold on. Let me read this.
Katie!
You are all little punks. Nothing. You are all nothing. We are laughing at you. All of you. Just fools. We have God on our side. You just have your sights. Yo, she went bonkers. She went fucking bonkers. Hold on. Let me read the other one. I didn't know that was them posting that shit.
As the
We do not need this, you stupid people. America is about wrestling. Wait, what's it say? Wrestling? It's not a big deal. The cakes we offer are expensive because we have to repackage and ship. Do not blame us because you cannot afford quality. The Yelpers and now the Reddits need to back off. You're not right just because of some TV show. Yo, this shit is crazy.
comments started
Imagine going to a restaurant's Facebook page. You see this shit.
pouring in.
Bro, that is
Amy
not
and
a me
Sammy
type
just
man.
kept
Why would I
posting
ever
and
type
posting
this?
and posting.
They just attacked everybody and just posted status
She looks a little older now. What's she, like 14 now?
after
That's what's
status.
up.
Bro, I ain't nuts because I said that shit. So no way.
How'd she get out?
Cyberbullying. We
The
just
leak.
Kept watching it in a mixture of shock, horror, You just want to tell these people, no, don't do that. That's a bad idea. And the story just went viral.
People were sharing all different types of content, from satirical cartoons
Think that you can come in here and say these things.
to YouTube videos,
Meow, 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 meow.
clips, GIFs.
Just type in Amy's and everything would come up related to Amy's Baking Company. Just pages and pages.
She got a
Right
child
after
ass
Amy's
voice
Baking
too.
Company's meltdown. In about 3 days, it had reached 3 million views, which is the highest traffic post I've ever done at BuzzFeed. It became the 21st
Ew.
century version of a water
Who
cooler
made that?
conversation. Everyone thought it was just the craziest thing.
It was like covering a breaking news story, except instead of politics, we were following this little eatery in Arizona. Honestly, I've never seen something like this before. They were just that crazy.
After the dust cleared, Amy and Sammy took to their Facebook and said that it was hacked and that all of the statements that came previously weren't them. And it was met with this really hilarious, "Are you kidding me?" collectively from the internet. No, clearly you weren't hacked at all.
I saw the way that they treated people, and what they said on Facebook is exactly how they acted in real life.
There is the phrase, no publicity is bad publicity, but at the same time, if you're not careful, the internet can turn you into a sideshow. And I think that's exactly what happened here.
The aftermath of the episode certainly took on a life of its own. I remember when I first walked in to Amy's Baking Company thinking, why am I here? The dining room is gorgeous. The kitchen is spotless. Something I'm definitely not used to on Kitchen Nightmares. But when Amy gave me a tour of her kitchen, things started getting a little strange. Now, this footage has never been seen before. Take a look.
Hey, let him rock, go Martin McDerry, let him rock, bro.
You can see, I'll take you through my lines.
No, keep going, that shit's funny.
The only girls,
Why is that?
Yes.
Because it's too tiny, and my wife, she wants only me to be near her. She doesn't want men, you know.
I don't like to
because
bump into
it's-
men. I feel comfortable working with girls because my kitchen is so tiny. So we bend over, we bump into each other. The male chefs, their ego is too big and it's too little in my kitchen, so they leave. I show them the door. And they don't have my standards.
Why does she
They can't
say
claim
so
like
many words, bro? God damn.
But she's not saying anything.
Right, she's just talking.
She's saying, but she ain't saying anything.
People
It's
love
like
to talk
they're
about
doing me
saying
a
shit.
favor. This is how we work. I mean, I work meticulously because my customers
Okay.
deserve it.
Wow.
Coming up,
God, you're crazy.
wow, some shocking bonus material that has never been seen until tonight.
If they could work like my husband works, they would get their tips. He's told them.
Can you make a change? Make a change.
And later, an update on what has happened at
He definitely getting fucked.
I told
Can you
bro, I
make
can
her
see it.
change? You don't even like her.
He's begging her. He's begging him to make her change.
He don't even like her. Talking, can you make her change, please, please?
Please.
Amy's Baking Company since Chef Ramsay walked out.
Now it's like a tourist site. Everybody wants to see if Amy was actually that crazy.
Plus, our revealing exclusive interview with Sammy and Amy.
It's like Disneyland for the crazies.
We have 3 little boys, but they're trapped inside kitty cats' bodies. Meow.
I don't fuck with that.
Veda does it like this.
No.
Meow. And sometimes he sticks his tongue out if he wants treats. Meow. Jade, if you ask him a question, you say Jade, he'll actually respond. Meow. He responds like that. And Leo, he actually talks. Leo will sing to you. Meow, 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 meow.
Later, we'll be heading out to Arizona, where our reporter
I don't
got her ass.
catches
That
up with
footage,
Sammy
why?
and Amy. But first, let me tell you about some more never-before-seen footage. During my lunch at Amy's Baking Company, I kept telling Sammy what was wrong with the food, but he refused to tell Amy. I remember thinking, how strange was that he wouldn't relay anything to his wife. But when I came back for dinner service, I learned why Sammy never shares any negative comments with Amy, because she's completely incapable of taking criticism. When was the
Doesn't
last
make
time
any
you
sense,
took criticism from a customer about one of your...
Just cook at home if you don't like criticism. Your husband's gonna eat everything you give him, obviously, because he's definitely not gonna say anything to you.
It's her dream.
Why do you
man.
work at a restaurant? Why do you have a restaurant if you can't take criticism? It doesn't make any sense.
Dream.
dishes?
The other day I did.
What was
I
it?
had it was a Caesar salad. The lady didn't like the prosciutto
God
in her
is on her
Caesar
side.
salad, but it's on the menu, and if they don't like it, they can have it without it. Simple. I mean, I've taken criticism
Do you know what? Criticism is healthy. Unfortunately, not enough people told you the truth.
Oh, God, you're
Look,
crazy.
there you go.
I thought I
Phenomenal
was
dessert,
crazy.
store-bought frozen ravioli, yet you still don't get it.
If I could make everything from scratch, I would, and
You can
most of
pull
the
the
time
wool
I
over
do.
your husband's eyes, but you can't do it to me.
Oh, my God,
You're not
that's
even
crazy.
prepared to listen to anything.
That's because you're not giving me any
Advice.
constructive criticism. You're
Advice
just
I'm here
standing
for.
there talking,
You're just
saying
in
things that aren't
denial.
even making sense. I'm not in denial about anything. I've never had an issue before.
Because your husband doesn't tell you.
No, because I know.
He's scared
when-
to.
He's not scared of me. No, that man isn't scared of you. He's not scared of anybody. My husband, if there ever is a problem, immediately he'll bring it back and let Christine and I know.
Bullshit.
And it's very rare that
Did he
it
tell you
happens.
today? You knew I was coming today.
Well, I was trying
If
to
you were coming to my
find out
restaurant
today.
today, I'd make sure every fucking plate that you finish is in front of me.
I was trying to get feedback and no one would give it to me.
Why not? I gave
Except
your
when
husband
you
a
or
number of
people like
comments,
you. Yeah,
lunchtime.
But I didn't know. Nobody
You
would share
don't
them
like
with me.
knowing. You
Of
don't
course
want
I
to
wanna
change. There is something I want to clear up. They asked me to come and help them. Right now, I want to show you something.
Why is he walking around this restaurant? Where's he at? Where the fuck is he at?
That's his restaurant, I'm pretty sure.
It's got to be one of them.
It's only ever been seen by myself and the producers of the show. It's their submission video. Oh boy.
Oh, it's
Check
Hell's
it out.
Kitchen. Okay.
So this is where all the magic happens. And here we have the walk-in. Oh my God, it's a mess. The biggest problems with this restaurant would be my husband is too nervous in the front of the house.
Doesn't really have a customer service background in any way, shape, or form.
I'm chicken leg, no head. You go, I go, I don't know where to start.
Sammy needs to be
Wait, when
removed.
the fuck was this video taken? Because my man's hair was definitely not that full when he got there.
This must have been a while back.
Yeah.
Jessica
You
was
can only
working there.
get fucked so many times. Look, his eyes are even lighter than they were.
Yeah. Nah,
at the time of filming.
They must have did this shit years in advance. It took them that long to get there.
He got life, bro.
Sammy needs
got the life fucked out of him.
to be removed from this situation.
A lot of times, I think the customers will probably not come back because of something that Sammy may have said to them. Like, first reaction is just to kind of yell.
Yes, there have been a few occasional times that he has had an incident, and that I myself have had a few incidents with customers. We're not perfect, but when people come in and they're
She look a little
not
less
nice
crazy
to us,
now,
we're
too.
not going to be nice back to them.
She crazy still, but
When
a
yell
little less
horrible things
crazy
were written
now.
about us that were not true. I retaliated and I told him what I thought about him. I told him that he was a loser and he was a moron. He was a tramp and he wasn't welcome in my
tramp?
restaurant, and he's not. I have no
Tramp,
problem
bitch.
standing up for myself.
Look at your silly ass hair.
Do you see him? We can. We had to stop because you were talking. That's okay.
This is the first kitchen I've ever worked in where we're not really allowed to talk to each other.
Stop talking, everyone. Stop. Get out. No talking. I'm out here all by myself.
Who's that guy in the middle?
Screaming.
I don't know.
It's like the end of the world.
I was trying to avoid talking about it because I didn't know where to go.
Look
I
at
don't know where to
this
go.
dude.
That's crazy.
Why he look photoshopped in?
They just kind of.
Is he there?
Bro, no, he's projecting.
Bro, he's a cardboard cutout. He's a cardboard cutout.
Something's wrong with the proportions.
Right. What's good with this
all
dude?
of them, but just specifically him. Like, something's not correct here.
What the fuck is good with this guy?
This is Bizarro world.
Feed off each other.
In order for my restaurant to be open, we both have to be here, 100%. This is our baby. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm getting extremely nervous right now because I have so many things going on back here and I can't remember the questions you're asking because as soon as you ask me, I'm losing it.
If you don't come in and spend $100 at least, it's like, I don't know, James.
Spectacular! My food is the best, I'm telling you.
Love you. You're nice. He's crazy. He's insane. No.
Coming up,
I don't want you to kiss my ass. I want you to just
She
shut
had to
up.
squeeze that
the
in there.
madness continues.
I'm not afraid of you.
You're afraid of the truth, not me. The truth.
You'll get a full update on what has happened to Amy's Baking Company.
They're trying to cash in on their notoriety.
You'll hear from former employees
Amy and Sammy thought everyone was out to get them.
and what recent diners have to say.
He just said, you have to go, you have to go, you have to go.
Then it's time for an out-of-control sit-down with Sammy and Amy.
He has no balls. He's jealous of my balls, motherfucker. This is what he is.
But first, some never-before-seen footage as Chef Ramsay questions Amy about her pizza.
And what's the base of the dough?
The recipe for my pizza dough, it's a secret.
Okay, why?
And people love it. I have people tell me it's the best pizza that they've ever had in their life. My husband will tell me, or
Well,
customers.
he's fucking naughty because my pizza today was undercooked.
So it was raw, and I said, will you take that back? He said, I can't talk to her in service. Why is that?
Maybe he knew that it would make me nervous if you didn't enjoy the pizza.
You're a husband and wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as if you're sort of manager and assistant manager.
Okay.
The quicker you go back to the kitchen with criticism...
Yeah,
we usually don't have criticism, that's the problem.
You don't have criticism?
Not usually,
Why
no.
can't you go and tell your wife,
because
sweetheart,
I know my
pizza,
wife...
fucking wake up, is undercooked.
I don't think your pizza was undercooked. I checked it, and I send pizzas. That's my #1 selling pizza.
So you did bring it back?
No, I didn't find out, and I asked you what was wrong.
You just said you checked it.
No, I checked it when I took it out of the... Hold on, hold on. I checked it when I took it out of the oven, just like I do every other pizza. And to me, it was crispy on the bottom. When I cut it, it was crunchy.
Okay.
So to me, it wasn't wrong.
So,
But
yeah, let's draw a line in that. That's your version, because you
Sure.
didn't see it come back. My version
Right.
was the dough was wet, undercooked in the center.
Okay.
Okay. And around the outside, there was insufficient garnish.
D-Bro, I
so it
appreciate
just
that to his
dry.
prime.
I showed it to you.
Yeah, you did. You
And
did,
the
of course.
idea, come on.
I did. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to tell her. No, it's okay.
No, I
didn't
said
want-
touch that. Not
I did touch it.
slightly, 30
Yeah.
seconds.
I
It
did
was
touch it.
soaking wet.
It was
Zebra, thanks for the show.
Well, the cheese or something?
No,
made it
no,
wet?
not the cheese. No. How can you attract good staff when you don't give them their tips they deserve?
My husband pays those girls $9 or $10 an hour
You're not
to
listening.
do
You're not
nothing,
listening.
okay? They don't deserve those tips. If they could work like my
Oh
husband
my
worked,
God.
if they could work like my husband works,
Why are you
and it
shouting
didn't
at me?
require
Why are
him
you
to run
shouting
like
at
4
me?
people,
Then
they
why
would
do you
get their
have
tips.
them
He's
there in the
told them,
first place?
You're
run
convinced.
like I run and work like
How
I work, and you can
deluded.
have your tips. I am deluded, you're right.
God.
I don't understand it.
There were so many moments at this restaurant, but truthfully, there's only so much you can put into a 1-hour show. Here's an unbelievable exchange that I had with Amy over a package of gnocchi. Some gnocchi in here?
Gnocchi.
No refrigeration required. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There must be a few chemicals in there. Do we sell these nurses?
I'm sorry?
Do you sell these?
Yes, those are the gnocchi that we sell.
And no refrigeration required. What's in them?
Look at the back, it'll tell you. I don't say that they're organic. I never did.
What's in there? He said, look on the back, like some fucking smart-ass answer.
What you mean? That's the right answer. You better read the fucking nutrition
No,
facts,
because
bitch.
he's not. No, because he's not asking for himself to know. He doesn't care. He's asking to see if she knows. She clearly doesn't. That's why she said, "Look at the back."
But she knows
Dumb
she's serving that
bitch.
shit. She don't give a fuck. He
has to. Is the
he
point.
knows she
The
doesn't
point
give
is
a
she's
fuck.
gotta give a fuck.
No, she doesn't. Y'all gonna
She's
eat
fucking
this,
crazy.
Y'all gonna eat this chemical infested, fucking man-made, fucking I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you charge customers money for that. And you get upset because they're not.
What you mean you need to know what you selling people? If they buy it, I don't give a fuck.
That's the point of this. If they're not, they don't want it.
Give me a chance to finish
I'm
my
just playing.
sentence instead of being
Wow,
rude.
wow, wow.
That's, I'm not
I've
pissed
seen it
off
all
because you
now.
don't bother me to make me
I
pissed
have
off.
seen it all.
Well, we're making everything per order. This is, you know, it's not pre-made. We don't have pre-made food. We're trying to make
Except for
everything
the
per
raviolis.
order. Yes, the raviolis are pre-made.
And the frozen eggplant.
Yes, they are. It's fresh, of course. We have to freeze it when we drop it in the fryer so the breading doesn't come up. We do it like
And the
that
gnocchi.
because I do use those gnocchi. Yes. No pithy reply? Yes, I care a lot. Chef Ramsay, I would like you to understand just something.
Yeah, I'm finding it right now.
I want
It'd
you
be
to-
difficult to understand you one little bit. I've got nowhere to go. Every time I say something to you, you just
No.
say, hey, my customers love it.
I'm not going to talk to you right now because I have to
Well,
concentrate on the
then stop,
line.
concentrate then.
I will.
You're the one who just said you want to talk to me, so
I did.
I'm
I
confused.
wanted to explain
Bro,
to you.
I'm not defending
that
her. I
I'm
don't
not
care about
interested
her.
to- You don't even let me speak, so there's no point in talking to you.
Try.
Just like my husband's.
Even though my visit to Amy's Baking Company was a complete disaster from day
coming
one, I came back on day 2 with a plan to turn it around.
Bro, she be
Unfortunately,
yapping.
never
I don't
got
understand. She can
implemented
squeeze a
because
lot of
it
words in a
became
short
clear
amount of time.
That would
Shit's
be a
crazy.
waste of time.
still
I'm sure you're wondering what's
That's
happened
just
to the
how this shit
restaurant
goes.
since I left.
But the thing is, she'll be talking, and then somebody will say something else, and then she'll talk, and then immediately switch to that, and she just.
That's what I'm saying.
She's
See, but
she be getting that shit
She already
done
has
though.
sentences lined up for that shit.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro.
With an update is our reporter Anna
Shit is
Garcia.
crazy.
Thanks, Gordon. I'm here in Scottsdale, Arizona, talking to local people to get their perspective on everything that's happened since the show aired. Everything from the social media phenomenon to how it has affected local businesses. And I'm going to try and talk to Amy and Sammy, but first, here's an update on how the restaurant is doing.
Good luck.
Thank you. After Chef Ramsay left, it was just a dramatic mess.
Amy, no!
Amy and Sammy thought everyone was out to get them.
Attitude I've never seen in my life.
They fired everyone, told everyone who can do everything on their own. The next day I was called and Amy and Sammy begged for me to come back, so I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sammy and Amy saw that I had taken a $5 tip from my customer and had a huge fit over it and told me that I'm a thief and get out of his restaurant. And I threw the money at them and I walked out and told them, don't ever talk to me again. I'm done with this place.
A lot of my friends have actually gone there just to check it out because now it's like a tourist site.
Katie, fire blessings for the sub, Mike.
Amy was actually that crazy.
We honestly went in with, let's see if the food is really as people say.
One of our friends ordered a drink, got it, noticed that there was something floating in the drink. It had 3 fruit flies in it. We called Sammy over, and he got really upset, and he said there are no flies. He never even acknowledged that there was anything wrong.
I said to him, we didn't bring flies in our pockets with us. And he just said, you have to go, you have to go, you have to go.
We thought they would kind of wanting to be, pleasing everybody and wanting to have the customers and, but they were exactly like we thought they were.
They're trying to cash in on their notoriety. If you go to their website, they're selling t-shirts that are printed with lines from the show. It's not a classy move, but becoming a tourist attraction where they basically make fun of themselves, I think is the only way for them to survive.
It's definitely turned into a spectacle that if you're in the area, you just have to see what it's all about.
Coming up.
It's like Disneyland for the crazies.
It's loud.
He can keep his menu.
It's intense.
We don't go down without a fight.
It's surprising.
Are we being punked?
It's our exclusive interview with Sammy and Amy.
I see all the crazy.
You will hear it all.
My wife's food is excellent.
Raw and uncensored.
He was a pale-faced pansy-ass Willow.
When our reporter, Anna Garcia,
she talking that talk.
pays a visit to Good
Pale-faced pansy-ass Willow. What the fuck is a
I'm
Willow?
be a pansy, and I'm not a pansy.
I'm not a pansy.
She doesn't like to take the criticize. She likes to take the compliment.
She can't take
She
criticism.
cannot take criticism.
Have you noticed when she talks, she can't stop because she won't listen. So she'll continue pounding her own voice rather than actually listen to criticism. But when it's a compliment, oh my God, it's amazing. My dessert's amazing. But then when it's criticism, so what I'm asking, why is that?
Ask her that question.
Ask her?
I have the same problem for that. She cannot listen criticism, but
That's
I'll
why
take
he's
her.
that's
She's
why
going
he's looked
to
like
listen.
that.
She's going to. Yes.
But she's not listening. Just blank there.
Do you know why?
She's not listening.
Yeah, no, I know.
Right,
I have that problem
thank
for
you.
10
Okay.
years. Okay? Can you make her change? Make her change.
Why would you ask another
So far,
man to
we've
do
shown you
that?
some incredible,
That's
unthinkable
weird as
things to
fuck.
keep you up to date on what's happened since this episode aired. But now it's time to hear from the owners themselves. Here is our reporter Anna Garcia with Amy and Sammy.
Just sit down. Don't worry.
Hi, Sammy. Anna Garcia from Kitchen Nightmares. How are you?
Kitchen Nightmare?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yes.
Can we come in and talk? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Why are they acting like they didn't know they were coming?
May I introduce myself? Hi, Anna Garcia from Kitchen Nightmares. Very nice to meet you. We want to catch up with you and Sammy. Do you have a few minutes for us?
No. You come what to talk to me.
I'd love to talk with you.
No, you talk to me and I want money because this time from Kitchen Nightmare I want money. You guys did make so much money because of us, and Gordon Ramsay tried to bury me alive. Who he wants, I will bury him first. I will bury him first and bury your Kitchen Nightmare also because you did it on purpose. You set me up, and this is to bury us alive. And you did.
You're giving him too much.
And I wouldn't let nobody to do it.
Well, will you sit down and talk with us, Sammy,
Yes,
about what
please.
happened
You
and
can sit
everything that's happened?
Let Gordon Ramsay to fuck himself because.
Okay, first of all, if you're doing all this without even getting paid, this is all I need. How much you trying to? Oh.
And you didn't do yet, and I wouldn't let nobody to do it.
Well, will you sit down and talk with us, Sammy, about what happened and everything that's happened?
Let Gordon Ramsay to fuck himself because he was not fair. He was not fair.
How was he not fair, Sammy?
He was not fair because he shouldn't It's okay, Donnie, yeah. Because it shouldn't represent us that way. I'm going to go against Fox, against Gordon Ramsay, Kitchen Nightmare.
Let me show you something. It's disgusting. So I posted, I took a screen, Sammy.
Who is he? He has no balls. He's jealous of my balls,
Yes,
motherfucker.
definitely.
This is what he is.
We were made to look like the most psychotic, lunatic people in the universe. And after watching Kitchen Nightmares, I see all the crazy, but I don't see any of the good. I know the people that came here were Yelpers because I have proof of it. They were on Yelp talking about it after they were filming and before they were coming here. This is not stuff that I've invented. I'm not delusional. I'm not crazy. Yes, we are passionate. Yes, we are wild. If I came after you, you would probably stand up too. If I came after anybody else, you would defend yourself, wouldn't you? If you have a family, wouldn't you defend it? Has it been stressful? Stressful, yes, it's been very stressful. We've had people walk through my doors, come casually over here, like this, walk over, look at the display case, keep going like this, and then leave. And then my waitress comes up to me. Now we have waitresses because we had to change our whole procedure because the whole universe thought my husband was stealing the tips. So we tried something new. I took all of the negative things that Gordon Ramsay said and I tried to improve on it. That's why I had him come here. People come here to try to set us up because they think it's funny because they have a hard-on for Gordon Ramsay. There was one person, he left on this plate, and I have it in my office, and I have the surveillance camera proof of it. He puts a giant rubber cockroach on the plate and left it there, left without buying a cake and thought that that was funny. We are dealing with that daily. It's not gonna work here. We stood up to Gordon Ramsay, we're gonna stand up to the world, because we don't go down without a fight. We have to show the world and every single business owner out there that you have to stand up. You cannot let anyone shake you down. We have a voice, he has a voice, and it's up to us to stay strong and to show our true product and what we really have to offer here at Amy's Baking Company. That's it.
Coming up,
That's not going to stop.
just when you thought it couldn't get more intense.
That to me shows me that he's a pansy.
How is it even possible to talk that long and that much? I can't even do that shit. Non-stop. She was off the top of the dome.
That's
though.
what I'm saying, bro. She should have never baked a single cake in her life. She should have
picked up a fucking microphone, right? She should have picked up a mic, bro. She got bars.
She end up on any one of these whack ass YouTube ciphers. Any one of them talking.
Jesus Christ.
She should have been on Wild. She should have been on Wild and Out.
Did the reporter ask one question, bro? No.
Not at all.
They walked in.
Sammy said, "This is what I tell you. I want some money. You made a lot of money on me, and I didn't get no money." And we talked for fucking 3 weeks afterwards. And then that bitch said, "Let me tell you something. I got the proof."
That's what we on tonight?
It's actually a fucking talent.
This is the type of shit y'all on tonight,
Shocking
man.
moments from Amy and Sammy.
Now you have lit the fire inside of us.
I'm not gonna lie, I was watching this shit a couple weeks ago.
If this business were to be successful, in my opinion,
she go
you
talking
need
again.
to clone me 3 times. Clone Sammy 3 times, clone me 3 times, and I'll be perfect.
All the Amy clones would just start like,
But she's
killing off
actually
each other.
7.
They just get
With
so sick of
Katie.
each other. Like one thing another Amy said, like you can't mix 2 Amy's. This doesn't go together.
In a moment, I'll share with you my
Her voice is
secret
7, her
thoughts on
head
Amy's
is
Baking
7.
Company. But first, let's head back to Scottsdale and our reporter, Anna Garcia, who's with Sammy and Amy.
How was your business affected by what happened in the episode?
We're completely bombarded by the media, by customers, by haters, by trolls. We've become the #1 tourist attraction for the summer, only it's like Disneyland for the crazies. They stand outside and take pictures just because they want to see us. When they come in, they look at us like they are real and they almost pass out. And then they sit down and they try
Here she
our
go
food
talking
and they
again.
see who we are as people and they say, I can't believe it. It's amazing. Your food's incredible. How did this ever happen? What's going on here? Are we being punked?
But have you been busy? Because we really didn't find anyone who ever said this place was packed.
Well, I'm open for business right now. Look at how can I have any normal business when I have this all day long?
What happened with Facebook, with the allegations that you had been hacked?
Every single post that was written calling people shit and making fun of them for not making money did not come from us. We didn't say those things. Now we are, because now you have lit the fire inside of us. Now when we're calling people little trolls and telling them that they have no balls? Yes, that's us. Because I think it takes a very special kind of person. It's called a eunuch to be able to call someone and bully them over the phone or through the internet when you don't know who they are.
Nobody make money because those trolls. Because Gordon Ramsay told them I'm stealing tips to the people.
Can we talk about that?
But
Can
you
we talk
said
about
that.
the tips? I was pretty surprised that the waitresses didn't keep their tips. Why, Sammy?
Because I give them hourly very high. I don't give them high? Between $8 to $14 an hour. If it's empty like this, they still go with money. If they wait for the tip, they wait like this.
Have you changed your policy on the tips?
I did change. I give them tips.
So is that something good that came out of the Kitchen Nightmares? Is that you now...
No, it's not good. Because they work with the tip and there is nobody here, then of course they're not going to make money, then their own way.
All of this that's happened.
Also, he was helping him out.
Have you made any changes to the menu?
He can keep his menu.
Thank you for the 100 bits, bro.
Are the ravioli still frozen?
Yes, still frozen. Yes, still frozen. Yeah, and they're excellent. Yes, and they're excellent.
Gordon Ramsay also, during the filming, I asked him, I said, would you let anybody come into your kitchen and give you the kind of attitude that Katie gave me and not fire them? He said, yeah. That to me shows me that he's a pansy. If so, I stand up to
you got
somebody in my
criticized
kitchen.
for using that word, Amy.
The reason I said he was a pansy is because the same reason I call these Yelpers and these people that hide behind the computer screen the camel toe mafia. They are pussies, they are pansies, they have no balls because if they
She on their ass! She on their ass! Talk to these niggas!
The intonation, she was giving them bars, dog.
The reason I said he was a pansy is because the same reason I call these Yelpers and these people that hide behind the computer screen the camel toe mafia. They are pussies, they are pansies, they have no balls because if they had balls, they would come to my face, my husband's face, and tell us exactly all the stuff that the lies, the slanderous stuff that they say online instead of just hiding behind their computer screen. I have said a lot of offensive things.
How is she
when
doing
a person
this?
is completely under attack, I'm sorry, I would love to be nothing but a lady and control my language and not have
Doesn't
a
she get
severe
exhausted
case of
doing this
Tourette's
shit?
syndrome. But
Look at her
this
neck
is what's
working hard as
happened to me
shit.
because he was a pale-faced pansy-ass willow. That's exactly
You
what
know
he
nothing
was.
about syllables
I'm
per
going to say
second.
things if someone attacks me. I'm not going to stop. Then I will be a pansy, and I'm not a pansy.
There was a part in the episode where it showed that Sammy tries to shield you from criticism. And when Gordon sent back some food, Sammy, you didn't really want to tell Amy.
Because it's not true. Because my wife's food is excellent.
Nigga.
Everybody love my wife's
Be
food.
consistent.
raw,
The
dog.
reason that he didn't tell me each plate was getting sent back is because he knew that Gordon Ramsay was full of shit. Sammy tells everything to me.
Bro, what are you talking about? You saw the episode. My man actually.
As I tell everything to
This
Sammy.
shit is crazy.
We share, we don't keep secrets
trying not
from
to
each
get
other.
fucked tonight,
He protects
man.
me, I protect him. People love us because we stand together and we are united. Yes, he and I will fight to the death for each other. No doubt. You come and you try to attack us, I'm going to be like a fierce lion. I'm going to attack anybody that's coming to try to hurt my husband or my business.
It has affected your business. Are you seeing the customers come back? Did something...
Different people, you know, different people, they come, they are very happy, surprised what Gordon Ramsay say. I have enough money to keep my business as long till the stupid people become smart. And then they come again to us. And they will. We are not the ones Gordon Ramsay represent us. We are not at all. We are not a villain or gangster or what. I am reformed and I give up long ago.
But you did say...
I am reformed. I said I did. But I'm not.
I'm a gangster. I
Well,
mean,
I
you
will
did
say
say
it
that.
again. I will say it again if somebody, because I am the one who can go on top of him. He cannot go on top of me. I can promise you. Not him and not
Who's
others.
getting
He said, I'm fucking on them. They're not fucking on me.
I will say it again if I have
He said, I'll be damned I get fucked by a man. My
Myself,
wife,
I
she
would
can do
like
all
you to
that shit, but
understand that first and
some other
foremost,
dude that
my
come over
husband and
here.
I, we are united, and that's the most wonderful thing in my life. We are not psychotic, lunatic people that will make you wait an hour and a half for your food and then call the police on you if you don't get it. We're not going to scream at you and throw you out unless you come to attack us. If you do come and attack us, we will scream at you and we will
She
throw
go
you
talking
out.
again.
I think like 95% of the things that are being said about us, we sit and we laugh our butts off about it because it's hysterical.
Do you have a message for Gordon Ramsay?
Mr. Ramsay, for all the respect that I had for you, I ask you now to really put the truth and really give us a chance. Really give us a chance.
Who is it to give you a chance?
Because he tried to destroy us.
Well,
he has
but it's
control
not-
of these
he
cameras.
doesn't give us a chance. Fuck
he
everybody.
has control over
Come
these
on, no
cameras.
chance.
They edited us.
I need him to give me a chance.
Well, obviously, the whole world thinks that we're
He
psychotic
killed
because
you
of
already.
the way that they
He
edited
killed
us.
you already.
You signed the fucking contract,
I was
bitch.
joking.
Yeah, I think you should
But
do that.
you have a chance right now to not doing the same shit. You're doing the exact same shit.
He's going to say that and he's going to close his store. That's it. He's finished.
They could have just been civil,
He
man.
won't do that. He will never say the truth. Of course, he will keep it. The truth for himself.
The truth. What's the truth though? What's their truth? I want to see
Saving
what their
restaurants and
truth.
helping families on Kitchen Nightmares is an incredibly gratifying experience. I look forward to every challenge and I take each mission very seriously. What happened in Scottsdale was actually quite disappointing. My team and I had a fantastic plan to help Amy's Baking Company. Unfortunately, the owners had no interest in hearing it. Good night.
Next time on Kitchen Nightmares, Chef Ramsay faces off against the most stubborn owner.
Oh, damn, is that Nino? That's not Nino, is it? All right, so what's the aftermath of this one? You want to see the reviews? You want me to go to fucking Yelp?
Well, it's closed down now.
Yeah, no. Did they remove the shit from Yelp if it's closed?
Yeah, it closed like 5 years ago.
Well, let me see this shit. Let me see this shit. Amy's Baking Company. Not enough words for this one. This was the first restaurant that Gordon walked out on, and the story went viral after that. Amy and Sammy responded to people on Facebook calling them names. Pretty much all the reviews are people bashing Amy and Sammy from the show and not actual diners. Okay, so we're not looking at that then. They plan to sell the restaurant and will close if the sale goes through. Amy's Baking Company officially closed on September 1st, 2015.
Tragic.
Damn, bruh. I'm not watching the next episode. Hold on, let's see.
We're done. I feel exhausted listening to her. Fuck.
She be yapping, bro. Shit's
My
crazy.
ears will never forgive me.
Never. She really be chapping it.
Just chapping it.
Fucking chapping it, bro.
Don't double down.
I gotta double down because that's what she's doing.
What the fuck was she was not chapping it?
She was chapping it, bro.
What the fuck are you
She was
talking about?
Fucking yapping, bro.
She said yalla yalla.
Yalla yalla. Bro, who the fuck is
It
that
was you. I
Jew?
had to disconnect him. I can't stand it.
I had him muted.
That man was mad snoring.
I unmute him and he's snoring. Shit's crazy.
I just can't believe this shit. Wait, I do sound crisp as shit. Oh, damn.
So now you realize we weren't capping.
No, I knew that it sounded different, but I'm saying I sounded crisp. Y'all sounded I sounded deep.
Nah, you snuck up in the car last night like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that's
No, I was in the middle of eating.
All right, chat. I'm gonna dip. I think it's time for me to dip. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, though. I'll watch some more Gordon Ramsay tomorrow.
That's the guy.
There you go.
That's what y'all want to see. I'm gonna do it. I want to see that shit too, though. I haven't seen these full episodes before. I've seen like small clips here and there.
Yeah, they got this out of me for like a month and a half straight.
Well,
The
and
chat loves
just
Gordon
follow,
Ramsay.
put your notifications on. I'll be live around what 7, 8 like I was today. I don't know. Okay,
Kill
Black
them, fucking
ASV3.
fuck.
I've seen you post that comment 75 times. Just relax, man. All right, see you guys later. What the fuck did I just do?